What am I gonna do with all this extra time, Kano? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. And I'm just gonna leave you on the stream start screen. In fact, no, I won't. I'll leave you with this screen. But I am gonna go fill up my water though. So I'll be back in a second. You can look at these pictures of Boaster if you want. Oh, when I saw that title, Super Sentinels, I was like, what have Hero and Alpha got to do with Sentinels? Nice pants. What, just some gray joggers? Autumn is a fraud. Which Autumn are you talking about? EDG Autumn? I'm gonna guess you are, because of this. This is what I guess you're referring to, but obviously you could be referring to multiple Autumns in the scene. Yeah, EDG lost to BLG. It's not looking particularly groovy right now, is what I would say. So yeah, not great. The thing is, kickoff. I mean, what happened at kickoff last year, right?
Is because Philu is going to shit the bed.
You might be right, but like, if you think about like Bangkok, I don't know why we're so surprised in one sense, because like in Bangkok, how many of these teams did we expect to get? Remember, we're coming off 2024 champs, right? So 2024 champs, the final was EDG versus Heretics. And the teams we were expecting to be good. Okay. EDG, of course, they won champs. Vitality, I guess, weren't that big of a surprise. G2, with the addition of Jorgamo, was probably fine. No one really thought T1 would get there. Most people didn't think DRX were going to get there. Most people didn't think Team Liquid would get there. Sen, yeah, okay. And Trace, honestly, I mean, we did go to champs, so I guess so. So I'd say 3 of the 8 teams there people didn't expect to get there, which I guess isn't that big of a surprise. I suppose we are looking at bigger surprise this time. Okay, here we go. What maps we're looking at? Split. Navi picks Split. I think that's a strange choice. I think Fnatic's choice of Breeze is also a strange choice, if I'm being honest. Well, I mean, what did they ban? Navi banned Corrode, so that's a pretty good ban. Fnatic always banned Pearl. Split, I just think, is a strange... Like, this is one of the few maps that I actually feel like Fnatic are decent at. Breeze... I don't think Fnatic have ever been good at Breeze, but I guess we'll see. I mean, they had a brief moment where they were playing Breach way back in the day that they were good at this map, but... Who do I think will win? I do think Fnatic will win. Though I think this is an odd map, Vito. Bind as well for map 3. I'd say that's... Fnatic are historically pretty good at Bind. There is like something going on like deep in the distance As I look over, so out of my window, it's basically just a bunch of farms. And then there's this little house, like here. It's like glowing. And I can't tell if it's a fire. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any smoke, but it's like very brightly like glowing. I have no idea what's going on. Is it a fire? I mean, it may be a fire. But I can't see the smoke coming out of it, but it is very far away. But it's like it's like just a house that's like flickering in the distance. Dunno. British man discovers the sun. If that's the sun, we're in a lot of trouble. Because it has probably shrank by about 1 billion times. And is located on the ground. So that would not be good. It's just so incredibly bright, though. Did I see Rossinia's touch? I did. I redeemed a VFL review. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to have to do it after now, to be honest. It's not a tractor, Nick. No way. What tractor's headlights are that bright and that big? I mean, tractors do have pretty big headlights, but all the way from here, that bright. Some crazy headlights. You better not come across that tractor if you're driving. I fucking blind you. Who do I think will pop off? We're due for a kayak game, I think. But I do not know. So the lighthouse beyond the horizon? If there's a lighthouse here, that would be also very surprising because we're about, I don't even know, 100 miles away from the sea, maybe. Okay, so this game, house is a very, very, very fine house, is for the middle round 4. So the winner of today's 2 games will play each other in the middle round 4, which then you go to the middle final if you win. So these teams are actually not that far off, right, from actually being in one of the finals. And obviously, again, if you lose the middle final, you go to the lower final. So, you know, we're getting pretty close here. Obviously, the favorites are probably Fnatic and Team Vitality, but we shall see. Looks like we got some sort of tech pause, maybe, as we get into the map, but I do not know. Who picked split? This was NAVI's pick, interestingly enough. I was a bit surprised. Have I enjoyed watching Breeze more post-change now than in most series? I would actually say, as a viewer, the map is worse. Like, to watch VCT, I think Breeze is actually a bit worse, if I'm being honest. Because, again, I think that Halls was probably the most interesting part of the map by far. Now it's basically just, like, to play, I'm sure it's better, right? I'm sure to play, like, yeah, the map plays a lot better. It makes more sense, but it's just a more simple map. They've just basically dumbed it down, right? And the thing is, like, to me, like, one of the main problems with Breeze is kind of unfixable, which is that when you have such a big map, like, if they 5-stack go A and you're playing B as a defender and they kill your guy on A, like unless you're playing Yoru or something, you're not involved in, like, there's nothing you can do, right? And without, like, making the map, without shrinking it all, without going like that to the map, that's not going to change, is it?
After this,
so
the victor will need to win 2 series, 1 BO5
for me, it's still like that. Like, that's not going to change. They could put a teleporter in it, I guess you are right, but
so they choose the side.
You know, in general.
Go for the defense where already you can see Navi, you're putting the pressure on, but
Oh, did they see him?
Oh, he flew under the radar for a moment, but Hero takes him down, and Boaster running in a little early, gets cut down to
So I think Sideshow was saying that he'd seen a lot more of this year, this push to spawn, than perhaps in the past. I'm not sure that's entirely true. So it's a little bit jittery, I can't tell.
Try and overwhelm the players and not allow for that retake.
If it is, I might just need to refresh my browser.
Puts them into an advantageous position, and with Ruxic in an aggressive spot.
Yeah. I'll just have to close my
Gonna be
browser
hold the
and
line. Know that there's no flank
restart it.
coming
That
either
normally
because of the
fixes
trap,
it.
and just leaves
You
Filu
just have to
jiggling.
bear
He's
with me.
already
I'll
seen
do it after
everything.
this round.
That's all they needed to know.
There's some danger up close from Alpha. That bandit, the fire rate.
Don't worry, we'll
Not
fix
even
it.
used there. The one tap clean to start this off. Ruxic running out of those headhunter shots down to 2, and no heads have been found. That nade can take him out. It's chased him all the way back to main.
Oh, both
Wants some
so low.
time, but time ticking
to
for
stick to
Crashies
half.
as the defuse not even halfway, but he gets it there. He sticks it
You
under
haven't
his
lost that.
nose. The time surely. A second on, and he's won it.
Right, let me just close these browsers quick. And restart it. That is a generational fumble. Right there. The kickoff EMEA. Wonderful. Love to see that. Love to see a terrible, terrible fumble. Round 1. Don't worry, you won't miss any of the game.
Big once he got it half, you kind of think that's a moment where.
But like
Ruxic
the
could
thing,
have
like
waited a
that's
little
just
longer.
such
You'd think
panic,
I've got him dead to rights. There's no way he survives
right? Like
this.
you,
Crashies does.
Damage getting called out by your teammates as well. You're like 6 HP? No,
Yeah.
hassle, man. That's an easy
you
kill,
swing.
but- Oh, so many chances to close that
Frame
out.
rate
It
better,
felt like
by the way.
none
No,
of them connected, and a big round for
you
Crashies.
swing
Player spotted
and you
in the
miss.
corner. Alpha's gonna immediately get out of there, yet still.
and he gets
He's down to
half.
20 HP,
But then
some
if you just
decent
do the
damage.
same that you did for the
Headhunter
first
only needs
half,
the one
where you just
shot.
wait a bit, then he can't
Poster
win.
goes down, and Alpha Air still
But he
tagged. It
swung,
looks
he
like there could be a
swung,
weakness
he
to
swung
exploit
straight
towards that
away.
B side.
I mean, horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
The major threat has gone though. That's the only problem. That headhunter. There's a reason that Angel was talking about wanting Ruxic more and more on it. That we even heard from Ruxic himself in the interview saying that like it's just kind of boring. You just click heads, and I was like, yeah.
Hello.
It's not
Hello.
boring to watch.
It took one
and
round.
Also, like, if you win,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody
Hey, but
cares how
the
exciting
approach to that round was
you
pretty sick from
find
Navi.
it, but
It just,
I guess also
that was a
when
very
you're
hello?
probably the
unfortunate
best
whiff.
controller,
It
maybe
took,
Hello?
it took one
Dude,
round. though.
already
One
starting out
round
with an
for the-
insane round.
NBA last
for the
year.
shit to
Yeah.
I
start.
don't want to be switching roles too much. I can understand
Ulf was
that as
here,
well.
I think,
We'll
is
see
what Ruxic
that's
saw on the
a
walls as he
if a
whiffed.
piece that will change. Of course, for Navi, feeling out the map, I'm sure they'd love to get an additional orb as well, which is going right
Also, I
into the
did say
hands of
Ulf would
Filu.
win.
However, getting anything more done from here is going to be difficult.
Well, let's see. Pressure put on. Alpha tag low. There is a chance. If they can take this site, if they can deal with Crashies, and they will eventually. Leaving it down to a 1v2
Hello.
snake bite. Oh,
take
it's
the bomb.
perfect. Yeah, that's it done.
Okay.
Still, all in
Good
all,
damage
Tom,
from Navi.
great
One round
damage
deep.
coming out of this round if you're a Navi fan.
Yeah, for sure. Like this was a couple of shotguns bought
The
up
light is
alongside,
the sun, but reflected.
SMGs and a rifle, so
One of
it
those.
really
I mean, it
isn't
looks like
too
that
bad. And
now.
yeah,
I
coming in with
agree, Nick, but
a showstopper for the next round for
I mean, I
Filo
guess
after
maybe it
picking
was
up the orbs
flickering,
and
so that
getting a
makes
kill
sense if
and
it was
getting
the
the
sun.
plant and dying.
And dying, yep.
And he's
still
done
so
excellent
bright.
work, so that's something that they can definitely look to put into this next
is
round.
on their
That will
house?
be up against, I imagine, a fairly weak purchase from Fnatic other than the singular rifle.
We'll see how they decide to play that one out, but you'd be surprised if there's too much investment. Good signs early on for Navi. Vilu, showstopper online. I think if you were going to put a big investment into this round, it would be too much of a risk. That showstopper could turn the tide in their favor. The question is, will it be used to entry up
just
against
so
the
bright.
weaker buy
Anyway.
from Fnatic, or saved as a last port of call and disaster? Nice nade. That's landed well, but those players able to make a
okay,
little
not too much
distance
damage,
behind
and they have the
themselves.
sky heal.
End of the world. Yeah, Navi not deterred. One player towards the B side.
But Sharon B
The rest of
main.
them ready to break out on A any second now.
Dangerous though with this Bucky.
Tiger needs to clear this close angle. I'm getting a little bit nervous. One through, runs in, but it's a disappearing
Okay,
act.
good TP.
Allows Hero,
Hero
to be
takes
That's
that.
a
stat
crazy
moment ago to the
challenge,
most
man.
kills
That's
so far.
Just
Bunny
go
hopping up
fucking
ramps and-
hopping up ramps.
Yeah.
Which
Do
is
you hopping up
surprising
ramps
considering the performance that
on a round
Alfie
where
had.
I don't know.
He's still left,
You've still
yeah.
got like a player
Xiao is
advantage,
very far
and
away
you're
from
just
the rest
taking
of
a
the team. This is
raw
gonna be the
duel
latest
against
lurk
Alpha.
of
Yeah.
all time. But luckily, they're still going
I
to have
think
a
I've got
3v2
the
on
volume
the
fixed.
site.
I don't
It
know.
was just that
Sideshow
guy.
and fucking
Looking at
Achilles.
Vegas,
Yeah, Sideshow and Achilles, they start off the call by doing,
Xiao's even
hello.
taking his time.
Oh,
Now
hello.
they know that they're here.
And as soon as something
Xiao
happens,
speeds up.
holy
Step,
fuck!
Knows there's a player going to screens. And the eyes on sight now focused in. Ruxic locked in
Calm
on that
down,
angle,
guys.
waiting for them to step forward. And if they take too long, it'll be death from behind. Snakebite buys time. Ruxic's off. Chimes.
Ah!
Completely whiffed. Vekash now has a chance. Surely not another Fnatic clutch.
still
And
the
this
same
time
damage.
it will go to Navi in the end. But wow, a dramatic entrance from Xiao and an immediate exit.
I honestly, if someone can download the replay of this and just, no, not even a slow-mo. I want someone to do a POV of the entire round from Xiao's perspective, of just him lurking on one side of the map and just slow walking.
No! Oh, it looks like my ranked games.
The funny
Not
thing
bad.
is he is so unlucky by the fact that Vekash just decides at that moment, like, I'm just going to walk backwards at full pace. Like, not even shifting.
Like left,
Full-
right, fair
full
enough. Why
pace.
backwards? Why backwards? But okay. It's worked remarkably well. Navi.
Okay, they keep the op. I mean, the buy isn't
Maybe
great.
thanks to
No
Xiao.
outlaw, you buy an op, but you know you've done so much
Even if
damage.
not a
So
good
many
game,
players, and
this will be
is a good
close.
opportunity now for Fnatic to almost completely reset them. Yeah, the showstopper's still in play, but Nightfall's been picked up
I
on
mean-
the other side. Hero under pressure. He's had a
This has been a good game so far. I guess Navi have been the team trolling, not so much Fnatic. That's well played by
And that's an
Fnatic.
important man to clear. Also the
This is such a
lurker as well, so
strange
that's
pick
half
from
the map
Navi, I'm
that
gonna be
now
honest.
has no Navi presence.
I know they struggled against
Navi,
Foot on
credits
this map.
put in. Do you now use the showstopper
Letting
burst
them
through?
pick-
It looks like
pick
it's always
sides
going to
as
be
well.
the point of contact. Showstopper active, fired out, and lands on
Okay, well played by
Alfia.
Filu.
Vekash ran for the hill, so Heaven Control.
Three players
giving
here
up, but
though,
down below,
or Boaster?
lurking, waiting, is Boaster, and he strikes at just the right moment. Another
No.
lined up. The spray was good, running and gunning as Fnatic set their sights on 3 and lock it in moments later.
Yeah, that's going to be a super painful round for Navi. Not only just
GG.
that sectioning off, that's clearly just a plan. Like, they know that Hero's
Never
going to
mind.
likely lurk on this side of the map. You can clear him out, you can allow for early rotations. But then even just, well, the positioning from Boaster, but
And the
also
gods
Yeah,
have
I
smiled
realized I
upon
forgot to
Fnatic.
go
were
buy the
coming
hot
out
sauce
from
today.
Vekash. He did a lot of damage just through the edge of
Game's
the smoke as
tomorrow.
they tried to cross him towards the site.
Unfortunately, I will be doing
3-1.
everything I can to not
Early
watch that
reset.
game.
The one saving grace is that tour de force for Ruxic, but bear in
Can-
mind,
just
I'll be honest,
do
when
it
looking
for
at the
me.
veto, I thought this
Yeah,
would
it's
end
too
up as
late,
the
it's
third
too
map.
late. Plans have
Both
already
teams
been
too
laid.
low. I didn't think anybody would be picking
Just
it.
cancel them.
If Fnatic were able to take their opponent's map choice
What
going
plans
into
do you
threes,
have?
You
we haven't seen
would do
Navi
the same
play yet,
if you
and I
weren't
believe so far
contractually
it's been their
obligated to be
second
there.
ban in the majority of series.
Yeah, I dodged so
Signs
many of them
pointing
last
to
year.
Navi needing to find that success.
Well, this is just karma coming back to bite you,
His first
then,
match.
surely.
Yeah, this is my fucking
Least a little bit
comeuppance.
better.
What's been your worst game
Could
so
be
far
for
this
now.
year,
I
Sideshow?
mean, warning signs early as Fnatic push up to 4.
I think I had
Certainly
both the
nothing
loud
crazy happens here with
games
the pistols.
in
That
the
tour
like
de
upper
force
and
Still
middle.
gives them a chance, as you said, small as it may be.
Yeah.
That is quite bad.
That last
Did
round,
I?
it does feel like, you know, they did so well to fight back into.
I
the
can't
Heaven, trade
remember,
out
bro.
that
I had a
showstopper
loud
kill,
game at some point
but
that
the
was terrible,
space.
though.
Rare missed shot.
Yeah, I
Baylor
can
was a
relate,
little ahead of
guys.
the
Odd
pack.
Pigeons versus
Guess
Sad,
who's
man.
getting
That was
dropped
a tough
early
one.
again? Baylor jumping around there, but although players have gotten
I mean,
close on the back of his martyrdom, they have been
That could have
spotted
been
by
made
them.
up, and I wouldn't know.
So
The tier 2 games are
here on the get out of here
sometimes
is gonna require a bit of luck,
insane.
or maybe
like
That's
in
absurd.
terms of
Yeah.
how
it's gonna
rough the
just
play
require
is.
Ruxic to strike in the right moment. He's
Oh,
here
they
already.
forced the ult
Oh,
out of him.
But Kayak's used the ult. That's so
Okay, now where's he
annoying.
actually going though? Is he going to elbow and then they both doubled up elbow?
Allows him to
No,
clear
it's
Of course,
back
he's
map.
gonna he goes back
play.
map.
information over, doesn't risk an
Oh,
operator
it's
going
full
into
But he
enemy.
peeks with
Twice full blind
Yeah.
kill.
They can stay safe.
Twice they've just
I
got
think
full
he
blinded
might have
kills.
been. I think he might have been.
I think he dodged
Shot in
it.
the head.
Hey, he's got a good read. He's got a good read. But that
The
good recovery,
flash was
because
on
that looked
crashes.
like it could have got out of control, especially with Ruxic taking over mid-control. That got a little bit
Super bad.
dangerous, but I like the fact that Kayak wasn't afraid to just go, okay, I'm going to burn my ult here just to make sure that I don't throw the round.
Well, he read that timing perfectly.
Yeah,
I
good
mean,
dodge.
I mean,
Good
5.
dodge.
I think all agree.
Really good
waited
dodge.
5 more seconds. That's done. He's dead.
That was a
But then you look at if Ruxic was
difficult
just a
fist
little bit
bump
quicker
from
around those
Angel.
corners. Great
Angel
read from
looked
Kayak.
so much more stressed in the coaching
Yeah.
booth. So
Oh,
much
what a
more.
punish! What a
Oh,
punish!
Nice shot by Filu. That's a big
like,
shutdown.
dialed in on the angle at all.
They just go fast. I mean, they
The
vibe
A
the
side
spit. You
now,
should
I
know
mean,
that it's
for
2-2.
Crashes, I
So the
almost
faster you
expect
go, the
them to
better
start
this is for
backing
you,
off the
really.
screens, but instead, He's stepping forward. He's looking for a fight.
Oh,
He's got
he
more of a fight than he
More.
wanted.
Oh, that's a crazy
I
choice.
screwed other way. I guess it was gonna be a snake
Pushed
point.
through his
I
own
mean,
hit in mid. Vekkaj just
That was a
managed to
bit
get
weird.
a
He
shot.
tried to
That's
use
the
the
lock on
attacker's
the other side
Viper
of the
to
map.
squeeze
Got
across
a
instead of his
kill
own.
down
Actually,
mid.
Alpha, yeah,
Alpha
has
gets
managed to
a
clear out
fucking
here at the
nade
same
kill.
time. This is very
Dude, what
quickly.
unluck is going on to
Position, but Rooksik
Navi
patiently
in this
waiting.
game?
That operator picked up, has cleared out Alpha yet. The back and forth ends.
How did he die from the
with
nade?
What
Navi
the fuck
in
is
an
supposed to have a
advantage.
bulldog?
They know the boasters on screens as well.
He's still bonusing, bro.
Vekkaj
He hasn't
was
died.
mid, could be wrapping
Yeah, he's
behind
just
them.
been
The Seeker
carrying it.
last saw him there, so a lot of attention being put towards their backs, but Fnatic have stacked up.
He's just cash maxing.
Waiting for
Okay,
the wall
this
to
was
fall, but they
an
follow
interesting
suit.
round.
Me
against
when I-
Navi,
NAVI find
in a sense.
themselves on two.
Insert joke.
Yeah, oh, I think that opener was important. Like, they're just getting rid of Kayak early. Pilu having a solid round. Oh, that's a lucky shout. Just caught with the smoke in
T-Baha,
there.
that's when you got your
But
Viper's
yeah,
Pit.
a bit of a back
When
and
you're in a
forth.
5v3.
Even still, there's
Not
gonna
in a
be the finances
4v4.
for at least a decent
I think I said it on
investment here.
Sliggy stream. What do you, but
Seems like
in his
Crashies
chat,
might
but what do you
have
guys
a
think
piece
about
or two missing, gonna be left
adding
on for
gambling
Guardian, so
into
a
Valorant,
chance for Navi to
like directly into the game,
kick 'em while they're
where
down. They
you
do
could
start to be
take your
careful,
creds
though.
at the
That
beginning of the
operator is
round,
still in
and then
hand.
you could bet them on
This
a
time it's gonna
roulette
be
table
sectioned off
that's
by
in the
utility.
game, and you lose them if it doesn't hit your numbers that you bet on.
Info for Boaster.
But you could hit it big and get like an op in
Already
the
have
like
so much
the
support
second
close
round.
by. Alpha just went away from the showstopper, but Navi
So the only teams that ever do it are the teams that know they're gonna lose.
cheating.
good position.
Precisely.
More
So
So
13
you either
O's.
get
For a
You,
mistake.
get
you might be able
mostly
to just
mad
gamba
one-sided
swing
games.
advantages.
Still gives them that
Yeah, but
hope.
it's
if you
also
don't
the
bet,
way that
then-
They've lost
you said it's
Pilu on that
roulette,
cross
which
down
means
on
that
mid.
most of the
The whole
time you're
team's
gonna
swinging out.
lose.
Oh,
I mean, if it was
Rooksik
like-
missing
Ah,
the shot. That
not the
is
way I
a
play roulette.
costly start to this round, and- but look at the
Oh, this
players
guy's
out
got
there.
a
What do they
system.
have to help
This
them
guy's
get
got a
to
system.
side?
He puts chips on
flashes are-
everything. He loses more than he
Yeah, I
wins,
got
but he ends up feeling like a winner.
Now back in their face.
I got that. I got the tracker, and I write down the
Vekkaj is
numbers of
unblinded
the
by
kill.
the
I
time
know
that
where it's
he
going,
makes it
man.
around the corner. They were so ready for that Sky pot flash. I think that is one of the worries.
No, I just
when it comes
sometimes
to
get
that
stupid
Sky
lucky
flash
on roulette, but it's
is
always after
if
the
you
betting's
know that
closed.
that's your opponent's main way of getting round angles,
I'll
you
just be
can
at the
do
table and be
exactly
like,
what
ah,
Boaster did.
like,
I'll face
30
backwards, you hold
29
the
or
angle, you
something,
get
and
blinded,
boom,
I
it hits.
spin. And that's
I
just
don't have
that's
any
exactly
money on
what
it.
they needed to do to counter that flash.
Wait, is this?
And well, from then onwards, what was the hero going to do? Run in, try and take the spike, and use his pit?
Not making the
Probably
frame
not.
rate, bro.
It's just perfect play, and I think this is what we come to expect from
Right,
one
the-
of the most experienced IGLs in the
I
league.
could
It's a
get
high
off Epic
bar.
Pen.
It-
Is
it
that
very
one
much
of the
is.
things
Matt has
causing
been
my fucking
leading
problem?
since I think since day one, certainly since the day one of Summon FC way back, and making those calls. You see in that moment, we see those three players left and go, okay, what do they have to entry? That's already being called, calmed, and processed on the side of Fnatic. These are their tools. This is how we beat them. And the rounds closed out with ease as a result, 5-2. And when you look at Navi right now, Tommy,
Ruined my
you gotta
FPS on
wonder,
Val for a while.
what are they missing? And
Okay.
2 rounds on the board, but plenty more time to play with.
Yeah, I think firstly we've seen a lot of the sort of extremities being cleared out.
Maybe I'll
Like we
just
saw
have to have a stream without it, I guess, then. Because that's the thing, I'm getting the little frame. Like, again, you can see it with my mouse. It just started randomly a couple days ago.
Why would you tweet about Mitch zooming in?
What's happening?
I got
You
it.
tweeted about trying to stop Mitch from zooming in on the minimap.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to use my voice. I have to use my voice. It's enough.
He's
But that's
just
just my
going-
mouse.
he's
Not
going to
not
do
that's
it
not
more.
the stream or anything
Good.
else. That's
And
just
then,
my
hopefully,
PC is doing that.
production
I tried to
notices
update my
if something
drivers.
happens.
It's not that.
I'm ready to go to war.
It's gonna be this. It's just the same thing as the fucking Odin. It gets abused like crazy, and then no one does anything about it.
And hopefully the devs notice in 3 patches and patch it. I swear to God, take it off the teleprompter, whatever the hell iPad they have, please.
It was tilting Sideshow so much. I think it was last year when Mitch
My
and Tom
mouse
were
is not
casting.
wireless.
And then I messaged Hypoc because he was coming on for the second series, and I said, "Hey,
Uninstall
Sideshow really
Epic
hates
Pen
the
and see.
zoom in feature, so do it."
Hmm.
And then I think he did.
But again, it's strange because it does it on Windows when I'm like this. Like Epic Pen isn't on now, but it does it now. But then if I go into games, it doesn't. Like if I go and play Valorant,
year
it
before,
doesn't
yeah.
stutter.
crazy.
This one,
It's fine.
Zeus is fine.
This is what I can't understand.
more or less. The fact that they ended up tied as well is just beautiful. Same map.
But then
same
I've
kills.
had this before, but it just
Same
randomly
record.
fixes itself. Like after a week or so, it'll be
5-2.
like, oh,
We've had
fine.
a moment to rest. Moment of reprieve for Navi.
No, it's
They do
always
come
there,
in here
Nick.
with
Like, as long as I'm on just normal, like, you know, a browser or whatever, it's there.
Pit can be your ally.
Makes editing a
Much
fucking
more
pain in the
difficult
ass.
for those
though.
rifles to, and especially the op to find the value that they want to with that investment.
He's got showstopper.
90% sure it's epic, man. Okay,
Oh, if
well,
he
I'll
pops it
uninstall
here,
epic
he
now.
could
See
literally
what
kill the entire team. Well, he's going to
I
get
was
one
having
of
a
them free anyway.
bad
Trying
go
to
of
take
it.
What are we
towards
doing?
him. It's a showstopper coming. No, he's just jumping up to try and dodge. And to be honest, at this point,
I thought he
they've
just
already
ripped
got
the
two
ult there.
openers. One of them.
Here's
I think he doesn't want to
dodge
the eco.
officials.
Yeah, I think that puts Xiao 0 and 8 at the moment, and you know,
He was just nade dodging.
not a great start.
I wonder if
I
Xiao
think
got
we've had
boomed by
every
missing that
facet of
incredibly
Valorant
easy kill
gameplay
at the beginning of the game.
Because they don't have a
he-
Yoru,
behind
he was
someone
just
clearly
being
has.
the Yoru clone.
Yeah. And it
Are you talking about
almost
the-
worked,
No, it
except
didn't
on the
work. He
defuse?
shot the clone.
Yeah.
No, it's
when he was
screen.
coming behind the
It's
guy's
screen.
screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh.
I remember
as a
they won.
result, Navi got
Yeah, but there's no. He didn't realize there's no real Xiao to run behind.
that was his mistake.
All right,
Yeah.
they have
He's
guns.
like, wait.
There's no
What's
real
the game
as
plan
well.
coming out the tag
There's
time
no
out?
real show on the server right now.
Show me the
Oh, that's
adaptation.
rude.
Okay, came behind someone and missed 10 bullets. So I mean, what do you want me to say? It's been
Do
a
you think
really good
Xiao should
start.
play Initiate and get Rooksit
I
back on
really don't know
smoke? Social
what he
weapon
was
play
thinking. But I
chain?
guess the dog had cleared a lot of the round. It really had. But you know,
I
I'm
mean,
trying, brother. I'm trying to help.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If the dog had cleared that corner, he'd have known Alpha was there because Alpha was in
Or he
that
wouldn't be
corner.
Angel.
even
I would
Angel
love
is
to
putting his
now
head in his
just
hands.
Take a time
A
out.
Xiao puts on an
I
Angel-esque
think he'd be like,
moment
"Suck
of
me
on.
in, cheek."
Ah, they missed the flash.
It's like, actually, I made a
Angel
mistake.
always,
Did they
like,
come? They did it?
yelled
Oh,
at
all
Angel's
good.
best
Beyond the
maps
grave.
for falling as well.
This actually, where Philo is
Angel
right
would
now,
die
you
and his
used to
team
just
would
see Angel
win.
in here non-stop.
No matter the agent, no matter the time of the round.
No, it could be 3 seconds in on breach. Guess where he's going to be? And I'm not talking defense. No. He will have he will have jumped with his knife out across mid, but still somehow survived. Here we go, Alpha.
That's nice.
Whoa, that's a little premature. They baited that out really nicely.
That was really
Selling
good by Rooksik.
sending Rooksik in, selling that fake, and then boop, he's
Remberman.
and now they can put that pressure on later. Although some players going towards the vents, they're going to make some noise
like,
and a bit of a
thanks for the
distraction.
pride.
Xiao is
Giant
just
X win
lost
today.
in this instance, but it almost works out for Rooksik.
Oh, dude,
He
Alpha
gets
is
some
on
damage
fire.
done, but in the end, it
He's
falls apart.
frying them.
And I really you have to wonder, what was Xiao thinking? Oh,
So
Good
we've
curse.
got one back. I still look at that Viper's pit. The kill into Crashy would be enough, but bear in mind, Crashy's knows that. So he doesn't fight. He just gets the jiggle peek, runs back all the way, and with 30 seconds left. Both players are on opposite sides of the map. I think they're literally just feeling it out, but and hoping that there's some space. Oh, I thought there was a chance, because again, maybe the kill onto Kayak could be enough, but again, you got 15 seconds. He doesn't really have much of a reason to go peeking. And then when he does, Kayak's quite good at shooting. So he's dropped the spike. Hero's now going to have to save. And I would say, like I said, he's been fantastic all the way through. He's been nullified so far, because either he's played the lurk and they've fought him, or he's just not had the impact in the round. We've not seen much from Hero so far.
well, I mean, in this round, I'm not sure what he's supposed. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do, because right away the whole plan here was to make some contact in vents.
that's
It
not
seemed
your
like
smoke. Go on.
leave Rooksik embedded, and when they go to push behind you on mid, Rooksik gets a free pick.
Can we
And
mindlessly
instead,
cross him
Xiao
like
took his
that?
knife out in the middle of mid and got shot in the head. And then they didn't really need to push behind you because they've got the pick. And the guys that would have fought vents for info
9.
don't
We
need
could be
info
looking at an
'cause they got the
Oxy-esque
info
right in
'cause
here.
they saw you with your knife out walking in there. So it's just a little shaky. And honestly, for Navi, I don't think this is something that worries me that much, because I've seen Xiao play a lot. I've not seen him play like this a lot. But he does need to.
So why does that not
Get a grip. Because it's just a flash in the pan. It's a little shaky start, but he can get
They're
there
going
in the
A
end.
ramp on every
Alpha, yeah.
eco,
Well, he doesn't need
but
any sort of
this is
war
the area
around.
of the map that they were doing the best at the start when they had guns.
Oh, crispy
Like,
start to the round. Of
swap-
course, it's a
Swap it
lot
around.
By, but
Start going mid on your eco
yeah,
rounds and
I
go
would
A
on
ramp
the
with your
other side of the
rifles.
coin and say I'm
These
actually
rounds
very
are
worried, because they're
these
losing
rounds are
7
winnable.
Wait till
to
they
their
learn
own
about
map
B.
choice.
Sure, yeah, without a doubt.
And unless
They
something
tried to
drastic
send
changes,
Rooksik over
it
to
looks
B
like it's
early.
gonna be
He's-
8-2.
Couldn't
Before
find it.
everyone
Rippy, thanks for the
goes by,
15
like,
months.
That's the last round. Xiao's going to make one of those plays. But
15
it seems to
months
be a
with
nice
Alpha's
game.
nearly got
It's
another
rounds.
showstopper
Okay,
for the
shut
next
down from here.
rifle
They
round.
can win
The
this.
3 versus 3
They
hit
have a
going
pit.
down. Okay, Navi now have a real
With an off on the other
opportunity
side
at
in a
converting this.
3v3.
Rooksik, I mean, he can get real close, but there is a player watching it for
Unfortunately,
now. Boasters
Rooksik-
up top. The timing is key
okay.
as Vegas goes down.
All right,
and
huge.
Sociables double. Sure early.
Don't
They've had
love
so
Poster.
much more success
That's
doing this
true.
A ramp into A stuff.
Poster is as
Poster
well.
doesn't win
First
these.
one comes easy,
Just get the fuck out of mid.
and he's got a man behind him, and well, just as I comment
Big
about
thrifty.
Hero not really being on board, he comes in with the triple kill, takes over the round, and well, Navi are back on the table
I
once
was like
again.
me when I
Big
was
round
playing
individually from
Smoke.
him. Like, I think it's been so
mental
difficult for
bandwidth
them
gone.
to sort of close out Crashies, and the fact that he was able to clear him. And then
Crashies, I think
pick
that
up,
he tries to
that's
play
the
it in
turning
kind of
point
an
around.
interesting,
That's what
cool
made it
kind of
so
way,
much
but I
more
think at a
difficult
certain
for
point you
Fnatic
just
to
kind
get
of
back in. Obviously,
just like
the
hold
other
your
thing that
ground and
has me a
fight,
little
you know,
worried
and
is the
like
fact that
your Crashies,
versus
you'll get
Liquid and
one,
versus Fnatic were
you know,
better
and you'll be
on
good.
the attack.
Whereas I think it's
Now
almost
Navi
like he's
were
trying to
also
win the
better on
round
the defense,
flawlessly
but-
there, rather than just be like,
Here we go.
at a certain point
Silver
you just
lining
gotta
for
like,
us.
yeah, you're on site
The
alone.
7-5 still possible. Look,
Honestly,
there's plenty of time
at this
for
point,
Navi
I
to
hope
get back
Shadow
in
was
this,
getting
as long
killed.
as there's no
Dude,
more
that's a
TP
crazy
in
TP
the
spot.
backlines. Back
That's
on
actually
the
kinda
scene
cooking.
of the
He still
crime.
gets 0.
But will Shao be a repeat
Yeah, he
offender as
does,
he moves
but
out towards the A
they've seen
site?
that one.
It's all
They've got
open.
great
It's been
positions.
given up. What can now be found with Rooksik dropping Crashies. That's about as good a start as you could hope for.
I like the
Yeah, he's
idea
been
of them
a
still fighting
menace.
over screens.
This would
I
be
think.
crazy if this
This
half
time
ended
he avoided
7-5.
it. I think knowing that
Considering
that
Fnatic on
showstopper
pistol as well, this has been.
They could have been
feels
setting
like
up a
it's been
paranoia,
done
like
for Fnatic.
actual push, so that when they take
Now
contact here
posted
against
up
Poster
in
and
their
Deckhash, they
post-spawn
have util to
positions.
fight them.
Not the
Oh, they
greatest seekers. in the
are,
world.
but
Still
then
most of the utility
God,
available.
he's just not in screens.
it's just a
went-
passive.
Deny
went to
over
the
the top.
Euro.
Oh
Shao,
no!
Shao, Shao,
getting
what is
dunked
wrong?
Still a
my
2v2.
God.
And they quickly find
No,
a
it's-
couple
oh,
back
no,
in
I
return.
was.
It's
Well,
left all
part
up to
two.
I mean, they
Rooksik.
just dicked
He
on them.
managed
Holy
to
shit.
kick it off, but they're already beginning that
They give
defusal
up too
hidden
much
in the
space.
corner. He needs to land the shot, and he won't
They,
be
they,
able
they
to.
had the whole
That
of
looked
screens
like a
control,
tough
and they
retake
backed
for
out to
Fnatic,
play
but
the world's
I'll be honest,
worst
in the
paranoia
end,
spot.
They make it look kind of easy.
They do.
Oh
Don't
my
worry,
God, yes.
he hit the
Yeah.
shot.
Shaw's
after,
head
right?
isn't in
Perspective,
it.
He was shooting bodies that had already been
What's
taken
right?
out
He hit
by
the
a
shot
teammate.
after,
From
right?
Alpha as
Shao?
well. They
Who?
went for the
Shao?
flight
Surely,
before
right?
getting the kill.
I mean, it's somewhat of a tough shot to hit, but it's just a bad
No,
position.
really
I think.
nice stuff from
Because
Fnatic,
you
and they
give it
went
away
for
with the
every
paranoia as
ball.
well.
It's really
They're
heartbreaking.
trying to
They
rely on
kinda
the
needed that
crossfire, but he
7-5.
got
They wanna
snake
be
bit
able to
off of the
bounce back
angle
and
too.
go.
But
Could
you have to see
happen.
coming.
Teams coming up, sure.
You have the whole of
But if
screens.
Fnatic got this kind of play style locked down, they're coming in swinging like this. The Cash as well, 13 and 5.
Shao VFL
Say the same
owners
for Kayak.
worried.
You know, I
Minus
just
3
can't see them
incoming.
slowing down in the same regard.
They're in
while
fucking
Navi
shambles.
are
Oh my
looking
god,
really
Alpha's
lost.
popping out of that. That is
Stoppers landed out of a Viper.
that is a
He's
cool
now
idea.
up, strikes on the other side, and the advantage is
Genuinely,
they
at
don't
this point,
compound too
the
much
most
thanks to
interesting thing
Rooksik.
that could happen would be that
But where
Shao
do you
gets
go
0
now?
kills across the map.
No control of B main. Viper's pit is up in
No,
B.
across
They
the
look for
series
the
would
A
be the
site,
most
and I
interesting.
can't believe Alfier's
Well,
going
okay,
to walk through the
fair.
pit. He is right behind them. He missed them by a pixel, by a second or so.
Oh, why do
But
we need
with
to win the
that
round
pick
now?
onto Kayak,
Alpha
I mean, the thing
could
is,
easily win
if
the
Alpha
round for
gets
them.
this strike onto Shao,
Dude,
they're
Shao's
gonna
gonna be
stuck on
so fucking pissed because this is such an early timing.
Oh,
Shao is looking completely the wrong way. You wouldn't
But he
expect
did also
anybody
ult
to
out
be
of the
there
pit.
that quickly.
But it's still 2v2
Yeah,
right
but
now.
they
Both are so
they
far
slow
away.
walked out of mid. They slow walked out of mid all the way through sewers, and Alpha caught the
available,
perfect timing,
but
like a
Low on
second after
HP, we
them.
need to see something
He was breathing down their
from
neck.
Filu in this round.
Rooksik gets one for
I
sure.
don't necessarily know where the other players are coming from. Immediate usage of util to
So,
clear that close angle,
well,
forcing
how'd he
Rooksik
live?
back down to
What?
just 2
Well, he's-
HP.
he
Filu
needs to get
to
3
land the
now.
shot, and he gets
Yeah, he's not
nothing.
gonna get
It has
3.
to be a 2 HPA, so they already know how low this man
GG.
is. It will be
I thought this
9-3.
would be a
This
strange
will
map
be
pick. What are
a
they doing picking this map?
dominant defensive
this would be
It
the
is a-
first
coming out of Fnatic.
0 kill game since Jemkin, right?
Mr. Fallen had one last year.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, on
think
Haven.
it's all the way back to Jemkin.
Oh, I didn't know about the Mr. Fallen one. I thought the last one was Jemkin.
Didn't Jesse Vash have one as well, or was that that further?
Yeah, Jesse Bash had one as well.
I think that was
Yeah.
more recent than Jemkin.
He did have one. See, I just don't think about Team Secret.
Didn't they win? This is
Yeah,
what
he had
people
that
always say. They won the
Lotus.
series. They didn't win the map.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Your chat's calling
That's
me out.
such.
Flip
This is
Flip
such
Shutter
a.
had one.
This is such a funny interview.
that. And
He's
I think
saying
it'll probably be the same this year, so.
we have a lot of jokes inside the
Odin,
team
yeah,
about
we definitely
scaling,
got
and I'm
abused
thinking,
by
yeah,
the
you motherfuckers
champs.
in the VOD review
I
must
think
be
Brock
hearing it
used
24/7
probably
from
the highest
Milan.
potential it's ever been used.
You never scale, you
It hasn't
bastards.
been
You never go
nerfed yet,
forwards.
although I do think,
You
like,
literally
Riot
never
has
scale.
been making good changes with like the walls and stuff to not make them as wall bangable and stuff, but I definitely think there should be either a price increase or something should be changed, because yeah, it's been I think it's been a strong gun ever since the game's been out. Like I was using it on Ascent back in the day, so yeah, it's just always been a strong gun, and I think it probably could use a nerf. So goals going into kickoff. Historically, we haven't been that good in kickoff, actually. I don't think we've ever, especially Fnatic, I don't think they've qualified for the first LAN, and I've never qualified for the first LAN of the year. They've never qualified for a kickoff event. I've never qualified for a kickoff event. So I think the simple answer is just qualifying for Chile, which is the first major LAN of the year. I think that's everyone's goal right now.
You're strong, why not use it? Exactly. Exactly.
Only the halftime breaks in EMEA.
Yours are shorter than everybody else's. Yours are only 1 minute, right? Everyone else is like 2.5 or something.
We literally just run the in-game. We just run the like timer, and then we just talk over it.
Yeah.
Which I think
everyone else
way
has
better.
mandated
God, I remember back in the
adverts
day,
on
the
Twitch, I
fucking
think.
good old days when there wasn't even a break. Those were the true days. Ah, to reminisce.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just give like the 1.5, 2 minutes, whatever it is. I hate having a break during the halftime.
Fnatic looking for double digits in the pistol round, and look, individuals are showing up for them right now.
Xiao's looking for single digits.
Ooh. Yeah. You know,
It's
and
way
it's
better
not
than
like
just
he got unlucky
let the
and all.
casters
That was
talk
good.
and
Ooh,
just
still a
continue
bit
to
of a
build
silly,
story.
Goofy performance from Xiao in
Lines
that
and all that
first
kind
half.
of stuff.
But, you know, there's always time to recover, and no better time than right here and now. Defensive side for NAVI. Their map pick, to say that Fnatic are taking it slow
0-12,
is
it's
an
crazy.
understatement. They are currently
I mean,
sat
we're
back
all
in
hoping that
positions
this is
the
a
barriers wouldn't
an
even stop them
0-16,
from
I
getting
think.
to. The most passive start to a pistol as they wait for NAVI to make a move.
Or I hope that Xiao has
Send
to
the decoy
save in a
towards
round.
B, 2 sets of steps, third with the Yoru.
Having to
And then they
save in a
freeze
round?
again, and Navi are sat back. I mean, at this point, you've got Rooks
When you're on
just
0
holding with the
kills, is there
headhunter
anything sadder
on A,
than that?
His trap holding heaven, so there's no need to move. All of this control given by this one character means you've got 2 players B, you know, 2 mid. Sociable isn't running back to grab a bit of info. He now has.
I mean, it's slow from Fnatic. Who would have
And with
thought?
40 seconds on the clock.
They're going
and,
for this
you know,
A
Fnatic are
split.
basically in spawn.
They have
No
not
rotates
taken
from
mid
Navi.
yet.
Yeah,
They
I
revealed
feel
that the
like
raise is on A.
Sociable
I mean,
did
that's
well
going
to
to bring
hold the
rotates
flash
to
as
A.
long as he did. I feel like
Again,
that's
it kind of
why
matters
Fnatic
which
were playing
agent
so
you reveal.
deep,
You
but
reveal
instead,
Fade raise on A,
throwing
they're
that
going to
in,
think this is an A
steps
hit.
being made by Boaster on the other side of the map, and Sociable's just gone walking back into the fence.
Just
I don't
got
know
a
what's
bullet
going
at
on.
him.
Like, Navi players today have just decided to, I don't know, maybe twerk for opponents, just go in backwards every
Shadow
time.
get the kill.
They knew he was here. They literally heard him. They just didn't think he was going to tuck into spawn.
They're just forgetting the spots that people have gone past.
0-13.
Like,
Navi
maybe
realize
I'm
what
wrong. Maybe he
split is.
walked, but I could have sworn he made steps
They
heaven
picked the
on
map,
B.
but they've never played it
Vandy
before.
can chef up
I'm
sound-driven
hoping,
replay.
genuinely, I'm hoping
Just
I'm
step.
wrong. Because if he just walked it, fair enough, but also kind of
I mean,
not.
I mean,
Obviously,
honestly,
there's more reasons, but I'm
listen,
trying to
on that
remember
stage,
what
white
Jemkin's
noise in
record
your
was
ears,
on
I'll even
that
forgive missing a
fracture.
sound cue. But
Or
if
not
you give
fracture.
up mid, and
Blind.
20
Blind.
seconds later, someone, you know, walks
Yeah, I think,
backwards.
was he like 0-14?
Like Michael Jackson moonwalking into that angle. I can't forgive that. That's a very tough one to forgive. Big mistake being made there, and well, Hero, try as he might. This round is not going to him. Double
Yep,
digits
0-14
landed
and 2.
for Fnatic and Navi right now. I mean, they timeout. You know, hell, we're coming out of a pistol, but the amount of gaps that they just exposed
And that
on
was
the
a
defense.
13-2. So
And
I
by the
thought
way-
he ran before this.
Thank you, by the
Just
way.
before. But yeah, he walked obviously from that point, but either way, yeah. Shouldn't be possible, because also, as you said, they just got caught from somebody being backstabbed.
Dude, Angel is holding his snooze in his hands. He's got him ready to go.
It's not like you could say, well, if
Nah,
they went
he's-
beheaven, we would have got them.
he's
No,
not
you
happy.
wouldn't. You didn't.
Oh god,
A
it's
crazy
just, it's
strategy.
like
It needs
Potter vaping in the
It's funny
fucking
as well
booth,
because
and this
Angel
man's
is
just got his
the guy
fucking
who
nicotine
plays
pouches in his
volleyball.
hand.
So it's kind of mad. That's so true. Well, you saw his
His
reaction.
whole identity is based around
You,
mid
you saw
control.
him leaning back on the
And
chair.
his team gave
so-
up both sides of mid and
Yeah.
just pretended it didn't happen. Yeah, sometimes it's hard not to laugh And this is one of those times.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
You laugh or cry. Like I've learned from Geist this year. You either either you get
Let go
really
of the
annoyed,
stress, brother.
or
Just
you
enjoy the
laugh.
ride.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride. And Navi, they're taking us on a ride right now. I'll tell you that. And this is a low buy round, not one we expect much of them in. And 11-3. I mean, you can already start to put the
Oh, no.
He got a kill.
No.
And there goes the TMV video.
Shout POV, here we go. This could be
So,
a big
this
round.
is not
Still
exciting
making
enough to be a video. He could get minus
is on
one kills somehow, and I
the
wouldn't make a
3-1-4
video
My
of it.
watch is on.
The
Okay.
3-1-4.
Is it? But is he one?
He's 1-13.
I mean, he might
Okay, there's room.
still be on
There's a real
for
possibility. And
the
actually
worst
already,
rating
okay,
of
let's
all
be
time.
serious
You're looking
about
for a
this.
little
There's damage coming in.
0.00?
It's a 3v3.
Spike planted.
And this
Oh,
is
zero-
where Fnatic
yeah.
could take
I think
the
that
foot
might
off
have
the
got
gas.
him.
They
I think that
could
might
let
have got him
Navi back
overall.
in. Nice shot
I think
by
that first
Kyle.
half, though. In fact,
And it's
Well,
a
Oxy got more than one kill.
confidence
Yeah,
into the Fnatic side. Hero up
He was
top,
just dying
Classic
first
in
a
hand,
ton
64
and not doing
HP
very
in
much
1v3.
ADR
I
and
think
that kind
it's
of
safe
stuff.
to say he's not getting
Yeah,
away
Has
with
Xiao
much.
been dying first, though? I don't think he's been dying
And
first.
so
that
11 on
much.
the board for Fnatic.
Toxins going up.
I mean, if he gets it, yeah. If he got a ninja there, it would have been crazy. But yeah, 11-3, and for Navi at the moment, oh, there's not a lot of hope. There really isn't. Like this being their map pick, this also being a map that coming in, you highlighted before we start that this could have easily been a middle ground, that there's been good results for people.
They
but not
They're
slow-mo
slow-moing his
dispersal.
only kill.
You've got a map,
The EMEA
for example,
replay
they hadn't played
produces
this,
are
a map that
such
you haven't played
trolls.
that much.
But it makes it
They're
more
so
enjoyable.
So
cruel.
it's still kind of hard
It
to
does,
defend.
it does.
But if you come in
It's
and
like-
show
it's
those
the
kind
one
of
good
gaps
thing about
that
the
they
region.
did initially,
Yeah.
I'll say, okay, this,
The thing
this
is, there's
just
so many
breathing
things to
room. You need
slow-mo
get used
and
to it, you need to
show.
grow. But when you've already played it, you picked it, and then you make those
There are,
decisions,
yeah,
well,
there
I
are
mean,
a lot.
you don't really need to slow-mo much.
I hate this exec from Fnatic where both of their duelists go into the same corner in hell. They did this shit against fucking Team Liquid as well.
Why do you hit it?
Because you're literally sat on top of each other as the duelists.
Okay, but expand.
So if anybody from backside decides to throw a flash, you're both dead. You're not covering any more space. You're not holding any different angles. You're not creating space for each other.
Die from above.
But you got a cool double swing on the backside.
What if they just smoked off the choke? No help. Come from heaven, swing down. Dead.
Okay, there's a nice retake.
If you have time to swing from heaven to hell, there's time for someone in the smoke to keep the smoke from main, no?
Yeah, we're talking about Fnatic
No.
here.
No,
Scaling
hold
from
on, no.
Fnatic.
People very frequently hide inside. This is the reason as well that Boaster doesn't do the wide smoke. Like Boaster normally does that. You see how Boaster does the tucked smoke back? Because he doesn't want people to be able to walk out on heaven rafters. Most teams do the like push forward one so that you only have to hold the left side of the
The
smoke.
reality is that,
But he does it tucked.
you know, when you look at this roster, when you look at some of the performances that have been there over the last couple of games, Filu has left us wanting more at times. And I think going back to last year, you can say the same thing. But he has shown a higher ceiling than I think we've seen.
full
And
B hit.
at moments, at times, there's sparks.
With a mid
And I'm
low?
excited to see how he can grow into this roster.
Maybe not now.
That round
If
there
I had to
from
pick a
him,
player
perhaps
from
a confidence
Fnatic to
builder.
try to
And for
control
Navi,
the angle
genuinely
and make
setting
sure
the
that Ruxic
goalposts,
couldn't peek into
you've
me,
probably lost this
it wouldn't be
round. It's a
Boaster.
long way
That's all
back.
I'm saying. I think someone else should have been holding
Every
that.
single round you get is a reminder that the
cancel the
first
B
half
hit.
was just a blip on the radar.
Yeah, I think
for sure.
if it was
I think especially
alpha
going into
on that
Breeze,
peak, he
the
probably
good
punishes
thing
the
they
up
have
there.
is that
I think at
Fnatic
least you
don't
have someone
any
holding
data,
for
don't have
it.
anything they
Yeah.
can look at, 'cause
Although
you
that's the
know
first time he's
again,
played there, isn't it?
wow.
Ruxic's mostly
I
been
think the
playing
last
A.
time they
What's
would have
that?
played
Don't
it,
love
the
this
roster
all
looks
change
quite
yet
different.
if you
And
don't
it's certainly
pressure.
different.
And now he's at A, ready to stop the
We're already
pressure.
getting the opener. This is also the half where you
I
kind
guess
of
Fnatic
expect
plays
Ruxic
slow
to
enough that
have
people
his
will get off that angle
his
eventually.
impact. Being able to have that defensive side operator, aggressive positioning, being taken, a lurk left in Vakash to try and catch any rotators, but Fnatic always happy to sort of run that clock down a little bit low, start to play with the minds of the opponent. The fact that I'm currently watching Hero watch the spawn kind of says everything you need to know about how things have gone so far.
And even then, you saw Ruxic, he's watching it as well, because he's worried that they've already slipped
30
past
seconds
the
left.
effects of the pistol round, I imagine. At
Now,
play
how do you make this
in
work?
front of us. And
No one coming from main.
Oh, they're
here.
gonna do their
the
that
last thing you
slant
want is to
strat?
let them mosey on up behind you. I like this
No?
containment
Just
from
TPs in.
Navi. There's not too much of a risk. It's hard for Fnatic to punish players.
They tried to do
Except
this
for the
one
fact
time,
that
except
Hello,
Kayak
time,
had his
Mr.
spike.
Time, Kronos.
Kayak's chance. The Kayak has one already, but with Kayak down the site, still has to be claimed. A shot from Ruxic. 4 seconds.
5.1.
Time coming in. They've got time. But Ruxic just
And there
needs
you
to
go.
interrupt that. And it's Filu from the top rope. to take Crashies down. Nicely
That,
done by
that
Navi,
idea that they
and
have
looked night and day to the rounds we've seen
does
so
not
far.
look good.
Yeah, again, I want to give
Where
credit
they
to
just
Sociable for how
TP
late he
Kayak
held onto
into
the
the
flash.
default
Like,
plan
he's been
position.
doing that quite a lot. We know that Fnatic like to play slow. We know that a lot of the time you're going to have these very, very late hits. So holding the flash to check if there's still someone within the site meant that they could just sit back site, just sit and wait for them to make a mistake, and it allowed Ruxic to stay alive an awful long time. Of course, you trust that he will hit the shots when the time matters, but this has always been the major criticism we've had of these Fnatic attack sides is sometimes they do just leave that clock way too late.
Well, pistols in hand, 5 players outside A.
Kayak up bomb
It
there?
didn't
Take
check.
the time. They're
Well-
waiting. Did that see anyone? I mean, obviously it
don't
got
think
broken,
the
so
goal
one
was
player further back
Easiest
with
paint shells
so
of their
many in
life
the
on out in
corners.
the corner.
Looked like they'd managed to sell a bit of a ruse. The problem here
Like,
is
I
that
think if you're in that spot, no, I mean, obviously,
go
no
back.
smokes, your smokes dies first.
Navi
No round
already
is going to be
started
easy
putting
from that
numbers
point on,
towards
and
middle.
they probably did the right thing
Fnatic,
coming
though,
towards A and actually using the
back to
Viper
mid,
smokes that
back
they've
to
got.
A, trying to take advantage of
But, see, this one with
lack
the
of
Viper
players,
orb on
but
A,
that
you kind of
flash has
know that
caught
it's going to
them.
be an A hit.
Now the info's there. Ruxic won't be moving, and a clean
Why does
shot
he
with
have
an
the
easy
spike?
escape.
Yeah, he's so difficult to deal with, but having Sociable as his backup is definitely helping. Second flash through as well, knowing there's still
That's a
players
good
there.
shot.
Backup has managed to
That's an
win the
insane
fight.
shot from Akash. Holy shit.
However, anything more is going
trip
to
is
be
there
difficult.
every
The
fucking
trap
round.
slows. The
You're trying to
remaining
make a fast
players
pivot through vent and you just get slowed
Fnatic
to
for
a
a whole
crawl.
roster going back into middle, and he has managed to retrieve a rifle at least. That was the kill that Bakash got moments ago,
30
but
seconds
Sociable is
left.
looking around. It's awkward. But he's dropped that gun back to the floor, leaving. Crashies alone versus Ruxic, and well, that wasn't a fair
Navi's
fight
running
at
it
all.
back with
11 to
chest.
6,
He's
Navi
gotten
starting
another
to
kill.
climb back into this one a little. Come on, Fnatic are going to take themselves a pause.
Okay,
Yeah,
Fnatic
good to see that
timeout.
you're already putting
This has
that
been a
pressure on
couple
your
of rough
opponents.
rounds in
Remember,
a
this is
row.
the
Like,
first
again,
time
if
we're
you're
seeing
gonna...
Navi not
I mean, I don't love the execution of that either, to be honest. If you're gonna, like I say, the Viper orb being in screens, which is where Bakash put it there, like backside A, doesn't that just make it obvious that you're going A? But then you don't even do it with any pace. I know it's an eco, but you're just gonna wait for the op to get on the line. Kill. They're gonna go double up here. Filu up, Ruxic up. But like, bro, this guy's 1 and 14. Maybe just fucking run a B exec.
TMV, did you install a rematch?
It's not me you'd have to talk to.
What do you mean?
I did it months ago. Well, days ago.
Yeah, so we can run the ones.
The ones, he says, the ones. Right, I will play you once in a 1v1, first to 1.
It's first to 4.
Well, I'll be playing first to 1.
That's crazy. Josh will never install the game. He's not gonna do that.
He
He's
will.
even deafened.
He will. You just gotta believe.
Like you believed in Wolves?
Is this a tech pause?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Oh no.
Why, have you got somewhere to be? Or do you just value your time more than watching a Valorant tech pause? I wonder how many hours of my life I've lost to tech pauses. What a depressing thought. Not as many as to bad games, true. True. Entertain the people? Hold on. All you need is love. Do 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 do.
Shah's been playing with the fucking headset backwards the whole time.
Cities in Madagascar. The capital of Madagascar is...
I love tech pauses.
It's
I love
on
it, I
Civ.
love it,
It's
I
one of
love
the
it.
ones that is on Civ. I think. What is it called? It's got quite a long name. It's quite a long name. It's on Civ. It's one of the city states on Civ.
Is it always split?
Not
in
Monte,
EMEA?
not
Tech balls.
Montevideo, or however you say that. That's also on Civ. That's Uruguay, I think. What is it? Oh man, Civ 5 city states. Belgrade is one of them. What is it called? It's a. I can picture the color it is. It's kind of a light green, I think. It is a food city state, I'm pretty sure. I think it begins with A. But what on earth is it? It's a long name. You're not spoiling anything, are you?
Amsterdam.
No, it's not Amsterdam. Pretty sure it begins with an A. God, that's annoying. Civ. It's been so long since I played Civ 5. Is it An? It's either A-N or A-M.
Should be good.
I mean, maybe I'm just way off, to be honest. I mean, I could be just completely wrong, and you're all like, what the fuck is this guy on about? What is it called? Oh, come on, man. Right, we're gonna watch the rest of this map, and I'm gonna get it.
Where things are going horrifically, so definitely looking like a fantastic pickup right now.
What the fuck is it called?
The question is just how far can they go with it after the extended break, the tac pause into tech break. We will see if this is the continuation of the comeback for NAVI, or if Fnatic are going to put an end to this a little quicker.
Well, the ulti economy is really starting to heat up coming into this round. An Orbit 2 in either direction. Give a lot more tools to work with. Whichever side can manage to steal that away. Now Ruxic not going to overstay his welcome on that angle. Oh, actually, he is. He goes back in. I thought he was
See,
gonna
now
rush
in
on
my
that.
mind, I just thought, no,
They'd
it's
steal
not
some
a
info, but
food one,
instead
is
he
it?
sticks on
It's
that
a
A main
trading
angle.
one.
You then get so they know no one's there.
It's an
The flash
economy
goes out
one.
over towards B.
I'm
You know
pretty
there's
sure it
players
is in
there. I
Civ
mean,
5.
This is a great
It's an
early
economy
round
one.
for Navi in terms of the map
Zanzibar is
control
in
they're
as one
holding.
as well, but
And
it's
now
not
they focus on a
Zanzibar.
mid-fight, spotting that it's clear. This is wonderful. I mean, they put all the
It
pieces
begins with
together.
an A, I'm
They should be
pretty
ready
sure.
for this B hit.
Anyway,
Yeah.
B hit. They finally decided, let's go B.
Double ult. Backside, well, it's definitely going to be
Xiao literally just spends his entire life breaking the gate crash. That can't be the value play. What?
Oh!
Was that like a triple collat or something?
He's just murdered everybody.
He just
That
swung
must-
and killed everyone.
That must look amazing from his
Well,
POV.
Vekaj
I mean,
is
but
probably
yeah,
just
what is Xiao
wondering
doing?
what
I
on
don't know,
earth
it's so
happened. Where
funny.
did everybody go?
You can't do much from his spot, but like it would be better to at least swing and try to kill the Rays. Than just, wait, I mean, is it better to break the gate crash if you know you're gonna die anyway, and you know that you can't aim? Well, because he's being Rays ulted.
Yeah, but Alfia might not check.
Come on.
Or
You know you're gonna
Kayak
die.
might TP. Kayak might
Right
TP
afterwards.
first.
I think you break the TP.
Right.
I'm thinking about it. Maybe you do break the TP.
Because there's a haunt that comes up right after he dies. Like, Alpha would just kill him, no matter what.
Well, the other
You go
option
to
is
last
you swing
position.
into the Rays, right? And you hope that you get the kill, and you go 1 for
Yeah.
1.
Now 1 and 50.
Yep.
But with how Xiao's been playing, I think he was. I mean, it took him like 5 bullets to break the gate crash.
Could have seen.
Yeah.
I think he made the percentage play.
I don't think I mind too much.
He got his one.
Yeah, he did.
He got his
theoretical
one.
He denied Kayak scaling into sight.
Genuinely think this might
And
be
then
one of the
Sociable
most
got the kill.
irritating skies
Well, Xiao's
I've ever
worth
seen
a
in my life.
Yoru
Like, the
TP in this
amount
match
of
right now.
info that they are
Interesting.
getting,
Cool
and the
power
timing,
scaling.
like, it's like he knows. Like, Sociable's flashes always go in
Yeah,
just
he's
as
worth
they take the space.
as much as a
Like,
veto intercept.
It's not
That's
like
crazy.
he's just throwing them in at the beginning of every round, or like even at the same timing. It just seems like he's waiting until a moment where he goes, okay, we don't have info there, I'm going to use it. And it was the same in the last round, catching everybody outside B, then doing the work himself. Oh, okay, that's not
no.
pretty.
No, anything but.
Counterpoint, he cost them a kill by
Especially a
destroying the
risk like
TP.
that, you're up against
Because they then
pistols,
raise ult
you
back.
push mid, and now the
Like,
weapons
he's only
recovered.
given a Vandal over to Alpha.
Say that again.
What could go wrong?
So
at
Navi
least,
then
I mean,
raise ulted
unless
back.
Alpha
If they
drops
take
that
the
to
Yoru
someone
TP,
else,
maybe the raise ult
there
gets
should
2
be any
kills.
danger here. Let's see if that ends up being the real story of the
Possibly.
game. The wall Going down gives Ruxic the angle, and already Alpha's going to be dropped, but Kayak managed to slip through and make it to the side.
I think
So
that's greedy from
Shovel
Ruxic. I think against a double
catches
duelist comp,
Crashies,
you just
and a
take the
good
first
push up
kill and
top,
then you get
but
out.
Vakash there to bail them out. He'll be caught in the open though, leaving it up to an 8 HP Kayak.
Oh,
Another
Fnatic attack
snowball
side
chance
collapse
in hell.
again.
This comeback from Navi, a team that honestly didn't look like they
Not a
were playing
believer?
the game in that first half.
Not
This
yet,
is to
not
be
yet.
studied. 11-8. Fnatic close to getting a taste of their own
I
medicine.
have a lot of problems with
Yeah,
Fnatic's
this
attack side
defensive
ideas
half
on this
really
map,
is
but I
looking
think
stellar. And even with
they're going to be able to put together two. I think this next round they've just got too
Really?
many ults, don't they?
we didn't need to slow it down that much, but the aggro positions.
I did say before we began though that I think Ruxic's chamber should be really good if you can get to the site that they're exiting on, because I don't think
5 rounds in a
that
row.
Alpha and Kayak
Oh, Angel's starting to believe. You can see it.
that great at coordinating pressure exactly at the same time.
This is double
Like,
pistol
often
for Fnatic, by
Alpha
the
is
way.
jumping
Actually
in
could
and
have
he's
lost as
very
well.
exposed.
Well, 3 rounds in between.
I think if Ruxic got on the right lines, he could kill
Navi
Why are you taking your phone out?
Alpha
climbing back.
and then get out before he got traded.
Meme maker.
Save as copy. Perfect.
Now, your teammate
Awesome
literally
stance.
just played
I
here
like this one, though, more
last
than I
round,
like
so
Filu out in the open against pistols.
Wait, you have more faith in Ruxic hitting the shot with the tour
Well,
de force
even
than
if
you
he
do with
misses the
Ruxic.
shot, it's more that he can get out of there.
Oh, he did miss.
He misses, but he gets out. No punish for Fnatic
That's
there.
the 1 in 100. Boaster's very lucky to be alive. Ruxic
yeah,
doesn't
they're
miss
just going to
often.
run an A hit
Navi will
with
get to set
Yorwell
up
probably
with that
into
same
Viper's pit.
danger just a little bit later. That tour de force is going to be a constant threat in this round. At least for now, though, Kayak should be getting some
Have
free
you not
space for the
noticed that
squad.
Odin?
I hadn't.
I was about to say, Crashy says earlier about the Odin. Well, it's going to be Alpha here to feel death at the hands of Sociable. A very different look to the man that was throwing
Oh, go on,
a moment
Shao.
ago, and Shao, there we go. It's
He's
3.15
marked up.
instead. Not quite pi, but at least seeing a little bit of
No, bro!
Oh!
Come on,
Why'd
you have to be
to
able to
curse
trade
him?
the guy.
Why did you curse
Come
him?
on, he's swinging a guy who's
Why did you
shooting him.
curse him?
He's getting jumped on.
It's not the moment to do it. Sociable wants this. The 3K from the
It's
Odin.
Boaster,
Calling
swing
in
him.
the blast
This
X
is the one player you
on the
don't need to
site,
set up
boots on
the...
ground, and a big swing from the home.
Oh, the curse! Oh.
All good, all good, all
Filu in
good,
the end
all
somehow has to
good.
save the day.
We were not punished for our
Got me excited
hubris.
for a second.
Oh my
Oh
God.
goodness. It's so beautiful.
I'll be
It's
honest,
so beautiful.
When I saw Filu peak, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they got a lot of ults, they'll be fine, he said.
Especially with the amount of time that was left. It was risky, but necessary trade. Oh, look at this.
That's a nice shot
Right
on
at
the
the last
sociable. That is a
10
nice
seconds
shot.
left. Angel's reactions are genuinely my favorite. The eyes tell you everything you need to know about the round.
A rare
Two
Austin
now the
316 from Shao.
How have we ended up here?
I don't know.
Really and truly how.
I like
Fnatic
that.
slowing down, and we saw this in a series.
Ruxic is
that sent
so
them here
pushed
top.
up.
The fact that
Holy shit.
the team that we
The
know
chamber is on the
the
deepest line of all
Guys,
time.
I think it might be
starting
B.
slow and all, managing
Yeah, I
to keep
think so.
themselves in it
But
while
they're
they
clearing the
face
mid lurk
comeback
instead.
earlier on.
Boaster's
Yeah,
screwed.
BBL, right?
It was indeed.
Oh, he's back.
And it could
Shao's
be
back.
happening again.
Oh, and they're making so much noise. They're not going to check Hero. They never check Hero.
Expected. Hero is
And
always
it's the
well.
spike
They're
as well.
down in their possession. Should be no real dangers here. They've lost
Okay,
the B
they
side,
did
but
fuck up the round that I thought
Shao's
they had
good
too
for
many
now.
ults to fuck up.
They don't know where
So-
Vakash is. Yeah, okay,
Well,
now
they
they
dinked
do.
him.
Headshot and another connection. Yet still Ruxic
Yeah, I don't think they're winning the
lives to
2v4.
tell
Pretty
the
fucked.
tale.
Yeah, but
he's
the
still
trip is
healthier
still
of the
helping
two
them here as well.
Throwing the up off the
Just pettiness. He's thrown the operator out of the map so they can't go and retrieve it.
Jesus
Okay,
fucking
nice
Christ,
shot from
why are we
Vakash.
peeking into him?
If
There is no
Alpha
defense in
wins this, it's a
Alpha are on 1v2, 30
generational loss
seconds.
for Navi.
Yeah, they're gonna know
30 seconds left.
roughly where he is. Oh, he's definitely
Huh?
gonna know where he is now.
Huh?
I don't
This
think
Huh?
he's winning, you guys.
Difficult to break
I
down.
don't
Maybe
think he's winning
can't
it.
feel but he should be tucked into the angle, just waiting for the swing onto Hero. The second that's
Never doubt him.
It's even
Legit
Just
never
run!
doubt
One
him.
of you run!
He can't even get to
Why
the
have you
fucking
run out?
spike.
takes the fight.
All good, all good.
Brings them to 10, double digits, not something
He's
I
trying to
ever
break down the
expected to be
fucking
saying
walls.
for an RB, but they're now one behind.
Alpha thought
Yeah,
that there was
I could have
destructible
seen it maybe
environment
on
in this.
Breeze if they had a remarkable map, but the fact is we're getting a second timeout from Fnatic. I mean, this squad was so far
Yeah,
in the
you
lead.
get him, Alpha.
The fact that they were, well, it was 11-3, right? That feels surreal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
11-3. Thank you, Tom.
Tom counting on his fingers.
11-3. Fnatic won both pistols.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. This team.
Another complete collapse of their
Yeah.
attack side.
This team.
Will they continue doing their absolute dog A execs?
Playing a fucking 5v4 and can't win.
My 15k on Navi suddenly looking great.
Bro, give us the Shao 420 at this point. $11-10. Rough, as they say.
Get breath, and then the team will play again, but they did it so quickly.
Yeah, few big rounds, few hero plays. Everybody seems to have locked in.
Focus now. Eyes off me.
Wow, we always said if you get Rooksick, Sociable, and Hero firing, this team is dangerous. And in this second half, that is exactly what we've got. Sprinkle in a little bit of Filu, and
Toxin screen down.
this is now a very contentious and interesting map. We questioned the choice initially from Na'Vi. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, you've picked a map that's been very good for Fnatic as well. Maybe you could have left it as a third.
They got Viper's Pit here as well. Viper's Pit,
They
Seekers.
take the dub. I don't think they're really going to care how they got there. If anything, it might give them a boost.
Blocking vision.
Godshot, thanks for the 40 rupees. Shao versus Patman. Battle of the Omens.
It could be a double swing coming in, and Shao is drawing Alpha's. Oh, nice shot!
Dude,
though.
the
What a
first
correction.
shot
It's
is
a double
nasty.
swing. It's too much. Shao lands that shot. And the trade out now for Fnatic will send them towards the A site where they'll look for the space. The problem is what's waiting there. They have got the wall to cross at least.
Seekers.
We're going back to B. The
Looks like
Seekers
given a
actually
chance
are gonna.
Yeah,
Oh
Gatecrash
wait,
was
no,
on
we're
the
going
other
back
side of
to
the
A.
map.
What?
And when Kayak had the
He's broken extra one. They should know
Why is
there's
he
two
giving
B
Crashies
sides.
a
looking at the
what?
late lurk coming through from Vekaj, but they didn't. 25 seconds, and they're going to try and make the run
Right,
all
they're
the way
going back
back.
into
But that's
B.
the bit I don't understand, is you might as well have left him with the spike.
Let him TP with it, yeah.
You are
I guess
divided.
just because he was pushing that bit
For the
forward,
full
around,
fake.
making noise. And
It
look
has
how-
worked, to be
look at
fair.
no one's there.
Sociable still has
Success.
2
Yeah, more
flashes.
players towards
They
our
could have
three on
been
A.
finding
One
this
in
They
easy.
got
each.
it. Oh, they
Pit's about
realized.
to
Yeah,
fall,
they realized.
and you can get not only a lot of control
haven't.
deep in towards their spawn up into heaven, but that Viper's Pit. Now, rooting you out of this,
Feels a
that's going to be
bit.
damn difficult for Na'Vi.
Feels a
We
little
said that the
bit lost
comeback
from
needed to be next to
Navi
flawless. They
there.
could
But,
lose
I mean,
one
Fnatic do
round.
like going for
Keep
rehits
themselves
rather
in it
than
well. This well,
full rotating
very
late.
well may be the round.
Whenever they full rotate, they
Still,
fake
they
as
got
well.
plenty of time. The spam's not far away from catching Crashies, and well, he's already gone. Rooksick done well to clear. But it's the Viper that's going to be the tougher of the two, the one that they need
What
to
on
remove,
earth
and
is Shao
Kayak
thinking?
is acting as a bodyguard. Boaster, well,
What pit
it will be
fell?
that Viper now drop, but even still, Hero's just looking to try and clear him out of the backlines, and doing that won't be easy. And even once you've done it, we're going to split into the 1v1, but the round is already done. It
Well,
is Fnatic
an
to take
interesting
it.
round
A
from
brilliant
Fnatic
call,
gets them the
a
win.
late fake that fooled Na'Vi, and that was enough to get them the round.
Yeah, you said about Fnatic, they always play slow. They always run that clock down.
Really,
They
Alpha
don't
wins
work
in the
out.
round.
They got
I mean,
in,
because if
think
he doesn't get
22
that kill,
seconds,
this
they
isn't a
started
free
wrapping
B
back
site,
for
and
A.
they're probably under a
They
lot
get
of
in with
pressure
a
at that
couple
point.
left to spare, pit up. And again, look at how this ended. A 1v2, players spread far, running the clock, and the one in main had a star to work with. So you would have had a grab while buying even more time. It just took them too much time to rotate, clearing all that space in mid, clearing all that space in spawn, and then clearing out the pit. It's a lot to do, and it was just too
Filu
much.
was-
Now Fnatic,
Filu
two
blast packed up
chances
to
close this
the
out.
close left
All
spot,
Navi
and
need
then
to do
they changed their minds and decided
Kayak
to
is
fight B
lucky
main.
to be alive.
Just need to bounce back from that previous. I love this from Ruxa, keeping the confidence in play. Shao's holding deep B main
I mean,
control.
they've already seen this
Nothing
angle. I
on
mean,
A. Look
Boaster
how
didn't die the
passive
first time, too.
Sociable is there, but it's that mid control that could give Navi a leg up.
But yeah, you can see them feeling out the map. Boaster's walked into this angle before
Actual
And
fall asleep on the
survived.
Navi or the Fnatic default, man. Holy fuck.
by a hair's width.
4 seconds into the round, look how deep they are.
Something's going to have to go through to clear
Dude.
this. Now, they've already used one Prowler. Is he really going to jiggle this again? I wouldn't bet on... So there you go. That's exactly what I was expecting. Forcing him
He
back
stays,
with utility.
so we're
Even
fine.
still, 45 seconds left on the clock, and they're only just making their move. This
All right,
time,
guys,
Shao,
time to wake up.
I dare say,
Get dressed for
will not
school.
be moving
You're late. You missed the
from
alarm.
this B main position. Just
I mean,
making
this
sure
is
they have the
definitely going to go
information, and
back.
with
Ah,
how
are they
much
going to
middle
mid-split?
control is still currently on the
Shao
board.
saw
No way you
paranoia,
can
man, with
mid-split. You
30
actually
seconds
can't
left.
mid-split with this amount of
Yeah,
seconds.
I mean, they're just going to be pop.
30 seconds. There's
They-
still
they have to go
They
through
got
the
them
Shao
to,
one
I
way.
think it's A again.
Oh, they're doing their
stars
disguised mid push. They're going to smoke and make it feel like it's a B pop, but then they walk up mid.
They're B-popping.
Yeah, but if the spike dies in B main, they just lose.
Oh, that is so nice from
Also
Roxanne.
lose.
Oh my
And
god.
also, you haven't done anything, so they all still have util. So you also
Yep.
just still lose.
Navi is doing a really
Bro.
good job of just saving all of their util though. Like this is how you play against Fnatic. They're not getting.
How's he live?
They're not getting.
They might lose.
Oh,
they're gonna lose.
no,
It's
you
classic
can't.
Fnatic. They're gonna lose.
No way.
Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is
No,
fine.
it's not fine. They're gonna fucking lose.
They're not gonna lose.
They're gonna lose.
Oh, they're gonna lose.
No.
No, you're not allowed to do this.
Double digits, but Fnatic.
They win such
Wow.
bullshit when they play so
Shao
badly.
can just aim. They win. GG. I mean, if
They
Navi
won
don't,
2 absolute bullshit rounds and both pistols, and they
and the
scraped
first pistol
through.
was a horrific whiff as well.
You fucking frauds.
First pistol was a horrific whiff. Oh. Oh, I forgot to think of this. Right, it definitely begins with A. It begins with A-N, I'm pretty sure. And it's a long name. Just know, I do know it. If this begins with an A and an N and is a long name.
Shallmastas.
Antananaviro. How am I wouldn't have been able to spell that
Player
even if I
use
did
that
know
for
it.
the map.
And it isn't Civ, I'm pretty sure.
I think I don't like it.
1820s existentialist concepts, German words and phrases, pessimism. German words with no direct English translation. Okay, so it's like Zeitgeist or something like that. But it's about being depressed or sad. Existentialist. I will get to the VFLs as well. What will it be?
I could have done without this in my life.
Oh, that's a banging song. Wanna be big rock
I know they did the chair ad, but how have they
Oh,
not
that's
done
a
like a
banging
parody
song,
of
actually, now that I
Brokeback
think
Mountain
about
at this
it.
point? Like just throw Boaster and Crashies
what
and some
German
fucking
thing about
cowboy hats.
I don't know
Film
when it
some
would have come in
content on
though.
the side of a
1820s. I
mountain.
don't
Yeah.
know. That's not helping me really. German words with no English translation. All I can think is Zeitgeist. Schadenfreude. Is that an existentialist concept, though? Is that a philosophical pessimism? Don't know. I'm gonna go Schadenfreude. Weltschmerz. Oh, I wasn't getting that, was I? The feeling experienced by an individual who believes that reality can never satisfy the expectations of the mind. I wasn't getting that. Geoparks in Greece. Islands of Greece. Lesbianism? Lesbos? It is Lesbos. 20th century Indian Buddhists. Oh, Edmund Hillary and how do you spell his name? Tenzing Norgay? That is what I mean, yeah. 20th century American actresses. Oh no. Died in 1969. Child singers. Is this the Wizard of Oz girl? Who is called, is it Judy Garland? Boom. 18th century Christian mystics. Theologian. Angelic visionaries. Moravian Church. Abolitionist. An engraver. Poet. A painter. I don't know. Percy Shelley. William Blake. African Great Lakes. Burundi, DRC, Congo border. Wait, what? Lake Victoria? Where's Lake Victoria? Is it Lake Victoria? Or is it Lake... Doesn't Tanzania have a lake? Isn't there a Lake Tanzania? I'm gonna go Lake Victoria. It's Lake Tanganyika. I mean, I have heard of it, to be fair, but... Where's Lake Victoria's more south, isn't it? What am I doing? I knew, like, the part of my brain knew it wasn't that as well. 2013 South Korean films. Czech films, what? Czech science fiction. What? English language South Korean films. Oh, cannibalism. What? I mean, I'm no good with films. Have I heard of this? Snowpiercer? No. Not getting that one. People pardoned by Donald Trump is the first one I read there. That's not great, is it? American people of Serbian descent. Boxers from Illinois. Criminals from Chicago. Democratic Party governor of Illinois. Well, maybe I've heard of them, but I honestly don't know. Rod Blagojevich? I mean, I wasn't gonna get that. President of Africa. Anti-imperialist. From Ghana. Presidents for life. I don't know the Ghanaian dictator guy. Kwame. I'm not even going to try it. Tough one. Honestly, some tough one. Right, this one. I knew, but I wasn't going to get that one. No chance. Lesbos, pretty easy. I'm honestly, only 31% of people got Tenzing Norgay. Only 26% got Judy Garland. What?
What do you run here if you're Fnatic?
Something good.
What does Alpha run? Alpha
Jet.
on Chamber or Jet is what Minnie's saying. Dude,
Jet.
Alpha on Jet would be crazy. I'd fuck with it, though.
Lake Tanganyika, I mean, I could have. I probably wouldn't have put that, though. How 50% of people getting Snowpiercer, but only fucking 26 are getting Judy Garland? No way fucking more people know what Snowpiercer... I've never even fucking heard of Snowpiercer. What the fuck is Snowpiercer? It's a popular film? Apparently fucking so. I've never fucking heard of it. Right, Nano Machine, 6123. Quickly.
Alpha Viper Vekaj Jet?
Okay.
Okay.
They fucked it.
What?
That's sad.
Heroes Sova is a bit strange, but Sociable's Yoru, he did play quite a lot of Yoru last year. Vekaj Jet, though, is fucking crazy.
Something IGL. Itsu, Crashies, Vora, Munchkin, Vekaj, Yatsuka, Inspire, Zafero, Bebe, Cryo. It's a pretty good team as long as something locks in. If Paper X are shit, then you're in trouble, but the rest of the team is actually pretty good. And I think, honestly, the difference, because you'll get a lot of players who will end up at around 30 points, probably, is what I'm going to guess. So, Yatsuka and Inspire being your low-cost players probably will be pretty good for you, I would have thought. That's a pretty good team overall, as long as something kind of locks in. Because, like, I mean, but then again, Paper X are playing a T1 in the next game, so you're going to need whoever loses that to go on a bit of a run. But other than that, like, Double 100 Thieves, Double Fnatic looking all right now. Vekaj, you've got Vekaj Jet now somehow. Zafaro's looking like a good pick. Baby's all right. Inspire Yatsuka doing well. Yeah, it's all fairly good. Nanoshin redeemed twice and isn't even here. Well, then tell him when he's next here to go to the VOD just before map 2 of Fnatic versus NAVI. Oh man, that catfishing. I'm pretty sure. I mean, in fact, I'll get it up on my phone. You guys don't need to see it. I'll see if the game starts instead. But it looks like we got a tech pause. City states in Civ 5. Bucharest, Mbanza, Congo. Does not just have the list of all of them. List. Bogota, Bratislava. Antananaviro, however you say it. It is on there. Ah, and it is a mercantile one as well. I fucking knew it. Tough. Tough. TUFF tough. What was Xiao's rating? 0.24. Not that bad. Xiao's attack rating? Do you want to guess? I'm deafened. Do you want to guess what Xiao's attack rating was for the last game?
0.02?
.07.
Bang on from the Baldy. 0.02. Do you want to guess his ADR?
58.
He went 0 and 12, don't forget.
32.
5.
5 ADR.
5 ADR. So he dealt 60 damage.
Dude, breaking that Euro TP is the most significant thing he did in the entire game. Holy shit.
That was just for their attack off, but he actually ended the whole map with a
Oh my
0.24.
god.
But yeah, that 12 rounds, he dealt 60 damage. So what's that one? I mean, how has he done 60 damage? Shit, we're in.
Cool. Maybe other than LaRock.
Pistols?
There are big boots to fill.
Yeah, leg shots,
Fnatic
maybe?
attack sign start. Hero has embedded himself in elbow.
2
and
ghost
they do
shots?
not
Yeah.
know. Not an eye cast in his direction.
Does he not do
And a
damage
double
in any
tap
other
looking
round?
for more as Alpha falls. And Hero eventually removed from the realm, but his impact, it's not going anywhere.
Why do
Fnatic,
people say not
2
0.24?
men
What the fuck
behind
is
and
not?
no ground
They're
really
saying
to speak
naught,
of. Traded out for those losses.
as in 0, naught.
Yeah, this one's going to be a difficult fight back. An opportunity.
Don't blame
but
yourself.
Sociable
I'm assuming that
not
English
gonna
isn't your
overplay
first
his
language.
hand. Especially when they've got Ruxic locked in on the other side of the map. Although he's got
Not
walkabouts
point.
again, an opportunity, but the shot's just not connecting. For either of Brashies.
North 0, nil. Make up your fucking mind. We just got different words
35
for it.
seconds
Chill,
up and
chill
coming on
out.
the clock. A full retreat, giving time
they have
for
no idea
Brashies.
you
And
see
there you
that.
go. There you go. Got there in the end. A few extra
30
shots
seconds
towards
left.
Sociable and Ruxic now under pressure. A chance to turn this back into a 2v2 if they can isolate this man. And that is a big if.
That's a problem. Navi are closing in like
We have so many words for nothing.
Ruxic with a
Spike down.
phenomenal shot. And a second to add to the tally. Nicely done. Navi find themselves the pistol
Nil is
under their
cute.
belt. And a great
do you mean?
start from Hero. That push
Americans
up
say
into
zip,
elbow
yeah.
played to
Zip,
perfection.
zilch. We just got North, nil. 3-0.
Really nice.
Yeah, fantastic.
Saying
start to the match.
3-0
This is the
just
duo we
sounds
talked
so
about
wrong.
with Navi.
They won their soccer match
Ruxic and Hero
3-0.
duo has become one of the best we have in EMEA. Yeah, as you can see, that was quite a while ago.
Move.
No one says zip though.
643
Fucking
days.
Jim Nance
Do you remember the
is
engineering?
saying it's
Love that.
7
Love
zip
that shit.
Steelers.
Probably commentating that match.
In fact, he used to send a TP that looked very similar to this one that
Fnatic
went up towards that
likely
box.
to take this one all down
Oh,
to
they stuck
pistols. Maybe a bit of a
Stuck it and he's in there.
exploration
Holy.
from
Oh, he's in the smoke.
Yeah,
Wait, they think it's a
got kill
fake?
somehow. That's a decent bit
Well,
of damage done, but
Well,
no weapons
If he
on the
did that
board
with,
for
if he
Navi
had done that
just
on a
yet.
bonus round,
And
I think
even
that
if
would
there
have
was
worked.
one, as
Where
long
you've
as
got like
Jim?
a
What is
gun, but it's not a
GM?
gun.
What is Jim?
Should have bought a bandit.
For some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that potential's gone. Very nice stuff.
Jim's quite
Hero
hard to
these
do.
season
I
players
think.
will never buy
Falls
Odins,
here in
bandits,
round number
or
2.
outlaws ever.
In the next one, the game really begins. Rifles out for Fnatic. The thing is, though, with so many people surviving, Tom, now you're going to have no issue in terms of investments.
Yeah, I think the...
We say, oh yeah, true.
genuinely, I think
7-0.
the most exciting
7-0.
thing is how Sociable's going to be on that defensive sniper. I think
That
he
makes
is
no sense because that's
incredible
not
at
even
this sort
that's
of
not the
role.
number, is it?
It's one of the sort of almost
That's just
extra
you saying
pressures
that the
have
number
gone
and
to
the
someone
letter
like
look
Filu
alike
when
and
you
using
kinda
the
look
letter.
at
It
Social
doesn't
and
that
go,
doesn't even fucking make sense.
if I put him on Filu's roles, does he do a better job? Because at times this guy has just popped off when given the sniper rifle, when given the opportunity to be aggressive, and that's exactly why you have him on this agent. A swap up of weaponry finds.
Are you saying they don't look similar? I'm not saying they don't look similar. I'm just saying that they aren't the same.
Ruxic playing at the back of the bees. Oh, it is not great.
It's hard to watch. Like, they divert your eyes. Oh, goodness. Poster gets there in the end.
We've
valuable
entered
pick
a
for
ranked
Fnatic.
game.
Remember,
Child,
this
this
is
is
a round
looking
they
like some
come
of your
into with
games last night.
advantages stacked
Fuck
up
off.
in their favor. Navi has so many weaknesses, and despite damage on
That's a
Filu, they're
compliment,
still
surely.
in a 4 versus 3.
Well,
It's
you
a
know what? You're
disrespect
not
to
wrong.
this game. It's a compliment to you.
Yeah, but it's a compliment to me.
On a player close playing on that corner.
Funnily
On the
enough, the
left.
games were good. I
Not
was
the one
bad,
that
man.
Shao is
I
on.
was
The
so
drone
bad.
Didn't see him, and the judge sitting in that corner now strikes the element of surprise.
There we go.
Well, this is a very, very bad start for Fnatic's attack side on this map.
Honestly, I don't care what the fucking
Oh,
map is.
Fnatic's map
Pick
pick.
defense against Fnatic.
Not looking quite as good, at least in the
Yeah.
opening rounds.
No, to win your bonus, especially when you
Oh,
had.
they truly would have been down 4-0, I think.
This is sort of the difference.
On defense, the
I feel
last map, if those
although
wonders didn't happen.
Roxic in slightly
Like
more
whipped
aggressive
pistol,
roles, you put him on
flash
the map, he has
kills
the
that
agility
shouldn't have
around
come
him, and he
through.
just
Like
plays as
it could have
confidently,
easily been
still
3-1
takes
as well
those
for
same
Navi.
risks, but you're just a lot less
Yeah,
likely
could have,
to have
should
that
have,
level
in
of
fact.
expectation.
But it wasn't.
Would have actually even. It
The fact
would
that
have.
Both of those early fights are going in the
can't
direction
forget
of
that
a
one.
deadly duo. Not a great sign for Fnatic, of course. This was the half versus
Ew.
BBL that they
Oh my God.
severely struggled
That's
on.
fine.
That
This
attack
is
side
Valorant.
was what?
Lulu
count?
thanks for the 19
Yeah, you're a little
months.
ahead of me.
9-3
How would you rate the
defensive
quality of play in the regions
25,
individually
24.
thus
This
far?
time they have at least started off with a
God.
click onto social.
Is everyone synced
Keep
with that?
counting. No, but keep counting.
Oh,
It's the
17,
rest of the players that have the
16,
rifles, and in
15,
fact, there's already a
14.
pincer
Okay,
coming
I'm
in
with
off
you.
the mid.
We're good. We are now on Korea time.
Oh,
Oh.
careful.
Well, the spike's still inside main, but they're looking for that fight. Drawing eyes,
no.
Rooksic
That's a
down means
lose against the
they're
Nico.
rotating
Oh.
in, crossing
That
by
was
this
such a
angle.
good-
and
Yep,
Shell's
Child's
currently
about to
on
get-
Boaster
Oh,
looking
never
mind.
to
Oh,
waste.
Boaster!
Shot landing from afar puts him to a
How would I rate
sliver
the region?
of
I was gonna
Unfortunately,
die
I
to
think
Philly.
America's
An
actually
easy
might be
cleanup
the
for
best,
Boaster.
but that's
Oh,
actually
he's
not a
got it.
compliment to America.
What a-
just 'cause
what a
all the other
strange
regions have
round.
been shit, is what I would say.
As soon as Fnatic actually got onto the sites,
This is
Navi
far
crumbled.
from an easy recovery on the round. 2, 3. Now
What
on
if
the
he's
side
not?
of the ace.
What, I'd rather
Oh
ace.
my
Those
God.
early stages. 3-1 on the board.
That was
So now
not
this is
good.
the
I mean, it was a
round that
nice
Fnatic
shot
fall
by
back
Alpha
into.
to start
Of
off
course
with,
it is.
but
Yeah, just able to win some of those early fights. So I think getting rid of
even when they get this kill, they actually
Sociable
shouldn't be in a great
immediately
spot. I think
left a
Rooksic played
pretty
that
big gap,
pretty
and then just being
horrifically.
able to swarm onto the players on this side of the map. I think that Marshall also got multiple tags out from Vekaj, so maybe a part of their attack side is going to involve him having that jet operator. Maybe that's the same on the defense as well.
the
Freeing
attack
that
side
flag to be a little
up,
bit
man.
more
This is
aggressive.
gonna be
I am
so
intrigued as to the
fucking
reasoning,
slow. Why?
Also, let's give Vekaj the
Very
off.
aggressive early
Holy
start out
shit!
from
Wait,
Vilu, and it's a
they're
1-4
pushing
How
straight.
slow
straight
when you
into
do
the-
that, though.
But
Yeah.
why do that against this team when you know there's 5 of them in the spawn?
That is strange, isn't it?
Social posted
Like,
a good
just
operator
wait.
hand.
Though, is it? Like fighting that window is not.
To be honest,
great.
I
Has
think
got
that-
that up onto
I
his
think
video.
that favors
For a
them.
moment, because the angle's being held by Sociable.
Like the actual
Clear that
result
if
of what
someone's
they
in the
did.
window, they should be
Like
Getting rid of
Crashy's down for
Crashy.
Silu?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now
Like
Sociable's
I take
the
that
one
trade if
that
I'm
has to hold
Navi.
that control.
Because now
He's
you can play like
already
weird shit on
sent his
site.
decoy out and it was
None of them
broken.
anchoring
Now
site, by
he
the
goes
way.
walking
Yeah.
forward.
They're
They
pushing
don't
down
expect
again.
that.
Fuck it, bro.
Frankly,
Yeah,
foolish
Sociable
move
got
a lot of the
super
time
deep
from
off the neon
Sociable,
aggression.
But that's exactly why it works.
So that
Yeah.
was
It-
the
it's-
like
we
second
saw it
layer
in
to
the last
the
map with
strat.
the Sky Flash.
I think he's
very
got to escape
good with
though,
the
and he
timing.
doesn't have
You
a.
see it again.
Nope.
The perfect
Vekaj
We'll
does
just
not
stay
scope
here.
in.
And that's where he puts his gate crash.
Fuck!
That's where he puts the gate crash.
Not sure about that one.
Although there
He's
is
gonna
one
peek
that
again
hits
after that gate
shot.
crash. You know that too.
Five,
It was
4v2,
very, very
let me
close.
just...
Boaster now with an operator. Oh, we've seen this man do this many a time. A rotation already in from Rooksic, but he is somewhat isolated.
This is one of those rounds
Both
where
off.
Give the game
Fnatic
away,
should
doesn't
have
wanna
lost
give
it, but they tend to pull some
2v2
bullshit
over
out.
to Fnatic.
No, honestly, I'm gonna start blaming Navi because
Oh,
By Boaster,
you don't even
okay.
need to do what the fuck he did there. They did this last map as well, over and over again.
Oh, another player spotted as well. Valuable information. It's only Rooksic who's unknown, but he's wrapping around. With Alpha finding that shot though, 1v1 after the pick. Rooksik's position now revealed. Alpha, you're ready and waiting for the jump up.
Like, nah, it's on Navi. That's on Navi. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's
Shit play.
it's unsociable.
Back up now. It was a
He's part of the
3-3
team.
round,
Blame the team, not the player.
followed by this. They're just one away.
Hey, that one's got to be a little bit more.
That's just shockingly bad
frustrating.
Valorant
You get
from
these early
Sociable. You're in a
advantages. I think
4v2,
Sociable
you never
definitely was
re-peek in that.
a
Like,
bit
just
too
play
greedy.
back.
It is the reason you put him on this role, is because you want him to get aggressive.
You're not
you want
playing
him to get
Chamber,
space,
brother.
but
You can't do
then a
that.
lovely shot hit by Boaster on that operator.
It's not me here! Who you picking again?
The difference is
You're
well in
pissed.
one
He is
of those
so
teams,
funny.
honestly, like Navi were sat down there locked in, tech check and making sure everything's working. Fnatic, I think they went through like the Spotify.
Now
top
Kayak
100.
has the up instead.
They were
Oh,
singing
okay.
away. Well, it was
That
scribbling
peak
away.
makes no sense to me at all. Because at least with the Neon one, you have a secondary objective of getting sociable deep onto a line. That peek through that smoke is just like the exact example of what you should never be doing against Fnatic.
Do you think he got baited into it?
120 on the clock.
Because his teammates were at door to start, right? They might have calmed that Fnatic smoked mid. It was a recall. He thought the smoke might have been up there.
Luckily for them, there are 3 players. 2 are in mid, so they're super
Maybe,
close to this B hit. A
even
lot
then,
more presence
why are you
from
doing
the
it?
defense should be here than expected.
Because then you could just find a embed bottom mid. If Fnatic smokes, just a counter to their smoke. I feel like that's a really sick recall from Fnatic.
Yeah, potentially.
If I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Because it is odd to peek that completely raw from nothing, but...
Especially with economy so poor for Na'Vi at this stage.
Shock aura.
Much more direct approach
But
from
yeah,
Fnatic. And these
I
are
mean,
the sort
do
of
you
rounds
even
that
want to be
I feel
deep
like I
embedded
enjoy,
mid
like,
against
you have these
Fnatic?
slow
Probably not, no.
Yeah, like, I don't know whether you do.
Issues at times, but when they throw that spanner in,
At the same time, he is a Yoru, and
pace
like,
round, a lot of teams get
you know,
caught
you're
off
supposed to
guard
go and do some weird
with
shit
the
at the
Hunter's
beginning of the
Fury
round,
to
but
clear
I
out
think you
Ruxic,
can,
that B site looks
against
a lot
Fnatic, I'd be more
friendlier.
tempted to do weird shit in the middle of the round.
Yeah, you know, for NAVI, the thing that's surprising is the fact
Walking
that
through a smoke on your own in mid,
so close by
not a
to
good
this B
idea.
site. Like you had 2 that were just re-clearing the window.
Well, Vekash is 1 and
As the
6,
first wall went up,
and the team's
the
3
utility
3
came
right
through.
now.
Filu makes
So I
the
guess it doesn't
backside
matter
Filu
whether
as well,
Vekash
who's
is
on a
actually
bit of
good
a
at
tear
Jet or
of the
not.
game. I think Hero was there as well. The
Do
Hunter
I
Fury
work
of his
out
own
the sex
sent
with your
into this
mum
round
count?
as a response.
Yeah, that is odd. No flash even, no nothing.
They weren't able to get
I think
anything
you're right though. He's just trying to take a timing to tuck in against that
and
smoke.
this is the problem. Like,
But doesn't he see that? Oh
thinking
well,
about
no,
that
because
execute about Fnatic
If his
playing a
team, like,
faster round,
I'd have to
it
go
doesn't
watch
get
the
much better than
round
having
back,
three
but if his
players ready
team
to
just sees the
greet
smoke,
them. And yet,
insta
all that
rotates,
resulted in was, yeah, there were more defenders there, but there were more bodies when the
and doesn't
Ajax
see a
5
recall, then
seconds
he
isn't
might
a
still
workout.
smoke
Good
us up.
comeback
yeah,
from
yeah,
Zolwek
maybe.
there.
He thinks the smoke is up, and so
Navi on
yeah,
a
I think that's the most
very
reasonable
patchy buy.
Yeah,
like why he did it.
because the other analysis I have is he's shit. I don't know if I
Well,
want to
yeah,
rock with
yeah,
that one.
yeah. Or just the game plan is bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Let's first 20 seconds of the round, guys. Let's just keep taking 1v1. Let's take dry 1v1s
okay.
against
Next
Fnatic.
round,
First
they're
20 seconds.
they're doing it deliberately to lure Fnatic into a false sense of security. And now next round for the rifle round, when it matters, they're gonna lock in and they're gonna not do anything for the first 40 seconds. They already had the read on how to play against Fnatic on split. Like they know what the game plan should be. They're just doing it badly because it's a different map.
But dude, their brain must be so big because they were up 3-1. And so you're saying they're gonna throw 3 rounds to win the
Conditioning.
half.
We're
It's
going to
the win-win
condition
loss
them for
theory.
3 rounds when we're 3-1 up.
While we're in the
Hold
lead,
on, we're simply gonna win. Calm down. We will simply win.
I mean, that is
We
a
will
good
simply
strat as
win.
well.
Okay.
I do like the simply
We will win
strat.
4v5. We will. Oh, it was genius from Xiao. As the IGL he calls, I will int in A main, then they will go A and we will kill them.
It's like those guys on the beach. They gotta pour salt in the
D-Day?
fucking holes to find those. No, what? What?
No?
You know those things they pour the salt in the holes and they find those like little critters in the sand.
They pour the salt in the holes and they find the critters in the sand.
You know the videos I'm talking about.
I really don't.
They know
I
Those
wish I
like
did.
rod-like creatures.
Fossil.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? Please, all the chats. Someone's got to know what I'm talking about.
People in my chat are just saying, I wish Shia would salt my hole.
Somebody said razor clams?
Yes,
Is
yes,
that
the
what you
razor
mean?
clams. Yes, yes. You pour the
I've got
salt
no
in the
idea.
hole, like Xiao is the salt. Like you have to agitate Fnatic a little bit to make them think they have an advantage. You're right.
Oh, so you pour salt in the hole and then they come out because they don't like the salt. Is that the idea?
Yeah, like they
Yes,
start
I
to
have seen
scurry,
this
then you
Shia
follow their
video.
trail and you dig and you dig and you dig. Without the salt, they're never going to scurry.
Right.
You can't find the trail in the hole.
Right.
I
But that's the
was
opposite. Like what
not-
we're talking about is like honey in the hole. or honey on the edge of the hole. Do you know what I mean?
But that's for bears. Like the clams, they react to the salt, they slither away, and then you can find the. You can bait the bear if you
Or
want
rich
to say
people,
that.
actually. Rich
Or
people
rich
tend
people,
to
yeah,
fall
or
for
rich people.
honey traps as well.
Yeah, TMV, do you like honey?
Sprinted all the way back around. Again, the benefits of
No,
having
actually, no.
Neon alongside your Yori. Not the
So you
other
buying
guy.
Look,
7 jars yesterday.
me and Sideshow were
Faster
talking about
rotations on
Bear
the defensive
Society
side.
yesterday
And
as well.
here, that
We
translates
were
to a
actually.
round win
How
for
only
Navi.
poor
The lead
bears live
staying
in
in their
caves.
favor, or rather going back to
Not
it
talking
after
about
early
hairy
on.
gay men, by the way. We're
Now
talking
to
about like
actual
actual bears.
Cosmic
actual
Divide
bears.
dash in
I've been like zoned in on a fucking WhatsApp chat for the last 3 minutes, and then I came back into salting Shio's hole and trapping. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm about it.
Well, exactly. This is a nice round from Fnatic, though. This is a chill little round.
It can be a very lonely.
They put together a.
No,
a
this
round
is
off the
Navi
rip.
conditioning Fnatic again.
Oh!
Okay, that was nice. That was nice.
The most stylish, useless kill of all time. Actually, it's kind of important.
Fucking
for
off
people.
shot.
You know, he's having a good
FNC.
I really want this to be like.
What'd you say? €2? Is this the Epstein files I'm listening to? You'll have to ask Sideshow about that one.
No, calm down.
Oh, he's going for
Yeah, that's
more.
a
He's going
fear
for
of
more.
God in him type shot.
Hide, bro, hide. Don't get spammed through your wall.
Crazy round from Philo on the exits there. That's definitely piqued my interest, but for Fnatic, a
If
round
Shao
of
ended up dying here,
Again,
this is
we're
the
back
most
to
Shao
even
round of
4-4.
this game.
Yeah.
The early lead from Navi. They're not happy
I like
to
the
see it
replay of
slipped
that
away
previous
twice,
round.
so
Oh, they like the salt. They're not irritated by the salt. They like the salt because they think
thing
it's
is,
the
I
sea.
look at this half and I look at obviously
Why don't you just go fucking live in
Is
the
that
sea
real?
then?
really struggled when it came to the attack, but it is a different looking comp.
Razor
You were
clams?
more
Yeah.
in that jet to
Yeah,
try and
because
help
like
things
I would
out.
expect something
The
that's,
reality of it so
you know,
far
like a
is that
slug.
Philo
A
has
slug
been
doesn't get
and
salt on
that
it
was
and
the
is
main
like,
criticism
oh,
when
the
the
ocean.
cluster was
I
built
love the
up.
ocean.
How Shao was
No,
gonna
yeah,
use
it
an
fucking
IGL.
dies.
We knew
Yeah,
Well,
so
yeah,
I
it's a different
assumed
organism,
that-
right?
Yeah, but I assumed if you have that, because there's a big difference between salt and salty water, namely the water, the amount of dilution. So a lot of things, you know, a fish would not survive if you put it in a bucket of salt.
It could be that you're pouring salt into.
Well, it's not a
the
fish
razor
either,
clam's
right?
hole.
It's a different.
Well, no, it's not a fish. I'm using different animals that we might be a bit more familiar with as an analogy.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you're
your
also-
domain, analogies.
I know, but you're grandma wheeling them. You're actual bike wheel grandmaing them. They're not clams.
Oh, sorry. So an analogy actually has to just be one-to-one exactly the same as what you're talking about. Therefore,
No, but,
rendering
like,
it not an
it doesn't make
analogy
sense.
in order to be a functional analogy.
No, it can function. The analogy can function, but in this case, it's like, well, of course not. The fish would not like it because it's not the clam.
I mean, it could be that the clam hates it and is trying to get the fuck out because
That's
there's
what I
salt
was
pouring
thinking.
into
That's
the
what
razor.
that's what I originally assumed, but I'm being told no. Apparently, they love the
This
salt.
bounce back. It's a reason that there is a heartbeat.
It's like they're like an amphibian, right? They go in the water. Out
They
of
are
the
not
water
a
type shit.
fucking amphibian. I guarantee 100 million% the razor clam is not an amphibian.
Be where that all changed.
Define amphibian. What does the amphibian do?
Amphibian. I don't know the precise definition of amphibians, but there are
how can you argue the point?
there are so few amphibians. There are so few amphibians. Most things you think are amphibians are probably fucking reptiles.
Frogs?
Yeah,
Frog is
bro,
an amphibian.
you can name a couple of amphibians, but I'm telling you, in terms of the amount of species
about
that are
Shaw's knowledge of
amphibians.
Is Ruxic an amphibian in the Viper ult? Because he likes the ult and he's outside the ult and in the ult.
That's not the only definition, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Is Viper
It's
an
a
amphibian?
very technical definition of an amphibian.
Why are you getting so riled up about amphibians?
They're fucking mollusks.
Yeah, they are definitely not amphibians. That's what I'm saying, 100%.
Yeah, but what is a
That's what I was
mollusk?
asking. I asked a question. I just asked a question. I'm not saying they are.
Okay, I'm gonna educate you. I looked this up recently, but
Fire.
I can't remember the exact definition.
Again, it
Oh,
seems
but
Yeah,
are they
listen to this shit,
amphibious?
listen to this.
right
Good
as
question.
they were about to
Amphibious
signal
is
the
different, yeah.
lead evades
Amphibians are
Fnatic yet
ectothermic,
again in this first half with Navi.
anamniotic, four-limbed vertebrate animals. In the
They
broader
have to
sense,
have
it's a
four limbs,
paraphyletic group encompassing
who-
all
who-
tetrapods, but excluding the amniotes. So they can't have amniotic membranes.
Who decided that?
Who decided that? Fucking biologists when they're looking at trying to distinctly
People-
group things.
Are
Razor
smarter
clam
than
is not
us.
an amphibian to you? Who decided that? Just wondering.
What is this membrane you're on about? What even is that?
An amniotic membrane.
Yeah, go on. Define.
Amniotic membranes
Explain.
are about when animals are developing and they're like a fetus.
You ever heard of
they
amniotic
have,
fluid?
Yeah,
Yes,
they have like amniotic fluid, an amnion, and surrounding the embryo.
It's like a
tadpole.
tadpole.
Survives. The fact he wins the fight inside of it as well. It's all that they needed.
Well, yes, because those develop.
Wait though, no, I don't think that is like a tadpole. I think specifically not like a tadpole. Because I'm pretty sure they are amphibians.
A couple more rounds to play for victory in the half. Still very
So I
much
think your
possible
exact
there for
example
Fnatic.
of what that is wrong,
Hands
but
Kayak.
the general idea
Searching
is
for picks in
correct.
middle.
Yeah, but that's what I meant.
He's not
I
gonna get
meant
offered the kind of fights he's
tadpoles,
looking for.
frogs.
Navi are
They're
aggressive.
amphibians.
Sure, they pushed him in
They
EMEA.
don't do that.
Okay, think more like birds, like the mammals.
He can always get out.
They have amniotic fluid.
Yes,
One hole for
but tadpoles don't need it.
Hero almost
Yes,
gets taken out.
exactly,
That's the
exactly.
problem for Fnatic is that there's not any pitch.
I thought you were
Because
saying that
tadpoles
that
swim.
was...
Why do they
That
not
just
need
had
it?
some
I don't.
fights. That was very nearly won, but Hero's still alive on 70.
Ooh, nice shot.
He's really feeling it.
What does
was
this
waiting for that
conversation
one
tell
for
us about the state of the
fucking
game? This
50
actually
seconds.
isn't that bad of a game, but
Well, you got to wait another
45
30 seconds
left,
before
and they're
they
walking into what is
eventually
still
hit B,
a
as you
fairly stacked
know
up
they're going to.
side.
It's
Nice
all-
shot.
Oh my god.
it always happens, Navi.
Shao trying to move over to the back of the site, has the support.
If you just anchor against this team,
Ruxick, and Ruxick's done.
Okay, that
Fucking
is
win.
so
TP with
optimistic
nothing
from
there.
Kayak, though. Kayak literally just TP'd there. Yep.
The attack are going to try and
Nice
double
run
back, but
back.
they're going into the map.
Uh-oh, right in a few loot.
Lines them up, and just
Was that a
looks to get
collat?
out of
No.
there.
No,
Alpha,
no.
yeah, with 20 seconds, he needs
Could've
to
been
just
that.
run
Looked like
it
it.
straight towards Filu, who's holding the angle, even trying to
When you ult, oh, you can't even plant on this side anymore.
does not miss. A different man this week.
If you
as
could
he
have
has
the
got
choice to
another triple, and I
have a
believe that's
cloaca, would
now,
you do
is
it?
it 18 kills? Yeah, 18 and 3.
Instead of a penis.
What an insane
Instead of
performance.
everything,
The
it
fact
would
that
just
this
be
is a
one. It
6-4
would just be
scoreline,
one
by the way,
hole
is
for everything.
ridiculous.
Oh, right, of
Putting up
course,
these
yeah.
kind of numbers, looking good with
No, I
the
don't think I would enjoy
so
that.
many
I
shots.
like
I already think
For him
humans
in
are
the
fucked
last
up
couple
with
of rounds
the
to 18.
pleasure
It might
being
be
so
one of the best
closely
starts to the
tied
map
to
we've
the
seen. And for it to be
like
Filu,
digestive
yes,
waste.
Considering,
I would
not
like
from
to-
him, though, I mean, just
I would like a
generally here
redesign.
at kickoff.
Not everyone's
And the
into
reality
that,
is,
Sideshow. You do realize that,
You
right?
want to add a little bit more
so
space
far.
between
So this is a
it. Like you want to
much-needed
widen the
confidence
gooch.
boost.
No, I'm saying,
Shouldn't come
don't
out.
just widen the gooch. I'm saying also put my G spot in a different place where it's not also the poo place.
What?
No?
What he say, bro?
I'm sorry.
What I
Are we
tune
not?
into, bro?
Are we not? Is that not completely a cold take? How can that possibly, by anyone's
I
metric,
only
be a
read
hot
the end
take?
of it. What did you say?
That can't be a hot take.
What did he say?
He's saying
Sideshow wanted his G spot to be in like his mouth or something.
Yeah, dude. Imagine if you had your G spot in your mouth. It'd be fucking insane. How
I'm
nice
gonna
would that be?
imagine the rest of this Valorant game is what I'm gonna imagine.
You just ate food. You're just nuts.
Dude, that's great. I mean, depending on how good the food is, I sometimes do that anyway.
That's great! Sideshow wants to be at a restaurant.
I mean, why not, though? Why not?
I mean, supposedly under these circumstances, it would just be everybody. So not if Sideshow
Yeah.
was the only human with a fucking G spot.
Well, no, that'd be weird if I was the only one, obviously. I'm proposing this for everyone. Big 1v1 for Hero tonight.
But there should be enough of it for the defuse.
If you had like slightly more resources, like you'd actually be a supervillain. It's crazy. You'd be like reptile levels of today. Dr. Doofenshmirtz level, fucking.
No,
Holy shit.
I'd be providing things that humanity needs, bro.
Yeah, this is the G-Spotinator. It takes
Give
your
me-
G-Spot and it puts it in a different place.
In order of medical things that I would be looking to solve, I'd give up on cancer. Fuck that. I'd
give
be
up on
going
cancer.
instead
Wow.
for like Mpreg would be number one. I think that would do wonders for human
Would be
civilization.
number one.
That would be number one, and then number two,
that'd be
number
fantastic.
two might be let's move the male G spot around. I think we could do fucking. Imagine how much damage toxic masculinity does, and we can go some serious way to solving that with Mpreg and G spots elsewhere outside of the butt. Like we can do great.
Just spam the angle and they walk in. It gets easy.
Heroes popping off, guys.
No, you're right though.
Hero, well, you
Anyway,
could
so if
tell,
anyone's got
he's
like a
"All right,
trillion that they
this
want
might
to
be my
give to
round,"
me,
but
that's what I'm
fair
looking
bit
to
of damage
fund.
done. Doesn't
Only
want to
focuses
go.
on men,
Fury
classic
sent
Tory?
to
Yeah, because they're the
Rosa.
problem.
A bit of an off angle, has managed to clear one, but just before the
he's trying to
clock
fix
divide goes up, he falls.
Also, though,
He's just too steady.
I'm happy to
One boy
change things
having
around
guy.
for women's asses as well.
Space, but also locks them in, and Hero has managed to take him out.
Who's the
He's not
who's
just
the
said
blood
that
boy
sentence.
having guy that like
It's a good thing
siphons
he's
blood
not
from
the
his
Jet.
son? Like you just gotta convince
Otherwise, he
him.
wouldn't
that
have a
I
he's
chance.
just
So
got
that's his
here.
closest
Yeah.
bullshit.
What did I get
Yeah, he's
myself
on the wrong
into?
track.
He's going to cross out of the pit, looking to take this fight deep, but the AWP is holding.
Nice,
Feel
Navi.
the patience
Good
pay
half.
off.
I think
An
Fnatic's attack side needs some work. I think
8-4
Sideshow's
scoreline at
brain
the
needs some work.
What a wonderful performance.
You're
from
just not.
Navi. They
I
just
was
need to
so
keep
ready to be locked in on this game, and you led me down a path.
Me?
That. Shayo, if we're going to
Thank
be
you.
honest.
Well,
Thank
If you're
you.
going to be
Thank
honest, it was
you.
Shayo. Thank you.
I made
And then
one analogy.
No, to be fair,
on
Shia,
Fnatic.
we
Oh, no, it
started
was
talking
Seth.
about fucking.
It was Seth talking about the
I-
cloaker.
Yeah, I brought up
Okay, yeah, it was Seth. It was Seth.
I made a tame razor clam analogy, and y'all got pissed about amphibians. That's all I'm saying. Would you be his Perry if he was Doofenshmirtz TMV?
Would I be his what?
His platypus, his Perry the platypus. He'd be like, "Man's Valorant," and then you put a hat on, thinking man's Valorant. That'd be so funny.
I do also want to point out, though, to everyone that when Sideshow wasn't here, this didn't happen.
And there's
Bullshit.
actual months of proof.
Proof. There is
months-
proof.
There's proof. There's regions of proof.
I mean, did we complain? Did we have fun? Of course. But did we get into the male G-spot location? Absolutely not.
Look, I will give him some benefit of the doubt here because I feel like I am an insider on these things and these topics.
True, but he doesn't have to take the bait, Seth.
I mean, my favorite player in VCT is Patman, and that's just because the word "men" is in his name. So, like,
What's that say about you?
I think I'm the problem.
Yeah, but you're like the featuring Lil Wayne to like. I was gonna say he's a different artist. I can't say that artist nowadays. Like artists got canceled.
Shia only listens to artists that get cancelled.
No. What is this ad?
Oh, they got a Mitch
New Kit
one?
Kat ad?
They got a Mitch Kit Kat one as well?
What's the post-credit scene? Let's go.
These remind me of like Overwatch League when they had like Puckett and Monty doing like,
Yeah.
Toyota ads.
Yeah, they had Malik doing a Toyota ad as well.
And then Puckett got a Toyota.
Did you know they lost money on the Toyota deal, Overwatch League?
How?
So it cost more to produce the adverts because they hired an
Toyota was
insanely than what Toyota was giving them in the sponsorship.
How is that possible?
And who the fuck?
Because they hired an extraordinarily expensive
mean,
production
I do know
team to
the poster was
produce
still
the advert.
Yeah, but why did no one just go, guys?
Whatever team
No, you can't
he was
spend that
at
much
the
on the
time,
advert.
Nonetheless,
Because they
Because
were all
weren't
about.
thinking about how much money they
we
were
are back
spending.
in.
Yeah, they
Fairly
wanted the
raw
legitimacy of
before
being
Fnatic got
sponsored
their
by
map choice.
huge
I was maybe
organizations,
expecting
big
them to pick
companies.
the Abyss. There you
So
go.
they
Nice, Vikas.
Finally a little
and they
bit
also
of
had a
magic from the
contractual obligation to
Vikas
produce
Jet.
the commercials to a certain
Seen
degree
much
of
from it so far.
like
Kayak.
to a certain standard.
Hello. He's definitely spotted his opponent.
Well, they're
Oh,
stupid.
they
That's
seem too
lol.
difficult for
Yeah,
him.
of course they were stupid.
This is why you don't
This
do
is not
V-Sport.
a look at this
Whoa, what
genius
happened
business
there?
decision.
Look, I mean, look,
We just missed all the kills?
we all look back on it and it was a travesty and like it should have never happened. Also, Josh and I are very grateful for the money that
Oh
we
yeah,
got.
no, it was fantastic. Thanks for all of the money.
In terms of their bounce back, because this is what we know.
I mean-
Are you sure it wasn't that they had enough money, but really they'd lost the money because of how much they were spending on
They
you?
win the pistol as well. How confident
They
are you
weren't
in Navi
spending
closing
nearly
out
as
this
much
map?
on us
I mean,
as others,
obviously,
so
I mean, I guess
so
more so
that
the
we
question
weren't
is
the
how
problem.
confident are you in Fnatic? Bouncing back into it.
I'm fairly confident. They looked very good on the defense last time. Obviously, I think they've switched
Who's
to
the
a
most
comp that's
deluded
more
football
aggressive
fan
by,
base?
bringing in
Probably
the
Spurs.
Jet into the mix, and also the Yoru for that little bit of like escapism.
All right, is
rather than having- I
Vekaj
think
going
it was
to
the Sage
absolutely
in
pop
last
off
time,
on
which,
this
okay, that
defense
adds a lot
side?
of delay on the defense.
She already has. She got a really
You
good
can
kill
have the
bottom mid.
swords are still
Okay,
fantastic.
Already
finessing on the
has.
pistol, that by the way is what you don't
He's
do
played
with
one
these
round.
swords map, 'cause it
He's
doesn't-
4 and
so
11.
like on this side so far, he's popped off.
This
You
is
can say
where
that.
I think firstly Kayak can thrive a little more.
That's quite a
get that
low
operator in
bar.
hand, get up in
Yeah,
face, still teleport
from
out there,
pistol.
as he's doing right now,
Requires
like
one
very
kill, a
much
first
the
blood
example.
even. I mean, that's pretty
And
popping.
also then, like, what we can see from Vekaj as a similar thing on the other side of the map. So I think that they're still going to be deadly on the defensive side, and I think it would be foolish to get too far ahead of ourselves and say,
Arsenal
like,
by
oh,
far.
this is done.
No, Arsenal fans are just like
Without
very
a doubt,
cringe,
yeah,
is what I would say.
The beginning of the second half, and still, well, some promise.
No
Navi
shot.
Find a pick on backside. Numbers back to even. Still weaponry advantage for the defensive
Alpha's
side.
isolated.
Patience as well coming out of Crashies. Alpha holding his own. Crashies lands that flank control, and Filu and Hero now have to hold that backside as the rifles descend.
But like
Althea
Spurs act
thirsty
as if
for
they should be
blood,
like
and,
winning
well,
the Premier
perhaps
League
that's
every year or
quenched his
something.
thirst. A sixth on the board.
And in
for
reality,
Fnatic,
they're like a
and
fucking,
relatively
they are a
cleanly done.
mid-table
The
prem
key
team.
thing
Their
being the
fucking
Poster's
squad
got
is a
pistol to
mid-table
play
prem
with,
team.
so there really will be no losses.
Yeah, no real damage taken.
Arsenal fans are just, yeah, they're just cringe. They just cry
There's
all
only
the time.
the Marshall that was gone, and I guess if they're not planning to keep into the next round anyway, there's no point just dropping it somewhere. But yeah, Althea does well. I was a little bit nervous because the rest of the team was
Arsenal
still
and
fighting
Sen fans
elsewhere
are
as he
a
was
little
fully
similar,
into
yeah.
the site,
But
I
imagine
guess
if
this
Sen
is just
haven't
a
won
little bit of a
anything in a
boost for
while.
him to climb up the board, 12 and 9, halfway to that Viper's pit. And I also think as well, like, you look at the current table, for Filu on the attack to replicate those numbers is almost impossible. Like, it would have to be the best game we've seen from him ever, but also one of the best games in the league. Like, you're now diving in first a lot of the time. Sure, in tandem with Sociable,
Let's see this attack
but
side.
that doesn't make it an easy task. Whereas on the defense, he has an operator he's set up. He's fighting picks and then having utility to support and get out of there. So I want to see how that duel is going to work differently now.
Oh, that's a nice flash
I think we had
recon
that
to
same
clear
level of
that.
performance in this half.
FNS is an Arsenal
Althier's
fan?
kill record would be
She kills
challenged in
up.
regulation.
Yeah, and he's fucking...
Althea and Zeus's.
I remember
They
he
both
came
own it.
into my
I haven't
stream
really
when
seen a
Arsenal beat
team
Leeds
that
5-0
played
in
the
the second
neon on this
towards
map.
the Prem.
He's
Make
heard
the
the
neon
And
look
he was asking,
great
oh,
on
can
you.
I show the Prem highlights on my stream? I need to, all these people need to see fucking
I say
Arsenal beat
just as
Leeds
Filu runs
5-0.
into his death.
Bro,
Kayak has managed
beat
to put a
Leeds.
spanner in the works, coming up behind
Should
them
be beating
now,
Leeds.
meaning that Sociable's essentially trapped in a corner. The team tries to float out to help him. Nice connection by Shell, trading headshots with the Bulldog from
3v3.
Boaster. The shock dart almost took him down, but Navi not ready to relinquish
Shoot,
control
Navi,
of the
let's go.
round just yet. As Sociable finds himself a triple.
Leeds are not bad, they were at the start of the
To that
season,
SOT we had, that little video from Shao, he named everybody else except Sociable. He was like, they're all here
Arsenal
for the
and Sen fans are the same, all are below the age of 15 and all the fans combined have an IQ of 50.
He did start with him saying he could play anything though, right? I think he just then named everyone else.
Crazy shot from Shell. He wouldn't have hit that in the first
I think it was
minute.
the other way around. He was hyping up Social, went, oh wait, I have other teammates. I should talk about them too. I think he is right though in terms of Sociable's ability to just play anything. Like you stick this guy in a deadlock, and I think didn't he drop like 39 kills in one of the maps last year?
Who's
Like
the
guy really is
Fnatic this
a
year?
jack of all trades and a master of most, which is a very rare thing to have, and Isyoro has started off well. Of course, this is where we see the
don't know.
operator in hand, going to be in the
I
hands
don't
of
know.
It's Desmo.
so
Formative. Desmo.
Some
a
pasty
little bit more
European
freedom,
white, I assume.
potentially.
Well, I was just gonna say
For his
it looks like
teammate,
a
his
Dr.
teammate
Evil and Mini-Me situation going on in that booth.
Dissipates back.
He was the head coach
He's
of
managed to
Leviathan
find that opening
at the
pick.
end of 25.
Mentioned as well, Vekaj having that tough first half.
Desmo, yeah.
Like 2-8, 2-9 at some point.
Mm.
It was really hard, but that is again what
Maybe for like a
awaits
month
Filu
or
a lot of
a
the
few.
time. They swap sides.
Ascochon,
Navi take
Apex,
that attack approach.
and
Filu
Leviathan,
not
and
posted on the
some
angles.
other
Instead,
teams
he'll be
beforehand
swinging
that are
it
less
for now,
notable.
At least though, posted on mid, waiting for Crashies to make a move, and he steps into the
Nicely
angle.
played by Navi, yeah.
Drops Crashies
Patient.
immediately. The element of surprise paying off tenfold as Kayak tries to
Oh, they got no idea. They haven't
make his
planted.
way up behind them. Thread the needle, and well, I thought he was getting more than just a one, but the numbers stay even. And for Fnatic, I expect them to wait to try to take the retake together, but Alpha can
And Alpha is shooting well today.
Gets in there
Yeah,
and
that
puts
was
the
such a
advantage
clean
firmly
shot.
into Fnatic's court.
Cash has off
Safe
here.
to
I
say
don't
that
really
he's-
get
I
why
love
he's
watching
upping
players
instead
who
of
don't
Kayak.
right now,
over flick.
A little
They
bit
like
ahead of the curve
flick to the
again.
head
That's given Hero
exactly.
an opportunity
Hell
It
yeah.
looks so nice.
Bulldog, and then of
It's
course an
smooth.
operator, not the ideal retake weapons, but they get faced by
Okay,
Navi.
honestly,
And
should
both
be
Navi
GG.
players
I like
win
the
their
I like
fights
strafe peeking the most,
10
like the
to
shit that
6.
Hero did there.
Maybe a little
You
bit
use your movement to
over-aggressive in
adjust
that
for the aim
retake,
instead of your
but
mouse.
But that
then
doesn't
it all
look as
comes
cool.
tumbling down.
I don't think that
Yeah, I mean,
looks
look at it
good.
two ways. On the first hand, the fact
I like the
that
fundamentals, I
Alpha
think,
played
behind it.
aggressive,
It's just,
gave
uh,
them the advantage. It also gave it back. I mean, not gave the opponent the advantage.
I
just
like
gave it away.
Asuna Zane.
Back to 2v2.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're rage
It's one
baiting.
of those moments where I don't think it's even. You call it.
Isn't there someone in yesterday that had that similar aim that was shaking like crazy?
Seven has super high sense, plays like that.
Good punish by Navi.
That might have been 7.
Double digits on the board. Fnatic on an eco, and map 3 very much on the horizon.
You
I
know,
don't know
one
if I
thing
could-
you could do here if you're Navi is
I don't know if I could
potentially
really
try and
like
go through
cheer
door.
for a player who's named
For the
themselves
defense to
after a
get
Sword Art
anything.
Online character.
Especially with the patience of Navi grouping up, leaving one lurker.
Cake
just in
says
What is the
Navi
actual
wins Series
character?
VCZ
Are they a
Alpha won't
freaky,
be
freaky
shooting
little
while only
character?
Be a little
Bilal.
bit careful. They are
No, they're
walking
like the
up on
most
him. He's
innocent
very well aware of
waifu-esque
the angles,
fucking
though.
character in the world. That show
anything
should
up.
burn in hell.
Okay.
In fact, even being surrounded.
Well,
yeah,
that was an
social
old
It's
with
one of
that,
the
that
worst
was
shows
that
I've ever
was
seen.
actually
A
trying that, to
very
be honest.
big advantage.
show?
in this
Oh,
round.
Zekken is also
Not
from.
exactly the weapon
Sword
you
Art
want to have
Online.
for
Sword
Boaster if you've just lost mid.
What is the
No, I don't think
Zekken
he's gonna
character?
be,
Is it?
taking that fight on range,
Apparently,
but
that's what my chat's saying.
ratting in the corner is just perfect.
remember
Drone
that.
didn't see him, but he has been spotted by Sociable.
That's
And even with the damage
ambitious.
done, converting that to a kill will be a tough task. Alpha here even used the Viper's Pit this
30
round
seconds
towards A
left.
main. That's now fallen.
Nice.
So for
Orb
Navi,
maxing. Let's go.
Zekken is from
Bucky retake on
season
B.
2.
I mean, it's a big economic builder, but also the fact that,
oh,
well,
God,
okay,
she's-
there's a pick.
Me when I'm an MIBR fan and I've eliminated all of the shit years from VCT in my
I'm not
memory.
quite sure how he's gotten away with that one, but yeah, for Navi, big money maker round, but
Year
also
two was quite
removing
shit
an
as
ult
well,
on the
though.
other side, a very valuable ult as well.
Season 2, season 2.
Season 2. Bro didn't even understand the
It's a
bit,
great
man.
time for the end zone flawless to come in and put them in a position where
Why is TMV catching sprays now? This is
Like
fun.
last year would be season 1 because they removed all of the shit years. Dude, it was a +2 and you didn't get it. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine to say it
Yeah,
was
but the partnership era began in 2023, and the shit years began in
And
2023, and 2024 was
No,
also
but the
shit. So that's
years-
2
the
years
years
of
are
being
all-
shit. So it'd have to be
all
season
the
3
years
for them
being
to be
shit
at
is
least
season
okay,
one.
and season 4 to be good.
Hunter's Fury
I
just makes those
said
executions
when I'm an
so
MIBR
clean
fan
and
and I've
Zulu
forgotten
taking
all
that
of the
space,
shit
knowing that
seasons,
that
all of the shit
disruption
years.
is likely to come through
Therefore,
from just
you
the
would
moment of a
begin
Boaster.
remembering
If they use that
season
up, it's
1
gonna
would
be
be
a tough haul.
2024.
They're just walking out there. In fact,
Or
they
25,
just
sorry.
have faith in Filu to
I
do
can't.
the damage
25,
himself.
yeah.
Walked
Dude,
out.
it's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
It's
fine.
killing. Look at the round.
And I was thinking, okay, Hunter's
Look around,
Fury
look at the
is gonna
round.
be great for the take.
It's over. The round's fucking over. The map's fucking over, Shio. If we can't talk about fucking male G-spots now, then when are we going
They
to?
took such a fast early approach. I was waiting to hear the
We can
sound
talk
cue
about
call,
Sword Art.
'cause as soon as
They
you
keep
get into
giving
drones,
Vekash the op. Oh, we got one of the best
come
uppers of fucking
and obviously
2025.
you
Let's
can
give
clear out
fucking
this
our
space
new
for
player
the
who's
guy
never
coming
played
through
Jet
doors,
before the
this
op.
space for the guys coming out through main.
He's played a lot
It's
of
huge.
Jet.
And actually,
Everyone's played a lot of Jet at this point. If you
When
weren't playing
I'm a
Jet in
fucking
2021, you
fan
weren't
and
good
I
enough.
remember the Europa League when Keck.
What were you playing?
For that point of initiation.
Wasn't
And the point
even
of
playing the
initiation
game.
wasn't
I'd
an
never even
ultimate. There wasn't
fucking played the
utility.
game.
There's a man like Field who
Hence
just
why he's
running
not very
around.
good.
There's been a lot of fights in
TMV
this
isn't good
round,
enough. He
not
wasn't even
expecting
playing the
player
game in
looking the wrong way to
2020.
win, and then they just managed to take it. Like, I feel like Cratchy should have been dead there. He will be able to hold on to the gun. Vekash not activated because he was on that other
When I am
side
a
of the
Tottenham
map
fan,
from
I only
12
remember
to
the
6.
Europa League
A map
win.
choice
Keck.
that isn't really showing as to why. Fnatic are going to
Are
take a
you
timeout.
are you an Attack on Titan
Oh,
fan?
I feel like
Me?
it's going to
Yeah.
Yes.
You are the one named Shy.
Have we seen anything interesting that Fnatic have done on this map?
No, that's why I'm talking
Oh,
about Attack
second
on
round, they
Titan right now.
TP'd into that smoke on an eco.
The tunnel takes they had were kind of nice, like Kayak predicting the peak from Filu as well, and then just scaling on it. So their beat takes have been okay.
Mm.
But on defense, their pistol was cool. Pistol was kind of nice. What's the AOT question, Seth?
I was just wondering if you're a fan. Personally, I'm not.
Big fan.
But
You don't like it? Took me like oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
There you go ahead.
Jesus
I don't know, it's fine, it's
Christ.
fine.
No. After you.
It took me like 5 tries to watch it though. Like it's a tough start.
Why would you watch it? If any show requires 5 tries to watch it,
Okay,
then
so
it's
let me
shit.
now you've asked.
That is
Now
too
you've
much.
asked, and on match point, I gotta give you the context, and we're gonna be distracted. This is because you asked. My roommates were watching it, and I would walk by and be like, "This is shit," and I would roast it. And they, you know, multiple roommates were showing it to newer friends over and over again.
Well. Like he
And so after like, you know, a couple of tries of just walking by, seeing what the fuck is up, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll sit it down. I got hooked. I got hooked on like the 4th, 5th try.
See, I'm the inverse of you.
And it was in a team where
I
said,
really
like, he's
loved
a
the
piece
first
of a
several
puzzle, not
episodes,
needing
and
to
then
be
from the moment
the star.
that
Sociable, already,
you
ultimate
learn that
online.
Aaron has powers and is special, I stopped caring.
You didn't like. Okay, I understand. That's respectable.
Clearing out
I thought
now.
the show would have been
Bosta
so
has
much
been
better
a
if he
little
just
bit
died.
cheeky, a little bit sneaky, trying
Well,
to find a way to get the opener.
can I? No, I'm not
And
gonna.
he's now got
Well,
quite a few players behind him. He didn't even know. He didn't know they stuck the angle. Probably expected them to just TP out of there.
I think the show would have
Instead
excelled
now,
if it was actually just
Scratchies has
humanity
at least
versus
found one, but
these weird, ungodly beings
with a
rather
massive
than
disadvantage. The beams of the
them being
Furies
able to
going
fight back
past
for
each
their
other
own
with
ungodly
a
powers.
target potentially met, and actually it was
killed
almost
Yeah.
2, and there is that
GG.
second.
You know, this
Yeah,
is
GG.
Come
GG.
crashing down for
Is it
Fnatic.
GG though?
Is Navi
No, not
seem
really.
to have map 3 locked in, and
Not really, bro. Not really.
That was not a GG to me. Why do Fnatic think they're good at this map? They never have been. Thankfully, they're going on to a map 3 where they are good. I mean, Navi could have won this game 2-0. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Well,
yeah, this could have just been a 2-0 shouting shit the bed for forever on split.
Or if they just won that fucking pistol clutch.
I think that puts Breeze down firmly towards the bottom of Fnatic's map pool then.
Good thing they picked it.
Is it just me,
Well,
or
they
do
must have
like
picked
all
it
the
because
EMEA
Vekash was
teams
popping
lose
off in
their map
scrims.
pick?
Because like you don't have Vekash over Alpha in a match on Jet unless the guy's been absolutely going nuts.
Whenever
remember
you're
I need to
thinking
change
about
this.
how
I
dull
think
and
he probably
uninspired
just
FNC look, don't forget that
played
El Puddy took
completely
the most
differently in the match
dominant team
compared
ever
to a
assembled in
script
this game and
environment
brought them to a
via
lower
DS.
place finish than 100 T at an international.
Because it's not like they had amazing ideas. So their duelists must have just been frying.
I must own a card here that's good. I have 3 pedals, I do. Aftershock's pretty good. Most entertaining part was generally the G-Spot combo. Can't believe chat was hating. I mean, that's just the way it goes. We got a bit fortunate, I think, but... But yeah, Fnatic, I mean, weirdly, their attack side wasn't good there, but their attack side wasn't, I mean, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But it wasn't a disaster, I guess. But they've got a lot to work on. Okay, Teemo double peddler. Do I need Mystic Shot? I don't think so. So this is a stun deck. Yasuo Jin. Basically the idea
What
is
is this
to
song?
stun your units. Almost past that. Definitely want to play Teemo. Do I develop you? Probably. Yes. Is this a good card to have? It's okay, I suppose. It gives me a kill on a Yasuo or a Jin, I suppose. Okay, the stun into a stun again at the start of next round. I mean, that's fine. A lot of their stuff is going to be fast speed. Is that a fast speed card? Yeah, so you might as well develop against this deck, honestly. A lot of the time. Alex the Goose, thanks for the 200 bits.
Yo TM Vizzle, who would win in a game of Valorant, the Minnesota Vikings or Prime Fanatic with Boaster having Aspas aim?
I think that might be... I think that might be Prime Fanatic. They might win the game.
This has got to be AI music.
Do you not fuck with doing your groceries in a European supermarket? Because this is that shit, man.
Develop a...
This is a Simon's inside. Huh?
This is bad. This is pretty bad.
So I think, despite I said like developing is generally good against this deck, I just don't think I have the development options here. Like, what am I developing? You into what? Jhin or Yasuo? It's not good. I'm gonna have to kill Yasuo pretty quick here. I might need to save the mana for this to kill Yasuo next time. He's gonna stun me again. Yep. It's honestly fine. I actually think I will just play this now. Because I might need to kill Yasuo. I guess I could have developed that. That's true, that was a mistake, but it's fine. There he is. Let's hope he doesn't have a second. Honestly, that card is crazy in terms of how quick it levels Yasuo up. So now if he stuns a unit, it kills my unit. 11 of 15, that's pretty good. Might as well play you now. I think again we might as well open. If he has another Yasuo, I'm kind of fucked, honestly. Oh no, I'm still fucked. He's gonna stun me again. You will level up, which is good. Don't have another Yasuo, please.
Think you're fast?
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk. I'll have what he's having. I can do this.
Oh, that's an interesting card. Throwback to the good old days. Like, oh, this used to be a 1/4 and was a crazy card when it was a 1/4. So 1/3, it's less good. But that probably means he doesn't have a Jhin or a Yasuo in hand. I also have pretty good blocks here. Double pokey stick isn't ideal, but it's fine. Stun the strongest enemy, that's not ideal, but okay. Okay, Teemo's gonna level up off that. So I'll probably just Mystic Shot this. I could play you, but don't think that's worth it. Okay, he's going kind of all in here. Another Teemo. I don't know why he would stun Teemo of all the things. So we block there and there. I think we just double Mystic Shot. And we win the game. So he's got 29 puff caps in the deck. Forgot that was another Teemo. That was a mistake, but whatever. Do I develop here? Yeah, I think I do. He might have a stun. He might have a stun either way. We develop.
Patience and virtue, true swordsman.
Well, that was the worst card he could have played, but whatever. It's fine. He should block. Well, hopefully he does block both of them. I'll take the extra damage. This will transform this into a 3/3 next turn anyway, so it's fine. Still should be fine. I just could have used with him not doing that in terms of me watching the game. Comps, pretty normal, nothing special. Bro, come on, click something. I was wiping his ass.
Your end is my duty.
Okay, now I have an 8-8 that turns that into a 3-3. Pick up another Teemo somehow.
I taste purple.
That's a bit annoying.
Have a mushroom. Have 3. Heard about you.
Come on, we can still win this game.
They grow up so fast.
What's this? Deny? Nopify? Fuck me. Okay, let's just try and win. How many mushrooms have you got? 55. It's gonna become 110. I mean, the game is over, bro. Just surrender, please. Thank you. And I didn't even start. Let's go.
A Vandal Scout leaves no trace.
Is there a limit on mushrooms per card? No. You can put as many on one as you want. They just randomly go into random cards on the deck. So you could have a card that has 0 and you could have a card that has 100. Okay, here we go. On to bind. If Navi lose this, they're going to be pissed off. I think the map veto, looking at how Fnatic are playing, I think the map veto, they could have easily won this. But we shall see whether Fnatic's bind is better than their breeze. Hopefully it's not much worse. You need to try Swain Vlad. Oh, Swain is my favorite champion probably of all time. I just don't have any cards on this account, but I'm enjoying the grind, to be honest.
Map,
Like on my normal account, I have
did say that the only
pretty much
reason he'd
everything
have a
apart from the
rivalry with
newest stuff that
Boaster is
came out.
because he wants to see him get to negative 550 and keep himself at the bottom. And I don't know, I think he's been doing pretty good at getting that to come true so far. I don't think he's helped Xiao's KD at all, but he's been having a bit of a rough one. But
starting on attack.
maybe bind will be the map where we can see him take the reins.
Is that the plan? As an IGL, get Xiao negative 500.
Then he'll go to bottom 3.
Exactly.
He goes up the
This
ranking.
is all the plan.
I feel like Xiao would have to drop a lot, though.
Yes.
I don't think he's
It would have to be
at
half
all.
won a split many times in a row for maybe 2 years. But for now, we're on to map 3. Fnatic are on the attack side, and Navi, they seem to have some idea of where the hit was coming in. You see the rotation from Hero coming through, but although in the rifle rounds there'll be a lot of information, even just off of the bots that they can send through on Filu and Hero, not quite a feature
Again, I'm
here.
not sure why
But we do see
Solo
Sociable still has
pushing
that
out
flash, and
this
I
point
don't
in
know
the
if this is
round
going to be
against
kept
Fnatic.
to actually fight for space, or if very soon, I imagine it will be sent for information, although that information has just come in a much cheaper
No
form.
escape.
Again, that time is ticking. Kayak, though, with his second opener.
Here.
Play LOL when Nami leaves the map. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Played some pretty bad methods.
Just to try and bait them into thinking it's
Karma,
the
I
other
think,
side,
is
and
the
he's
least,
gonna have to go
is the
absolutely
worst.
ham, and he gets nothing. Vekaz back on the
And all
Viper.
that, like, you're playing against
Back on
Fnatic, man. You've
comfort, it
literally
seems.
lost because Fnatic don't do
Well,
anything. That's how you lost this
Yeah, I
round.
was going to say that, but there's going to be a salvo or two, but they can just wait.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well throw your one out. You get it for free at the next round, but... Oh, goodness! Okay, Hero's got one and some damage, but that's all there is to write home about. 4 more players need to be dropped. It won't
Wasn't that
be
crazy
a
of a shot in a
flawless
pro game?
round,
I'm not sure it was.
but I doubt it's going to be one that the Flaws will live to haunt them in. 1-0 for
Sarah
Fnatic,
Ezreal
and
is the
a
worst.
Very strong
Ezreal
start
decks,
to the
I
whistle,
actually,
at least.
Karma decks are the worst.
Of course,
Karma
a lot of
decks are
stakes
definitely
on
the
the
worst.
line here. The loser of this game going up to face
Fucking
the
hate Karma.
winner of Heretics or KC. I'd expect them to be favorites either way. And obviously the winner will face either Vitality or GX. And they'll be looking for a spot in that middle final to try and get themselves through. Second time of asking. and probably save
2
themselves
years
an awful lot
almost
of
since
stress. That
Navi
lower
beat
bracket gets
Fnatic.
scarier and scarier as things go along.
There you go, 643 days
We're
since
getting a lot of
Navi.
600s.
Yeah, but I mean, it was because it was 2023 stage 1 when we saw Navi beat Fnatic, Angel leading at the time, and that's the only time also that Navi have beaten Fnatic in the partnership era. It's a 5-1 record in favor of Fnatic. And certainly in the last year and a bit, it has been flawless on their side. A 1-0 start on map 3, a series that often ends up going the distance.
Yeah.
But expect nothing different here.
It's funny because the way that this veto has gone, I expected Split to be the third map. I expected maybe the Fnatic would pick a bit because it's been such a strong map for them. And then I thought the Bind might even be the pick of NAVI, with even though they had a rough performance versus Mates.
Now, if he calls them
I
back
still
to
think
B,
it's a map that we hadn't seen from Fnatic, but obviously if you go off history, we know that this has always been a comfortable map for any Boaster squad. A map where, well, I think if you look at any Viper lineups, we know where they came from. Hello. That's an easy one for Kayak.
Peekaboo.
And the A site, well, I will say the only
30
risk is if they
seconds
catch crashes. That was about it. They do have a nice flank coming in and maybe a nasty surprise. He's reloading. Oh dear. That's not great. A second kill comes through, but Boaster's trying to have it. That's a spike on the ground. They have managed to retrieve it at least,
Well,
and
it's
obviously
good damage.
Sociable's so low, but
that was a strange
still,
round.
this is far more damage than I was expecting.
Yeah, far more damage than they should have gotten away with, especially when they don't find crashes and force that fight back towards mid. A lot of players caught off guard, and a heavy price tag on this round already. It won't get any more costly, and at least 2 rifles saved over to the next. Just before we cut out a game, Alpha dropped the weapon over to his teammate Kayak and picked up another. So some stabilization in terms of economy, but there's no 2 ways about it. I mean, that is a really good round for Navi with what they came in with.
Yeah, still lost a rifle, so there's still definitely some expense and not ideal. But they will still come in with 3 rifles for this round, and you look at the players that are holding them, Alfia, Vekaj, and in fact even the potential of a 4th. Yeah, Boaster's going to bring it in as well, so they didn't lose too much, didn't lose enough to
What's
make
that, the
this
wake-up
a
sound?
terrible buy.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting that if I'm muted, it goes through Discord as well.
For Navi, it's going to be pretty important to get off to that strong start. We saw this.
Oh, the
defensive
Nag's
side
gonna kill? Oh, shit.
pretty
Dude, we
good
never
there.
get to see Nags play again, man.
Decent
That's so
trade to
fucked
start,
up.
though.
That is fucked up. You're so right.
Somebody sign Nags, man.
Black and red or black and
You
orange,
could make
sorry.
Filu your
We'll see
pet
if
project if you want.
They can turn that into
No, I
something.
don't want
Ruxic has
to.
had a bit of a slow start
I want
here.
Nags.
They're going to need him on this side of the map.
Alpha's just taking the top spot, didn't go all the way to
Did that
truck, and
not
it's a good
catch
thing you
Alpha?
could see that
How did that not
Hero
catch
and
Alpha?
Ruxic were holding that, waiting
Does it
for
go out
him
in
to
a
pop in
sideways
and give a
beam?
pick away. But a more passive.
Does it
stance
actually?
from Fnatic
I don't
after
know.
they take
Does
that
it?
I
initial
assumed
map
it was a
control, his
sphere.
TP is going to be taken
Triple
other side of the map.
TP.
And in fact, Xiao,
Risky.
he's
Oh,
wrapping
he
over
knows they're
through
going back,
bathroom.
surely.
They'll go
He's
long
gonna
and
be
TP
cut
again.
off
Surely
on this
you know
rotate
they're
because
coming
Alpha
back.
is
They're so
still
non-committal,
waiting.
bro.
Is he looking the right way?
These
He
kind of
is.
rounds.
We cut to him as Xiao's
Doesn't matter,
head
it's gonna
is
work.
clean off.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
matter,
is.
it's gonna work.
The double fake for Fnatic has worked wonderfully.
Yeah, still yet to get to the side,
30
but
seconds left.
with such deep
But against
control,
Fnatic,
again,
I'm playing
they've got
U-Haul
an
every
extra
round and
salvo
turning my
to
monitor on
try
when
and
the
buy them
timer
a
says
little bit of
30.
extra
I'm not gonna lie.
But I feel like this is something
Like, they
that-
haven't
Well,
gone to
Hero
U-Haul
still
yet.
has a
They've
missile.
got enough time. They're not running it as low as
Doesn't matter,
maybe
they're
in the
gonna win.
past.
Oh, he
There's
could've
Are they?
the special delivery.
Yeah, they're
Going
gonna
for
win.
a kill, but
Oh,
instead,
what?
Alfia once
Fuck.
again. There's a reason we wanted him on
You
the
can't
duelist on
lose
the
that.
Raze. We know
It's
what he
1
can do.
HP,
Hero's
man.
done well, though. In fact, he's
Oh.
done
Oh my
well.
god. Oh,
still
Alpha
winning.
is getting every
Seems
kill
like
on 20
maybe
health.
expecting someone a little bit
Kill him,
closer to
kill him,
Flash, just
man.
giving the game away. I know
offense.
exactly
That
where
is a
he
dirty
stands,
angle.
holding the angle. Bear in mind
He's
how low
fucking
Alpha is.
celebrating
It could
before
be
the round's
spammed out
over.
of the box and the cross being held, but it's Alfia.
How is he getting
Four.
every
GG.
kill while he's
A
on
In
the
this
4K,
round, one of
and
the
he almost
rifles
died to
they
a
had that took
Teo
over.
missile.
One kill.
Planted
to
at
start,
12 seconds,
catches
man.
Xiao,
I'm gonna
opens up the
cry.
space for the rotate back to A. Nice stuff. This one.
Why? I mean, why is our initial setup to have Filu solo on that
He
angle?
got caught walking back to the bathroom. He swung back sight and then
Well, they were just bombarded by
surprised
TP
from
plays and
Sociable,
the slowness.
swinging it
I mean,
together to
way
close
before
that
that,
out.
at the start of the round.
That's a ridiculous round from Alpha. A 5-0 start from him as well. 5-4-3-2-1 when we get to see the scoreboard. Nicely done for Fnatic. Perfectly
Not a
balanced.
tech pause, surely.
For Navi, no.
Thanks, I know,
0
Shirley.
on the board, losing round 3.
Wow,
and
I see a
if they
referee
end up
beside
losing this map,
Navi.
Sure, They've
Oh no,
pushed
it's Fnatic.
Fnatic. They looked great on map 2. It's a great sign for their vetoes moving through this tournament. The breeze is now something people have to be
Feelers
worried
look
about.
like me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all it's going to amount to.
Yeah, we need to see them warm up into this game. I think that, again, like for NAVI, I think staying...
Bruh. Bruh, too many tech pauses.
Alright, TV, run the ones.
I think they're back in.
For a couple of minutes per game, it's not the same. And it's going to make things more difficult if you have to go through
fastest
some of the
tech
rosters
pause
that
in the
will
West.
inevitably drop down. Of course, even if Fnatic win this one, they then, as said, they'll have to go up against a GX, a Vitality. One of those will have to have dropped down. The other will have already dropped down. So there's going to be a lot of high-pressure games that you have to make the run through. Middle bracket gives you an extra chance. And more importantly, it gives you some time.
And that's something that Navi will need. Time. Over this year. I mean, something Angel said as well in the podcast about Xiao, right? That about this project in general, that it's not something, obviously they don't come in going, hey, we can lose and it's fine, guys. You come in, you aim for the top, of course you do, but reality of the situation that they understand is that this is something that will take time to build to its highest level, and especially for Xiao, who again has been in that system for a long time with Angel, who's been led by him on the server. Now having that coach teaching you how to lead in the same kind of system.
Okay, this time they have
but it will
waited the 40 seconds of
Fnatic
Fnatic doing nothing.
No.
And Xiao hits a nice shot.
We've seen this a couple of times throughout the series so far. The slow start of a team and then the pistols, the low buys, bailing them out. And again, with how slow Fnatic likes to play, they're going to try and sell this ruse
Okay, the
once
Sky
again.
Flash, though,
This time,
should
the
tell them.
rotation hasn't been baited. In fact, no, it's a
Oh
orbital
my
strike.
god. Are they going through to A?
Further. A
Nope.
shot from Kayak, though, will clear out one of the players here. Xiao already taking immense amounts
Xiao's
of damage,
fucked,
and
surely.
he's not going to survive. The danger slowly
You win Alpha
dissipating.
year, little bro.
Hero on
You win
site
in that
will lose
shot.
his life to Vecatch
Yeah.
as well. And although the time
God,
started
this
to
must
get
be
a little
frustrating
low,
if you're
things
Angel
started to
watching
get a
this,
little
because like
dangerous.
every round they
Fnatic
should
have
be able to
stabilized.
figure
It's
out
rough as well,
exactly
because
what
Xiao gets
Fnatic are
baited
doing.
into
And I know
using
we
his
can
ult
see
here
the
on an
map,
eco
so it's
round
obvious,
just
but
because it
like
feels like it's winnable because of the
you
clock.
brim ulted, right?
Good
So
start,
Xiao
but
knows that
the
they're
fact
going
is,
B,
And then
right? He
Fnatic
brim
was
ults long,
landed
and then
anyway,
you
so it
hear the
didn't matter
We have
TB
to dodge
from A to
running
B.
into an orbital
But
strike
these
on a
guys still
rifle,
don't
by the way.
move to B.
They're going to run the clock down on every single round. Like, Xiao will always have an opportunity to use that ult.
Vecatch one away from being the same. He's the one to hunt this one down. Not being the same, I suppose he won't have a hunter's fear or a
Again, like,
showstopper.
I mean, it's a 5v4 where you've got
Will have
eco
himself a
weapons,
nice
but
little
so
bit to
like
fight
they've
inside.
just got to
So
realize
4-0
like
start for
don't
Fnatic. Economy at their
like
back.
at a
The fact
certain
that they
point
lost an
just
outlaw
go
but
full
can
back
still
to site.
play with the 4 rifles that they carry
You know, you
through.
don't
They have
need to be
Showstopper,
fighting
they have
like
a Viper's
the
Pit,
middle
and they even
spaces
have
too
Kayak
much,
to go into another
right? Or
dimension and
pick
hunt
a
it
middle
down.
space,
For
like
Navi,
pick B
no
long,
ultimates
pick
to bounce
hooker,
back for.
pick
Now it's a
showers.
round where they're investing all of their
You
economy.
know,
I mean,
get on the
this is
angle on A
a
short,
big
pick one of
danger
them,
coming up in round number 5.
Yeah, I
and
think,
get
like,
an op and
you
stay there.
understand why Xiao used the ult there. Like,
And then
now
otherwise,
coming off the back
don't
of a
go there.
defeat,
Like
it's an
just
unfortunate
sit
circumstance.
back. Like just sit back. I just feel like you just gotta know. It's like, I don't know, impatience or something. Honestly, maybe the fact that they won Breeze so easily has kind of like got into their heads of like, oh, this won't be that hard. When does Angel say enough? Get me in. Be funny if he did.
Up so far, it presents them a real challenge in stopping Fnatic from running away with it. It has to be here
Okay,
and
the
now.
problem
And I
is
feel
though
like
you're
it has
taking a
to be
timeout,
aggressive.
but you
Like,
used
you
your
can't
Brim ult
allow
last
them to
round, and
exit.
now they've got
Dimensional
Viper's
Grid
Pit, Raze
gives
ult,
you
your ult.
info, Showstopper gets
So
a
like,
pick. and then the Viper's pick gets
You're in
you
a
post.
tough
Like,
spot here.
will Fnatic want to use all of them?
got
Maybe
6-0
not,
written
but
all over
at
it,
the
but-
same time, if they do, it's worth it in this sort of round. And well, speaking of aggression, already Vilu taking
Okay, you
that
push
early
them
fight
off
towards
showers.
the
That's
TP.
pretty
Hasn't
good.
found
One
anything,
guy
but
can now
has got
rotate.
a lot of space.
It has got space, but that player going through the TP, Fnatic sense weakness.
They've already put that
it's
orb here,
unlikely
which is
it's a
another
B
clue
stack
that they
after
want
you're
to go
thinking
B.
about at
They're Euro
least
ulting. Let's go B.
One or two.
See, they're just not
and
moving.
They've spotted them both out. Both players seen. Kayak will take space on the side.
Still
Now
haven't
on
moved.
front, Shorty in hand. Players covering from further back. 50 HP left to play with. And a
I mean, I don't know what
double
Navi are doing.
connection. Huge trade for Alpha.
I don't know what
And
Navi
the
are doing,
nade
bro.
sent through does damage onto Hero. A pit locked in, and well, it might be costly. They're putting a lot on the line, but if Navi don't
Like,
go
you
for the
can't- you
save,
can't be that
they
slow.
will lose
I mean, that's
everything
a
in this
bad
round.
round.
Their economy will be in the bin, and Fnatic will have a easy start to this map. They have no choice but to run for the hills and give this one
I
up.
don't know what
I'll
they're doing.
admit I did get one thing wrong. I said he'd find the info, and then I unfortunately said that
Like,
Alpha
they
will get the
Euro
pick.
ulted.
Yes.
Like, I know it's Fnatic, but when they Euro ult, that means something's going on. You push them all the way off shower. You had full shower control. Leave your Teo here,
Honestly,
who can delay the
don't
plant
apologize
anyway.
for that, just
Right,
be
your
that.
Teo can
Okay?
absolutely
It's
delay
fine,
the
it's fine.
plant
We're
here.
gonna let
That's
it
not
soak
an
this one
issue.
time. But you're running out of rope here. As our
Put your
Navi.
Viper across the
5-0,
B.
And okay, they save these weapons.
Your Raze
That's a great
is deep
start.
pushed
No
out
exits
shower
for
with an
Filu,
ult.
where Hero means no ult
Your Teo can
online,
delay the
off
plant
rip
if they
in
come
that round,
towards
but
A.
very, very high chance they'll get at least one of those to bounce back on. More importantly, we need to see those early fights. Like Filu there goes to the early aggression. I love the idea, but they're waiting so far back. And the fact is, only guy forward can TP, can get that gate crash out of there.
Into it just seconds later. Like, that's so unlucky.
Let's go, Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Rocket Man.
Oh, that isn't a cutback to the pause. That was just now.
Yeah.
So yeah, clearly.
Scribbling down, don't group up against the showstopper.
No.
I hope he's
Fortunate
talking
timing.
about let's fucking rotate if we know they aren't going in.
Economy
Hey, Fnatic
booming as
pace
well.
change.
Much faster looking take. Alpha over the top. Kayak's already made it to the back of the site. Hero's been dealt with. Ruxic trying to
Kayak
fight
gets
forward,
that,
he
and somehow
succeeds.
Alpha loses,
Can he get
and
out of
Ruxic
it?
gets
Oh,
two.
Jesus grabbed him, but there's no one to capitalize.
I mean, they
He
need a
will live
round
to
like
tell the
this.
tale.
It's been
Yeah.
misery
This is
so
where Fnatic
far.
can build that
I'm
post-
surprised that
Snake
this is the
fight,
round they
Molly
win, but
available. It's about clearing
know.
those
So
players.
set up
the actual
for Viper,
pathing
but
looked nice.
Here comes
Yeah.
showstopper,
Yeah.
big problem, and it's called
Cool.
crash. He's right away. Vakaja
What?
booster. 2 versus 4.
They might think triple's clear.
What a shot!
Ooh, wait, that's
Not gonna get sent through
crispy.
the wraparound, should prove to be too much.
He got another.
Vakaja, though,
Oh,
and the Molly's
please don't win
flying
this.
in time.
Navi need one.
Orb, oh, no,
She has a
Vakaja,
molly.
but it
Oh!
missed him away out,
But that
Snake
orb lets him throw the
That's
molly
a
in.
good- that's a good- that's a
Yeah,
good
it's
orb.
actually
He goes
ended
marching
up being a
forward,
good
Snakebite
orb.
landed, Ruxic
He
forces
missed the
them
snake
back.
bite as well.
No.
And Fnatic
He missed the snake bite and it hit
pushing
him.
forward, 6
That's a big round from
to
Boaster though.
0 now.
Boaster's
He missed
Boaster's
both
been having
bits
a
of
fucking
utility,
awful
and they
kickoff.
both
That is
worked
a
out.
good
Into a
round.
wall, and then he clips it and he's vulnerable to the bullets. That either that is the greatest lineup of all time, or he missed it and got very lucky. But it didn't matter.
All
anyway.
heroes
Won
revealed the
fight.
entire time. Holy shit.
From a 2v4 scenario, it looked like Navi
Wow.
was finally going to have the round on the board. Look at it go!
What?
Look at it
Okay,
go!
that is really weird.
What?
Top!
Did it bounce off the
So much
spike?
better than I
It bounced
thought.
off
It
the
bounced
box.
off like the
Oh, this is
ledge in the middle of the box, the diagonal
He
like
has a lineup for the top of the
X
box.
on it or whatever.
Yeah, you
That's
don't?
crazy.
Come on.
That's some
I didn't
stupid
know.
shit.
You can't play this game. This
13-0
is why
at
we
this
don't
point.
have
Give me a video at
Alpha
least.
on the Viper on this map. He doesn't have the lineups. That all makes sense. Jesus, you got to be
Hold
so
up.
mad if you lose a round like that. For
Give me
Navi, I
13-0.
mean, they probably
Come
don't
on.
even realize how ridiculous that is. They saw it from his POV. But a 4 versus 3.
Why didn't Ruxic just block that one?
Pistols in play. Rifle for Ruxic. He's on the right side at least, but how much you getting done unless there's a big pick coming in? And well, actually the pick was onto Ruxic, the man with the rifle. So hey, look, next round they've got a lot to work with, at least for Navi. They've got ultis, they're going to have credits back, but a 7-0 start, man. This is getting to be too steep a hill to climb. Well, Kayak was asleep.
Oh my
Go
god.
back, go back.
Go back to sleep.
You got this.
Back
you got
to sleep.
He's just hiding.
To be honest, like,
oh, don't knife him.
Oh, they're playing for the knife the whole time.
Knife.
Don't you dare! Don't you!
Oh my God.
7-0. A knife
That's
in the
fucked
back
up,
for
bro.
Navi to
That is
hammer
fucked
home
up.
this lead. Oh,
Especially
You
because
can't
Kayak
call.
was
You
just
can't even call a
completely asleep.
timeout. Like, if you call a timeout after that round, that would might tilt the guy who got knifed even more. He has to sit there with it.
Just made it worse.
do you reckon?
I like the idea that for years he was on a team with Angel and got to.
That's really good.
Say again?
As
Tom, as the expert, over to you.
Londoner, I'm very offended.
Over to you, Tom. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I think Paris probably has more knife crime than London.
Well,
I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I
start,
reckon it probably
and for
does.
Navi, hope is waning.
I just
Oh my
checked.
goodness.
London
The light is
is
looking very
1,000
dim
higher.
That's not true.
I just checked. I just checked. I'm like quant. Run the numbers.
Stop you going to the lower bracket. I want you to man. Wiggly's man on the corner there. Guy might be on.
We're 2 series away. After
No,
this,
no
from one of these teams
13,
being in
no.
Santiago.
Why would you run this
We're
round
wiggling
against the
rifles at them.
KO?
All right. We'd love to see it.
Oh, well,
Never
there
mind,
is
they're
the
gonna
wiggle.
win.
Dude, Alpha cannot be stopped on this map.
Trade out. Ultimates, they were built up into this round. A chance now to try and deny them at least the additional space, but they have avoided it. And, well, unlike Fnatic, they've actually got plenty of time.
At the moment, Hero is watching for
Will
the
they
flank.
plant in front of the Viper
Watching for a
ult?
player coming through that
Get it
pit,
twisted.
but he's about to be spotted. Now they know that he's up
Oh,
close.
they
They
did.
didn't
Oh,
hit
they
Viper.
don't know about the box. They
Seeds
don't
goes
know.
in, 1 HP.
Oh no, wait, yeah, it
Stamina
reveals.
Probably
everything.
think Hero is Rucksack.
Oh,
Lamau.
Oh, Rucksack swinging outside of his own pit. All good.
All good, GG. No 13-0, no video.
Holy
No
shit,
hope.
7-1.
He's got a lot of utility coming his way. There's no
The
way
amount of
Navi will let
7-1s
this
we've
one
seen this
slip up.
kickoff.
No
London
way.
has 1.1
As a
killings
7-1
per
scoreline,
100,000 and Paris
finally,
1.6.
Navi
Is
are
that
on the
knife
board.
crime?
Yeah, it
Yeah, that's
still
not the
took
same
a
as
lot.
knife crime.
We saw all those ultimates build up, and they are now all gone once again.
Does
Vipers
this
pit
contribute
burn
to
early,
Berlin's
Armageddon
knife
to
crime
clear
though?
them
If
back
Akash
on
gets the
site,
knife going
allow for the
around.
time, and then just holding within the pit. It's a round.
Oh,
He's become a local. That's what it is.
Yeah,
He's getting.
fluid. He actually only speaks German to me now.
Oh, was that
yeah.
specifically
It's a bit
knife
unfortunate
killing?
because-
When TMV sets
And you
the
only
table
speak
for
Irish
dinner,
to him.
and
Absolutely.
his butler puts down the
Thiago,
fish
where's
knife
that?
instead of the
Where's
butter
Safe
knife,
here?
that's
7-1.
knife crime.
Fnatic.
Bro,
Could this be the start of the
I don't think I've
Incredible.
ever heard like a
Jesus
-9
Christ.
from you in my life.
That
Like
is
usually,
about as rough
dude,
as it
that
gets.
has to
This is
be
nasty. They
garbage.
just
What
walk
the
around and their
fuck did
response
you
is
just
to
say?
fully freeze and wait. That
I mean,
smoke's gonna
what
finish pretty
the-
soon. Flash has
That's like a joke so bad that it's gone past being so bad it's funny and re-wrapped around to just being
okay, he might have
horrific.
overheated a bit, but you know what? I'll
Like
take it.
when
He
you
should
pause,
be
I'm like,
dead.
what could he possibly say? Like this is about to be a generational banger.
Oh,
Oh, the pause is actually longer. He actually has a really good thing to say.
Don't tell me you read that from your chat.
No, that's even worse.
Did you read that from your chat?
That was no, that wasn't from the chat. That was fresh off the
You
fucking
read that
nose.
from your chat. So you even had a choice. You even read it yourself.
Why would I be? No, wait. You actually think the
Yeah,
chat?
I
came
think
up with
you
that
did.
one?
It's off the dome. That's
No,
off the dome.
no.
That's has to be
No,
off the dome.
that's too stupid
That's his
to
favorite
be
number.
one of the
There we
chatters.
go. Did the math. Tom, you're really on a tear.
The chat
today.
are in the middle of the IQ
You
bell
know what?
curve.
We're going to take Mini off the desk. We're
I
just gonna
straddle
bring
the
him in.
edges.
I haven't heard him give one of these pieces of
No,
insight.
you
You know
did,
that?
like,
Throughout the whole day.
these are all leaks.
He's had weeks to prepare as well. Come on, man. Up your game.
That breakdown
You
from
gonna stare at
TMV
me like
yesterday
that
about
on top of
the
stairs as well? Come on.
strat IQ curve
7-1.
in VCT
Turning
is
into
golden.
8. It's not 8-1 yet. Hold on.
How like every
Could still
good team
be
and
it.
bad
Okay,
team
let's
are
hold
like just go A, just go B, and in the middle you have Fnatic.
Would we say V or Savi? I think it's got to be Savy.
There you go, 8-1.
It doesn't quite work as well, does
I mean,
it?
look,
as
anything could have
Savi?
happened, Tom. Anything could have happened.
I was literally holding my breath.
As was I. I almost passed out. Actually, can you take over? I'm feeling a bit lightheaded.
That's nuts. The flash just not
Wait,
catching.
Farhab, why have you just typed on the Twitch chat? Why does the caster keep streaming like that?
away.
And then Farhan
And this is the thing now. Like,
Rahman, why does the
Really?
caster keep screaming
Wait,
like
no,
that?
Jet?
Maybe you could think about
Wait,
swapping
That doesn't
On the
Without
make
the
YouTube
any
chat
OBs,
then.
sense.
Why are you in both chats?
Hmm?
Just wanted the answer? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know which one you read. Well, clearly both, because I've just read both, haven't I? Okay, second time out. I mean, end this game. Let's see what their YouTube chat is saying. Yo, Ray, where you at? Ray Cry. What the fuck is this? Who's Ray? Oh, is it this guy? See, this guy likes Tom and Mitch. Well, these commentators are having too much. Casters crying. This is cinema. Reminder, Barca Bayern. Ahahaha. I don't think Ray is Navi supporter. He is just fanatic hater. Oh, so they're just fucking talking about Ray. Oh, cooking Ray. Who's cooking Ray? What have you said? I need to find this now. What's cooking Ray said? That's got everyone so fucking riled up.
Fallen apart.
Cooking Ray. I'm not toxic like Fnatic fans. Ooh.
Going back to like Alpha on the Duelist has just been disgusting. Bakash has been playing incredibly well.
Go on, Ray, is what I'll say.
10 and 4. It's not like there's been any slackers. Clutch has won. Everything you'd expect to see from Fnatic. And while Brooksy, okay, he's just going to swing it.
I mean, that's how we know we're getting
Feeling like an
desperate.
alpha.
Oh my god.
Goodness, there's no way he survives that. That's
Nice try.
Oh, and also a
What?
TP from Xiao.
Xiao ran through the
TP.
teleport.
Crashies takes a 1v1.
If Xiao does that one more time, I'm gonna freak out.
Hello, Mumbai server.
He needs to try and hold some ground, and in
Oh
fact,
my
Hero's
God.
already running his way back.
On earth
Booster
is going
gives him
on?
an angle, but that was a spike. He needs to just get
Supposed
out
to
of there.
TP, the
Yeah,
fucking
he's made it back around through
5,000
long,
Galaxy
but ready
IQ play.
to burst out of spawn until that Molly blooms was
What a Molly?
sociable. No flashes left to fight his way out. The dog sent through instead, but it's already being caught. The snake bite used to buy some time, but the flank up by Hero only spotted now. He's found
know he's
one.
TP.
And
You
now
know he could be there.
Fnatic know they're
You haven't seen
surrounded
him in
on
hookah.
all sides potentially. But the group up in spawn actually gives the advantage to Navi for a moment. Nade and Salvo sent through, but Vikash easily repositions. Showstopper now sent his way. They don't know where he is. A single bullet will be enough.
Nice,
Fielu
okay.
fires the rocket
If we
just
could get
before
to
fading out
4,
of the round, and
maybe it's
by another
doable.
narrow margin.
4 and a
Navi have
pistol,
Give it
and I'll
up.
start
Give
to
it
believe.
up.
Yeah, that's always been the scary.
Do you think,
4 and a
games that
pistol.
when they
You think
are winning
Fnatic are
rounds,
cursed on
it's okay, they have
defense?
to
I mean, we haven't
expend a
seen
lot.
though, right?
No,
Maybe
they're
they
not
only know how to play
Right at
attack.
the end,
No.
just to make sure the
No,
round
they'll
is
be
converted,
fine.
but
Alpha ain't
They'll
using
be
them.
fine. But I think Navi's attack side on this map did look good last time I watched them. But this defense is... I think they're just getting desperate at this point. But like,
leaving a 10-2 hop. Of course, they get this back to 8-4.
it's
So you're
rough.
saying the Fnatic pattern does not happen of the one half you can't play?
Anything less is just going to be a bridge too
Have
far.
they recently done that pattern
Certainly the game
where they failed on
was
the defense
much more
side?
digestible at that point, but
No, because it's usually the attack side. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
it's
Like,
normally
see
the
thing.
attack, yeah.
2 out of 3 the last rounds. Navi starting to look a bit better. It looked like Fnatic were
I mean, with this
back to
comp,
back.
they would have to do something
Already over.
generationally bad to
I
lose
don't think
defense. Like,
Fnatic's defense side will be best.
Interruption from the defense. Dimensional drift sent through Kayak. Nice spot of both these players on long. The utility is going to be fired in, and only the one. So
Oh,
able to get out of there as well.
he accidentally went through the
Stay in
TP,
favor
I
for the
think.
defense.
Oh, go on,
does
Hero.
not matter. Does not
Go
matter.
on, you freak.
As he was the last defender on
That
the
is
B side, but
nice
did
from
not
Hero.
fall. Navi 3-8, 3 of the last 4 rounds as well.
Chris
Is
Paul
this split 2.0?
cuts the lead to
Back in the saddle
37.
again?
Yeah, it feels like Fnatic are giving them
What was
a way
that
back
onto
in Hero,
Boaster?
taking so much ground at the end of this one to close it out.
It's just the fighting that's bad. We did good though.
Probably don't want the fighting to be bad, generally
You know,
speaking.
it's a compliment sandwich. You give the criticism in the middle. He actually gave them a compliment just before, and then that was the compliment in the end. He's just giving. He knows how to give good feedback, although they can't hear him. So he's giving that just to Milan.
Personally, I blame Boaster for getting shot through the smoke.
Yeah,
A random spam.
do better.
Be better. Well, 1 round left to play for a Viper's Pit and a Showstopper available. Filu almost taking Crashies out of the round right away. The op doesn't get fired.
Okay, you've seen the off.
I don't expect to see too many risks being taken by Fnatic unless they
Both
involve
drones out.
Alfie going in first with a big old
Guess
rocket
what?
on
It's
his shoulder.
Fnatic. They're still
No
on
way,
the
they've
default.
cleared that corner. The Vekash got a double kill from. That's crazy. Good to see that they're learning from the mistakes. Even though it wasn't a mistake last time, they checked it the first time as well. A standoff. A Western, but with slightly more higher firepower weaponry.
Yeah, I don't think they had scopes
Or
like
they've
that.
disconnected, but I don't think so.
No, it's a game of patience, or maybe a game of chicken. For Filu, he has to worry about his back when his execute comes through, but he's got two teammates close by to
Nicely
cover.
played by Rexer.
So not as much.
Is Shao going to be in a position to actually deny this?
Oh, my alpha.
Good trade.
Huh?
Huh?
No!
Poster could be tucked in that corner. That's huge, though.
Oh!
Oh, what a shot! And he got the nade to deny plant. Or kill Vekash.
He's gonna die.
Oh my god,
What?
he's lucky.
He's
Fuck a 1
literally
HP.
Today is just their day.
Oh,
Today is
don't
just
try
their
and
day, bro.
Do that, mate.
Crazy.
Yep.
The amount of bollocks they won on map 1.
Maybe thought the Viper
Yeah.
was planting, but that risk hasn't paid off. Sociable.
That's just tough.
Round the edge, still has a
Please
flash to
flash
play
in
with a
it
pop
first.
flash in here, and Crashy's gone. It would leave a 1 HP player on the other side.
Nope.
The barrel got spotted.
You
He
see
saw the
him?
gun, and now
He
Crashy
saw his
is
barrel.
behind both of them.
Oh.
The first one is free, and he just goes back. Shao is
Hey,
chasing.
watch
that
Molly.
Shao
Has
alive
Molly.
too.
For the man lurking in the darkness, trying to find an opponent. The molly. It's going to be revealed if he waits.
GG.
it.
Oh,
that's
Vekash
crazy.
on 1 HP.
One
So well
HP,
played.
man. 1 HP. This team has plot armor today.
Today,
They have been playing well on bind as well. But they got some fucking crazy plot armor.
unlucky. He had a focus sash. um. It's not looking good.
The Angel
Oh,
reaction
they did
cam is
TP.
good. I mean, he looks like he's going through it.
I mean, to be fair, this game.
I think most of these were from map 1.
I mean, yeah,
Which,
he seems
yeah,
happy
map
there.
1 was a bit like that as well.
Yeah.
How it feels playing Fnatic Alpha, yeah. Fucking bullshit 99% of the time. Dude, that's the whole of Fnatic today.
But the fact that one person TP'd and he just fucking ran straight at the TP. And I ran so far away. Who TP'd? Who planted? Crashies? Whoever had the spike TP'd. I think it was Crashies. And then Crashies had to do a loop. That's why the spike was late.
To have more control, he was mostly dominated. And then
I mean,
Shao
who
just-
do they
he's
play
not
now?
been
What
What
odds
odds
are
are
you
you
virtually the
giving
whole
EDG
series.
to
That
go
has
to
been
Santiago?
The difference.
It's not
And
great.
with Vekash just being so
It probably
impressive
will be
once
AG and
again,
DRG.
showing that
Oh,
his
XLG.
pickup
And then it
wasn't
probably will be
just
DRG.
a random player chosen. There's always thought behind it. Individually, he's been sublime. Starting to agree
I mean, they
with
could
us as
still
well
do it,
that
but
maybe he should
would it be a
play
shock
more
if they
Viper.
didn't?
Oh my god, they think it's a fake.
Yeah, that was a breath of fresh air for Fnatic.
Yeah, because
Because
they
they didn't
what would
immediately
we
go
do in
into
this
the A
spot?
hit.
Anytime we make
Almost
noise
spotted.
early in a round.
Presence now on B. Oh, they've read it. They don't like what they saw on B. They think that
Nice
was a
delay
fake,
from
and they're
Navi to
dead
bait that
right.
out. I've seen a lot of
Spike
teams
has
do this on
already
the
made it
defense
here,
side
but
where they
they're ready
just
to
wait and
push down. I
spawn.
think they're going fast, yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's
Yoru
becoming a
flash
very
through,
popular
backside
defense pistol
already playing
strat.
back. The nade has pushed them in towards lamps. For now, at least, Fnatic have got a foothold to pounce from.
That's a
It's kind of
must-win
bad for the
pistol
game if that's the
for
best
Navi
way of
with
playing
that
defense,
spike
in my
ticking in their
opinion.
favor.
Welcome to Bind.
And even the HP advantages,
Yeah.
you feel like this has
The
to
sites
be
are just
one that
so
goes their
ass to
way.
fight for with
Social
pistols
always
early.
surviving in the corner. They won't
No
know.
way.
They should have seen that he was caught though. The siege should have caught
Hello!
him, so they should know that
Whoa,
he was in the
Sociable
corner.
just took 65 damage from that.
The third Alpha was
Well done.
aware. Leaving
No salvos.
Hero
Round over.
and
GG.
Ruxic, that time is ticking.
Wonderful if he kills
Time
everyone.
is very, very low. Oh my god, he's so
Never
weak.
mind.
It's over.
I
It's
mean,
done.
they killed them
The
all.
deadly duo strikes again in the post plan. And Navi have their much-needed pistol round.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
win
this
a
was
pistol,
essential for their fight
it's
back.
still
We
not
said
possible.
it an 8-4 half.
They're gonna do a
The
fake
pistol
comeback. They're
could
gonna do a
really
fake
get them
comeback,
back
and we're
into
all
the
gonna be
game,
worried.
but
Oh, it's the
you go down
Fnatic thing where they're
9-3,
only gonna
there's
one
no
half of the map.
conversation,
But
no more
actually,
questions.
it's fake.
We need to see that pistol under your belt, and well, we very much did in the end. Again, the fact that Alpha found that pick, I thought it was all over. But Ruxic does so well on short, and a spam from Hero that spike wasn't that far away from being defused, and he was running low on ammo, but just about found his mark for the third or fourth time through that smoke in the end. Well, that's quite a response. I didn't
the
see what weapon did he
smokes?
have. What just
The
got
fake
dropped off?
comeback ends here.
Not sure if it's anything worth fighting for. Either way, Fnatic won't go for it.
Oh god.
I would assume, based on them having 3 rifles, that it was a
Never mind.
pistol.
You would think so.
That would be my gamble. I'm pretty sure it was. And they have to go back in that direction anyway to pick up the spike. So, yeah, not seeing anything collected.
I just ran.
Definitely a nice shot
That's
to
crazy.
start them on. Hey, a couple more going back in the other direction. Of course, expectations from Fnatic in this round are almost 0. But for NAVI, it's all about keeping the 3 players and the 3 guns alive. Sociable is isolated. That's the only nervous thing. But he was just waiting to catch anybody going for that orb, and he's even spotted the last player as well. So they can now freely go in another direction. They might not want to now, though, because that is a gun on the floor.
Decoy.
Does he just chuck it?
I like this.
Oh, he's just going to leave it.
Kayak's going to put that decoy through, make him think he's going for the TP. I mean, you know you're up against the Yoru, but it could work. The angle opens the door as well, so they're worried. But yeah, the step pattern, it all seems a bit too obvious, and immediately they abandon that position, playing much more passive and waiting for the actual play to come through. Even then, I think he could have went TP and walked around a short with only a couple extra seconds, so NAVI do very well to avoid those dangers. 9-5 on the board, and the slow
Okay,
resurgence
5-9.
can certainly be on
They
their way
need
now,
to win
but
this one as well, though, if
this is
they're
the
going to
round
win
where it really gets
realistically.
decided when Fnatic
This
get
is the
rifles
important
out,
one.
because already you've seen was that I think it was the only pistol they had?
Nice shot.
Everyone else was on classics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And the only investment they made got them an opening pick.
Well, yeah, and a gun was dropped. That
Oh,
battle
2 kills
from
when
Kayak
people just
drops
trying
a
to find
Bulldog,
out.
and that's gone. He just left it on the floor, didn't even bother bringing it with him
Yeah.
because he didn't want to deliver it back to the team. There you go.
Angel wanted it to be picked up, evidently.
The thing is, though, they still come in with 4 rifles for this round. As bonuses go, this was always the Navi way. It was always the Angel way of trying to make sure that those 3rd round purchases are deadly. And okay,
Still
Sociable's
never,
gonna
still
have to
never
take a
seen
hit
anyone
for
buy
it,
an
but
outlaw against Navi on
a
these
lot of the
buys,
time
by the
you're
way.
going to see Fila or someone take the fight and potentially drop a gun anyway.
Gate crash sent towards the A side. It's going to be up into heaven. Really fast rotation. And while that's ticking away, Kayak wants a bit of information to play with.
It's
Halfway
gonna
already
be a
gone.
full A hit.
Thing is, I thought
3
maybe he'd
people
run
on the
down
wrong
be long
side of the
and
map.
see that it's clear. Flash out of the smoke.
Could
do
TP if they
TP.
don't get too aggressive here. They
Instead,
do
they're gonna be a little bit
TP.
later, and I like this. He goes into the TP. Kayak can just gate crash into heaven now.
I don't know,
But
Crash
causes
needs to
problems
just
as they think about that bathroom
come
control
back
being
here or
taken
TP's
over.
back.
NAVI have more ground to worry
and
about, but with
Crashy's
Crashy's down,
Now
that's
that
gonna help him
should
get the
allow
spike planted.
Sociable.
1
as
kill,
well to
Shao.
take
1
the
kill.
shot.
Aggressive.
Oh my god, he whiffed. He whiffed and pied.
Filu just runs in. Okay, now
I mean,
Feel
Philly
like
traded
Fili-
Shao
He's
out,
had his
but
moments
like...
in this one, but that's definitely
comeback.
by far the best round we've seen from him individually. The first buy that Fnatic has coming up on the board. And he just completely takes over.
Yeah, gotta
Maybe the
very
Shio
politely
prophecy
ask for
was
a
right
replay of
again.
Every single one of those kills. That was nuts. And for Filu again, we talked about this coming
Sometimes
into
What
wrong.
was the Shio prophecy?
and for good reason. He had it.
Fnatic have a shit to defense because they always have one bad half.
No, I literally told you how this is going to go, guys. It's
How many rounds have they won so far on defense?
But now
it's a fake comeback where you guys are going to talk about, oh, it's Fnatic again. They always have one-sided halves, but they're going to win. They're going to win, and it's going to.
Come on, then what's the score? What's the score?
The final score?
Final score.
13-9.
Okay, would you say that 13-10 is they've had a bad half? Like, how many rounds do Navi need to say Fnatic had a bad half, even if Fnatic wins?
And he went, well, I know
has to go to
13.
Has to go to 13-11.
Like, have to lose.
Has to go to 13-11.
6-4.
It has to be 13-11.
Yeah, I would say.
We pray. We pray.
Because if you lose pistol, lose bonus, you know, you've potentially only played badly in one round, which is the bonus round.
I just ran. Who have I got winning the Super Bowl? Who have I got winning the Super Bowl? They'll probably come down to a couple plays. It'll probably be like 17-13 or something like that. If Nick's saying Seahawks, then I'm gonna say Patriots. Boglin says Seahawks, duh.
Happening, but verbally, I loved it.
You love Robert Kraft? I don't think
I know
that's
you have
true.
him as a coach sitting there. I mean, you can only imagine the potential that he can get out of these players and how high that
Risky
ceiling can be
duel with Alpha there.
Time is the narrative for Navi, that they need it, that growing into this year, they could sprout into something beautiful, but the reality is, hey, they're not that far away from taking this series and progressing on in this middle bracket Rooksik. This is an angle that Fnatic should be ready.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's not much you can do to ready yourself for that.
Yeah, hey, a few bullets shot and you kill off Kayak and Althea, you take it. You take it all day long.
Good deal.
And now they look to rotate back towards the other side of the map. Crashy's there.
Is this skin just a comic
Bandit in
skin, but
hand.
basically they made a
Rifle.
a premium version of it?
Now on Boaster, it's something that they'll be able to repurchase into the next round anyway, so at least looking to try and make this one a bit more costly, not allow the economy to go too crazy, because if you look at Navi, it's already through the roof, and they will manage to get a couple. Anything more, though, unlikely and impossible. 9-7. Navi, again, start to streak these rounds back, but you have to bear in mind, I think last time they lost the pistol, right? So Fnatic were even further in the lead.
Yep, they lost the pistol in embarrassing fashion as well. It was the double flank where they gave up both sides of mid. They got pushed on both sides of mid, and both players that pushed both sides of mid ended up flanking and killing 1 to 2 people.
Yes. Giants. Yes. No.
What's he saying?
Okay, they have
They're not Giants?
Giants, I assume. And there were
Send Giants? Send Giants?
Let's take a look.
Is it the
Predicting the first
Giants
matchup
round
in
that they have?
Santiago?
So right, start of the round. So
Sen versus Giants
So he
confirmed?
doesn't rate GX's initiators, that's clear.
Okay, yeah. What's step 2? And then nobody move.
Flash ourselves, freeze. Okay. I'm scribbling this down, hold on. Minnie might want this
Just
later.
all jump off the map, even though on this map it's not possible.
Poison's off.
Flash self.
Okay, lose the opening pick to Kayak on an operator.
Freeze.
I'm not seeing the vision just yet.
Give up. Yeah,
Right.
okay.
And you got the Tiger going
First
through.
3.
Gonna clear. Smoke to the back of sight. Showstopper. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to have the showstopper. It's popped towards a player that's
got
very
nothing.
far away. Die.
Spike planted.
Hero kill everyone, but they don't have
It's not
Hero on
stunned?
Giants. That can't be the play.
That's true. It could be the anti-Giants play. Heroes their kryptonite. Okay, here we go. Kayak's on his way through, clearing out all this space.
I think this round might have been a bit cooked
on his
Rooting for
radar.
the
Second
Patriots
player
equals
needs to
rooting
find-
for
they need that
BlackRock.
information, he doesn't spot him. Okay, so now hiding in
What
the
are
shadows.
Fnatic doing?
Navi,
Just
they're
had a
striking
Yoru?
from them too. Boaster gets onto the site, but a problem with the salvos going through. Heroes bought them valuable time.
If
Keeps on ticking.
they win this one, Navi,
Fnatic need to get on that spike.
we're already in
They need to
dangerous
buy.
territory for Fnatic.
Yeah, let me 9
Oh
9.
no!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
what a whiff!
Boaster!
He might just have this.
Oh no.
Heroes there
That
to
is
save
a
the day,
big.
but
Who was
Cloud
that? Who was
against
on
them
top
anyways.
truck?
Now
Was that
Vito
Alpha?
with
I think so.
another.
Oh man, that's a
Noah,
horrendous
a
whiff for
double
Alpha,
from down
who's
in the
otherwise
strap.
been playing
I should
incredibly.
have known from that flash.
They win the round for sure if he hits the shot.
Back yourself, go 2 players down, win a 3v5. Maybe the strat was the
Just
last
just
round.
note that they didn't put the op in that guy's hand.
Now I'm thinking about it. Because he said it during the last.
Ooh.
Never
That's just a
mind.
tough gunfight.
5 in a row.
Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, man. Ethan. Let's go. Come on.
Hot start to a map. Gave them some space, gave them a little way back in. And now Navi are back at the races, popping off individually, having those same clutch moments.
Oh, Ruxic.
Okay, goodbye, Ruxic. Sleep well.
Now you have to NB.
Until next round. Going
You
back
just
for a
do it
little bit
again.
more. Okay, Filu. To be honest, they're going for
Filu's
the same.
Probably not
Let his
expecting like a
demons
guardian
win.
on this
It's
round.
risky.
Oh
It's bold.
shit.
But it has worked out. Managed to get rid of Althea, who was the man with the Guardian. I'm sure that will be picked up. There you go, into Kayak.
Heroes
hands.
plus 22 on the series. You know why? Because he fucking raids TMV.
They pick up that
I'm gonna
outlaw
start
as well.
telling other pros to do that.
Looking like they're posturing towards B. And in fact,
Oh, these little
all the
rats.
heroes
I need the
going
gun.
that
I need
way
the
as
gun.
well.
Fnatic proactivity?
For the
Ain't no
walk-up on
fucking
Fnatic.
way.
They're doing
Timing
it.
Here, I think they'll be a little slow, but it
Oh, wait a
depends on
minute,
He
Hero.
could get caught here. And in fact, he sticks around. He's catching them
Nice.
instead. The trap sprung.
He knows it's
Can I
number
fake
one.
cloning?
Then Salvo's
Oh!
any of that utility.
This is him, bro.
Cleaning up at least
He
the
thinks
first
there's only
two.
2.
They've rotated around to the A side, so he'll be on his way back. He'll have a third fight, but I think thought it would
It's
be
so
an
awkward.
execution. He's
Perfect
coming back.
That's
timing.
fucking
Oh my
crazy.
God.
The timing gods have
Hero.
swung heavy back
He
in
fought
Navi's
that
favor.
round,
Yeah.
fought for it.
All
essentially
right.
himself in the spawn.
Fnatic.
At 9-9. The comeback is on.
So
6
13-9,
rounds in a
said
row,
Josh.
And it was the 5th that really changed this
Yeah.
for me, because that's the buy round.
Now-
Very possible.
I
Fnatic
wasn't
falling there. It
the
was a
familiar
previous
with
round
Navi's
where they were up
game.
4v3 or
Especially for the
something.
3v5. Like,
Yeah.
That was the problem. They got the
I was expecting Fnatic to win that one.
The fight comes into the round.
So I'm
I wanna say
already
as well
not
that
feeling
4v3 with the
great.
Yoru, by the
We
way.
saw all the stats at the beginning of the day about
Yeah.
Well, Fnatic have the ults to equalize here. Like,
this map, he has been nuts.
To be fair,
21 and 7.
Shao might be a big
It was
difference
like
maker with
18
his
and
ult
3
if he
starting out one of the
gets
maps,
it
so it's
somewhere.
hard to-
They have to go long for the orb,
It's
right?
starting to get a little bit
Entry just picks
shaky.
up everything.
Welcome to my
Viper's pick gonna be put in.
Such a weirdly paced, such a fast pace here. Oh my God.
Alpha Year. What a
And no one's up
response
long
that
yet,
Pink
so
gave
Alpha's allowed to
away
do
the
that.
positioning.
But
Yeah.
Alpha can't do that if they have octo
Open his
control.
Yoru and
What
a
is that?
TP,
Oh
man.
my god, they thought it was a real TP.
Oh my
No, it was a real TP, but it was a
Nothing
Yoru.
found for that. A
Yeah, yeah.
huge early advantage for Fnatic to play with. 2 big ults
But like, it
removed.
could have been a clone as well.
Already,
Yeah.
they're ready on that side of the map.
Imagine if there were like
Players
live
there.
birds on this
Gate
map and they
crash.
went through the TP.
The
You'd be
pressure was
fucked
then to
up.
come back through.
Did they TP? Was it a bird?
Ultimate,
Fuck me.
You could do that if you were playing Sky.
obviously
Are they
dissipated.
live? No, I suppose they're not alive, are they?
No, no, no.
Chow's one away.
Because they're not alive, that's
Like
why the
reanimated.
teleporter
Is
doesn't make
Wingman
the, it doesn't
alive?
make the real sound.
Oh, the teleporter is sensing whether or not it has a soul.
Kayak
Yeah.
That's what-
waiting to catch
That's my
him. Of course,
headcanon.
he hit the shot.
Was that a
That's
leg
enough
shot?
to help out his teammate.
I think
The
so,
second
yeah.
player's not so lucky.
It's a dead shot
Well,
is what it
the
is.
13-9 is back on.
This should be the round
Didn't even need to
wrapped
use
up
that ult.
neatly in a bow.
Well,
And
You guys remember when
Sorry.
Shao
Will they
1v5
lose
with 26
anybody?
seconds? You guys remember that round against
He
Fnatic?
tied and then 1v5?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's a-
I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either. Must have been a different time.
That's Fnatic's first round on the defensive side put on the board, and convincingly so. Consider as well that it was a 5v3 in the previous round. And consider the ult he's put in by Navi here.
Well, it was also a
God, if he
3v5 that was
doesn't dodge that
created
Teo
by Kayak
drone
getting
as
the
well.
opening pick. So if
Yeah.
anything, it should have been
The
second
whole round
Kayak
is
almost
different.
individually won them, of course.
It's
Point
just,
of the
I mean,
bit, I
it's such
guess,
a,
like,
like a,
kills
what's it called in
three,
bowling,
and
the
it's other
7-10
one
split?
what, like the 100 odd damage. So
Yeah.
Because like if they try to do fast
Kayak has
Octa,
already been
he just ults from
decisive
under hookah because they don't have hookah control.
in the defense.
If
and
they
it's
try to do
something we have
fast hookah,
see
he'd
if
ult hookah.
Navi can deal with. Do they pick up the pace? Do they group up to try and put the
Maybe they
pressure
don't
on?
Viper ult, he doesn't do
Or is
that.
it this continuous?
Thing is,
well.
because that's a
Oh, yeah,
flaws as
definitely.
well. For
Yeah,
Fnatic's
I don't
money
think
is
he
no
makes it
good.
unless they
We
Viper
saw them
ult
with
him.
an impressive comeback on
I'm gonna
the
wait on the
split.
ult then.
It wasn't enough. Is it going to be the same again?
Yeah, but he's going to ult at some point in that round anyway.
Yeah, but like...
You
Yeah.
mean if you're quiet in hookah and wait for your long players to get up?
Yeah, or just put him in a position where like you can at least control the ult, you know, like he doesn't get like so much value where your hit gets stopped. He just gets traded on site. The spike is still down. You're left like a 3v2, 2v3.
It's a passive fallback.
Oh,
Fucking
Shio.
Zoomers, man.
Shio.
Can't get to the B side to help out, and they don't have any real info on B either.
Yeah, this is
imagine
rough.
we might even see them attempt the retake.
I mean, we are cosplaying Fnatic on pacing now.
Okay, so they use Brimalt to buy time for the
just
rotate.
dogged him, no?
No one's even rotating.
Get out, bro. Get out.
They think it's gonna be a TP. The rotates are late.
Oh, Boast is cooked. Oh my god, you gave him a free little corner, Shao!
Yeah, he's now the crossover by Alpha. Early trade.
Hold up, let him cook.
Vikash is
Shoot
very
him,
good.
shoot him.
12 as well.
They picked off a low Boaster as well.
Okay,
It's
never
all
mind.
starting
Never
to
Okay.
mind. Never mind. Sideshow,
Pretty
Baldy for
controlled by
all.
Navi.
to have a decision to
Yeah.
make. The credits there, sort of, but that operator might not necessarily be an option.
If it's 13-10, it's still, I think, Fnatic played
I
well.
almost feel like there needs to be an immediate pick.
Not a
an
half
immediate
problem.
Mistake. Well, that was the
Lagged.
opportunity. Sociable to
Sociable's
Leg
body is a
doesn't
leg,
work.
bro. Every
Second
time.
Kayak's been a
For
little bit
HP,
unlucky not
the
to
gods
get a kill,
giveth,
but
the gods taketh.
I almost feel like it has to just be the operator save. Take
We
something
talk to these
back
gods.
with you.
Let me have a
Just the
conversation.
timing for crashes. If he throws away his gun,
Surely,
he might lose
surely
his
they're
life for
stopping
it.
him saving the ult.
It's time to go. But he's looking for a little
It's
bit more
time to
damage.
go.
He wants those
Not
picks.
you,
He
Okay,
wants
do they have
them,
money?
and now to flee for the hills. I think he's made
Yeah,
it.
they've got a ton of
Nicely
money.
done.
Yeah, it's a
Great
good
value
choice.
coming out of Crashies in the end. Double digits though for Navi.
Okay.
Neck and neck again. This was a
But
9-3
one of their big problems there was that
And the
Kayak
comment
didn't have his
throughout,
teleporter
Navi
to help
looked
the weak
flat
side.
Towards, it was only
And
towards the end of the first half. that they really
Vikash
woke up,
took
that they really found their
1,000
voice.
damage getting in
To see
through
it
into
again
backside.
happen to Fnatic like this. First of all, you got to really credit Navi. This is a squad that has an IGL who's a rookie in that role. He's got 13 days of IGL under his belt. Maybe a few more if you consider practice. But
He is nuts. The attack side does look good with the Tejo.
A close game. It's a comeback against Fnatic.
Oh,
That's impressive.
they might have been able to have
There's an
that.
opportunity there. I think
Can we
Shao
scale off
just
that?
dodged the pre-fire angle. He's been burnt by that spot before. An early stack up. Operator, of course, saved from the previous round. And
They're going
Not gonna be into
Seekers
raids?
over raids.
towards A. That's why you see this early
Ah.
stack of players.
Now we go to A and Seekers the Viper Pit.
Yeah,
Genius.
they must be
Game the
doing it as a
Seekers.
counter.
Genius, guys. Now we rotate.
As about as
Yeah.
good as it
Come on,
gets.
come on. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the
I
fuck
mean,
out.
You can go through the
Yeah, the
TP
pit here
with
would
this
see.
because you could go through showers with the Seekers and then use the Seekers to spam into the pit.
Doesn't look like that's the idea for now.
But they're thinking that Boaster's thinking that they're thinking that.
Well,
So
why the fuck is Sociable in hookah right now?
Should be too much
because they're thinking that Boaster's thinking they're gonna that's gonna do the reverse. But Boaster's knowing that they're thinking that he's thinking that.
things going in.
Kayak's TP way better in this round.
Coming in, but Kayak finds the opening. Hero
Wow.
stepping in through.
Oh,
Oh,
I need a hero!
The B site completely
Oh,
under the
man.
control
Get in the
of
sight.
Hero.
Get in the sight, bro.
Vikash
Shao,
will
hello.
try to make this more costly for now.
Vikash.
The late
What?
Toxic has just
Holy.
knew he was
Sat in
there.
the open.
The TP giving away the Q, and honestly, I'm surprised to not see a
Hold
save
up.
already. But
Crash
they're
is
gonna go
3K
for this.
incoming.
A 2v4, now a 2v3. Kayak's up, could get them right back into this.
Ew.
This guy ain't missing.
Hero
This guy
is
ain't missing.
awful.
25 and 8. Holy.
What?
And you know
happened to
what?
Kayak?
He raids TMV. That's why he's so good.
We've got the talk about this Fnatic roster with Vikash
What happened to
coming
Kayak?
in, him
What are you
having a
saying?
great game.
Yeah, what happened to Kayak on the site? He killed Filu and then he
the
just
other side
TP'd
of the
out,
world.
but he had his
There is
TP
the one
over
who got
towards
away.
A.
The
Yeah.
one who
Yeah.
used to go,
He
the
threw
one
a
who's
second.
standing in
His
for your
first
squad.
TP was to help with the
He's
site.
now headed over to Navi and might be
I
the one to
mean,
send you
it
into
was
that
full
In a
on.
flood?
life, that lower
Yeah.
bracket. Hero is cooking.
His first TP was set up to come back to site, but then a second one because Navi took so long.
Yeah, I
put
mean,
the
I
other
like
way.
the TP though. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just thinking like he's playing tucked over towards B cubby. Is
Yeah.
it reasonable for him to just try to greed and stay there? And because if they try to punish him, they have to go through the Alpha Boaster crossfire. But maybe he's worried against this comp. He's gonna get Brim Mollied or Raise Naded or fucking salvoed. Like they do have a lot of tools to push him out of that corner.
Yeah, he probably just wants to play the guarantee. Because you could take a lot of that and then TP. Maybe his TP was running out. I don't even know.
I'm watching APAC tomorrow. I'm not watching the first game. I'm gonna go get my hair cut, and then, you know, whenever I get back, I will start streaming. And I'm hoping that the Team Secret Team Secret Zeta game is over by that time.
Nothing, like failures in the past and turning him into a duelist that people would fear. He's done that today. And they might be able to...
I want these guys to win with the slowest attack round possible.
Kings. Of course, it's not done till it's done. It's not over till it's over. But
Oh, wow. They're really pushing for this. Holy fuck.
you have to fear for Fnatic at this point. The early aggression looked like it could have
Baldy
given them
2.0?
something, but
No.
Na'Vi were aware. Na'Vi were present.
Win the way these guys
And a
use their own
get a
attack.
mullet?
Use their own tool against them. Fuck it up.
Especially after the pause.
Is this supposed to be a half buy but alpha forced?
already-
And so Boaster's just gonna use it
Decent
Bucky or
info.
something next round?
Pushing forward is not going to
Why
give
on your
anything over.
Ain't no
It's-
way that's how we're playing that. What?
Toppling Fnatic foe.
That's our guy with
This
the
time
ult in the
Fnatic with
round
so
that
many
might have
weaknesses,
made things
already
winnable
losing
if
a
we
player
get
as
a bunch of
well, and the
picks.
showstopper to fall back
Actually,
on. Honestly, they need to
fucking
get
chat
rid of
is
that
saying
in this round.
scatter there with
Otherwise,
Boaster.
Navi have 2 chances to close this out. With a big ult coming in right off rip.
That's
This
tough.
game
They're
gets
not
slipped
grips
away from
either.
Fnatic's grasp. This series, this head-to-head, that Fnatic as a roster haven't
Would you
lost
use Razor
since
here?
back when
5v4?
Leo played.
They just get
Yes,
the
to get the
ball.
match point.
Was on this Navi
Absolutely.
roster. Completely different time.
Oh,
and
you do know. You definitely do know.
the only
Yeah,
time
if things get
I
tough.
could take down Fnatic.
Oh!
Wow, that's crazy. Fucking
He's got 2
picture.
turrets with him, man.
And now he steps into the
Oh no!
Oh, he missed
Okay.
it. But also,
Okay.
Vekaj doesn't look in that direction.
Okay.
He was
It's
getting
fine,
pinched
it's
either
fine,
way.
Unless Boaster has the round of his life.
I think Boaster has to save the Bulldog, really, though, doesn't he?
Good save.
What's the point of even going for that? Alfie has brought down to 400.
From 5 to 1, 5 to 2. Hey, it's
They're
not
on full
much.
loss bonus
There's
right
still
now.
quite a gap in favor of Fnatic, but
I
it will
think
start
he has
this
to
year
rebuy
off
util, though. Yeah, he can buy a Bulldog,
with flying
I
colors
suppose, yeah.
Well,
for the new and tested Navi.
I'll tell you for free, the version of the matchup that matters the most is always the most recent one.
That's for sure.
I don't think Angel or Navi are going to care. His record as a
Angel's
coach
smiling.
will go through the roof. But more importantly, it will put them 1 victory away from that middle bracket final.
Alpha just didn't buy Boombot.
A chance to
So they
make
don't have
an
Boombot and they don't have
international with a
Snakebite.
squad that, he's already been building
Not
up.
having
His
Snakebite
expectations
feels
were to trial
pretty
things.
fucking rough. Bought full armor instead of Snakebite.
Boasted with the early fight. They're still fighting Fnatic. Kayak on this defensive side has been very good with this operator. Has made things much more awkward. And Navi
Did
have
he
done
hear him
well
drop
to
down?
soak up
I
the
guess not.
pressure. This man especially.
Too far.
I'd say that maybe he's having a standout performance versus an ex-team, but he's
But I'd rather
done this
have
every
full
week.
armor or
He's done
Snakebite.
this every
Snakebite,
game.
100%.
It hasn't
Defense side,
mattered
give me a
whether
Snakebite,
they won, whether
100%.
they
I cannot
lost. Hero
believe
has
you
been on
bought
point.
full shields.
Alright,
no
you're going
Snakebite.
into the op.
He's
You're
found
going
great
into the strong
consistency.
site. Surely Fnatic can stop
And
this.
now they need just one of the next 2.
This is where you would
Fnatic were 3
Snakebite,
for
but you
3
don't
in
have one.
matchups last year. Up against Navi. Not looking to let it slip as Kayak
Like they were
drops
locked down.
0. 2 rounds
Oh,
to get to
no.
OT.
Oh,
Fnatic
wow,
already
that's a
putting their
bit
best
of,
foot
good
forward
luck.
to start this one. 30 seconds on the
Need to
clock,
get the
and the
next kill,
wraparound
yeah.
from Alpha should lock this
Oh,
round
Alpha's
in
gonna
for
crush them
good.
here.
It's a freebie, and he
Whoa.
even doubles up.
And he has Razor.
One more chance for Navi before
And that's going to
overtime.
solve the money issues
They've
as
got
well
the
for
credits
Fnatic.
for it, that's for sure. But that valuable show.
If they played a close round here, it could have been really rough for them.
anymore.
Nice shot from Xiao, but I think the next one.
Not knifing him now, are you?
12 to 11. Another solid round from Kayak with that operator.
Should have done
That's
just for the
main thing
memes.
for me is that they have
No
that
one's ever
coming
been
into this
knifed
next
twice
round.
in a game, have
A
they?
chance at OT. Of course, they almost lost to Foot.
I feel like someone
Managed to
has,
see
but I
it out
can't
in
think
overtime
of
in
the
2
scenario.
different maps.
Well, that would have been the
I
same
know we've
player
had some
knifing the
games with
same
him.
player. That would
Faced
be incredible.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
After that
I feel
game
like
for
we've
Na'Vi,
had
it could be the
multiple
same
knife
story. They can't
matches
afford to
though,
let this one slip. The
where it
problem
might
now,
have been the
though, is
same
that the ults
person.
are not in their favor.
I can't think of who
They'd
it
have
was.
to go to either side of the map to collect an orb for a player if they were to get them, or
Okay, you got
find a
your
kill
ult
here or
Razor
there.
here.
For Kayak, he can play a little bit more sparingly. Speaking of sparingly, look how far
What
Ruxic
on
went.
earth was even that plan?
That was an
They are throwing to the OT, bro. But every time Ruxic dies, they win on B.
That showstopper, it's going to be popped right here. And the connection
You
only
take
gets
that.
one.
You take that. Although it's no smoke.
Killed the wrong king.
More was possible. He can't even.
Oh!
He can't die!
3 versus 2 now.
Oh!
Moments ago, this looked like Fnatic had guaranteed
But what did it
themselves
cost?
an OT. We're moments away from it, but now the Cash and Crashies, they have to get in there and defuse the spike. And
They got
Filu,
a
on
lot
a
of
tear
fade
of a
utility.
game, has slipped away from the site. An uphill battle in this retake. The Cash has had one hell of a game. They have no info.
Prowler finds nothing. Reveal still available. Vekaj will be the first point of contact. He spotted the head, but the same for his opponent. Here's the steps back.
Playing against the
That
Viper
time has
though,
been ticking
you're just gonna
for
spam.
quite a while. They need to get a move on. Crash is only just making it into the site. They were waiting for the Viper screen, hoping that that could give them a little bit of a break. The
They
spam
both get
through
seized.
hasn't managed to deny it. In fact, they're just trying to stick it all the way, but it has been stopped. They need to get back on it. They need to do it.
What
now,
are they
and
doing?
did it at the last second.
Why did they both play behind a Viper wall?
Fluttering, but Fnatic take us to overtime.
How did they not spray the most sprayable plan in the game?
Why didn't they commit to the flash? Just flash and push. Just flash and push on either side so they can't spray you down. Dude, I can't believe Alpha was playing in that spot, and I can't believe Kayak whiffed that. And
Oh my God.
his TP got broken by the nade, so he couldn't escape.
But did they both get seized? Did they not hear the tap?
Oh my God.
Actually, might have been the case.
But
Did he throw a seize through the wall?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
they
he
both
threw
got
a seize
seized.
through the wall. I don't know if they both
So
got
is that
caught.
why they couldn't push with the flash as well? Were they
Probably,
seized?
yeah. Filu definitely got caught by it. I don't know if...
Then yeah, they would never push solo through it. Then yeah.
Vekaj had full faith in Crashies to hold the
Overtime, Jesus Christ.
line. And boy, did he hold the line. Na'Vi,
Oh no,
they
they
had that
forced that
victory
B.
in the palm of their hand. 0.9 of a second. And now they have to fight back once again. But Ruxic,
Okay.
Big win. That's a big
I'm
win.
sure he'll be happy with that after
Yeah,
the
that's a
last
rough
round.
one for Vekaj.
There will
Shaky
still be
for
a
them.
They
farm
flipped the map
and
though.
a very
The flank coming
aggressive
through,
position
though.
for Alpha yet.
Yeah, that is
my
crazy that
God.
Alpha's taken all of this space already. I mean, I know they heard a lot through the teleport, but it's wild that they've taken all of this space. They literally know everyone is on the flank. That's crazy.
It's fine. They have double salvos for defuse if they get the back sight. They just get past Alpha here. They have smokes?
No, they don't realize.
Oh, fuck.
You probably only realize now.
Chow, you have two
Oh, you
smokes, man.
can't
You
die
have two
before the
smokes!
smoke, Filu.
with another. Alpha puts them into the lead in terms of numbers. Molly down.
A Molly.
buys a
Okay,
bit
you gotta
of
know.
time
You
too.
gotta know.
A
Oh,
nade
but the
online with that
Molly's on
second
it.
kill, and that means even more delay, even more damage. Xiao's almost
Gotta
got
get on
down to it, and then the salvos come in, and then the cavalry arrives.
Oh my
Fnatic,
God.
13
Wow.
to 12. They have battled back to the lead, and now they can.
You know,
take it
remember that
home.
game that they had, Navi? Was it
Crazy
kickoff
the
last
spot
year
we
where they
find
should have beat
ourselves
Fnatic?
in. The mid-round adaptation to switch up to the back of the site. As
Can't
you
remember.
said, I'm sure Navi came into that
Flash.
game.
I'm
with
pretty
the
sure it
element
was.
of
It was on
surprise.
Haven.
Right.
There was like an
There's
OT on
gonna be somebody
Haven and
watching the
Fnatic.
spawn.
It was, I'm being told. Yeah, on Hate. Yeah, yeah.
They're never going to see this coming.
I need to- Well, there's a pretty wide tip on that bottle, so
He was about to drop 30 in a loss.
we'll get you sorted somehow. 13
This makes
to
sense though,
12.
bro. Bolster with the P buff.
9-3, I thought Fnatic are going to win this game for sure. 12-10 to Navi. I thought Navi's got this, and now here we are fighting for
They see him somehow.
survival on that attack. And Sociable already claiming the first life, a step in the right direction. Another OT needed for Navi.
I'm not
Also,
sure.
this
I
map
don't think they
stage
would
2
default
where
on this
Navi
smoke,
should
would
have made champs and they lost in an overtime where Ange won completely tossed the last round.
I think Sociable was just alarm bells
to have been
because of the
claimed.
smoke.
But he's definitely being careful of it. That second flash.
They had him in hookah sometimes. Never usually did this. Oh, fuck.
Boaster will take him out. Level
Come on,
things up
Navi.
once again. As they back up towards the other side, this is where Vakash
You know
will
where
be
they
under
both
some
are.
pressure. And actually, Alpha
didn't see anyone.
The Prowler,
What?
I think.
What?
Did it catch him?
I don't think so. I'm fairly certain it ended right at that corner here.
No way.
It's flown under the radar.
You know they're both
Foul.
shallow. You know they're both
How you
shallow.
slow down? How you slow down?
Won't think about
You
it for a
know
few
they're both
seconds.
shallow.
This is a free
Nice.
double. For
Wow.
The
And that's just
Boaster
because he dodged the
Navi. It
Prowler.
doesn't go
Yeah.
quiet just yet. Boaster.
Round
I think this
2.
would
Yeah, we
be
go
a
again.
play to remember. A play that would haunt Angel's nightmares as he watches.
Don't count out
from the coach
Boasty.
booth, but even with the first, so much more needed.
no
Another
smoke.
will get orbital strike online.
Yeah,
And he
no
has a
smokes,
molly,
though.
but it's in the wrong spot. Indeed,
That's
no
an
smokes
unusual
is
molly position.
quite the issue. And a shot to the head.
No,
Locks
Tycho,
in
they're
another OT.
definitely in
This
the middle
game
of
ain't
that.
done yet.
I mean, I don't think there was a good
Heart
molly
attacks
position, but it's
continue.
that's a
No
strange
one
one.
able to take that finishing blow. And the
I actually
fact
think
is
what it
that
was
they won
there
this
was that
round
they-
with
from
a
Sociable.
millimeter of a Prowler.
But
Yeah,
I think
that
it's
was
because he
just
knew
the
that. I think he
tiniest
knew there had to be
margins,
aggro because Boaster actually
and that's
smoked
Hero
off
winning the round.
like
It's
the
also
other
the
spawn
worst
barrier as
player
well on
that
that
you
side.
could have missed. The guy who's third.
Like he used 2 smokes.
Dude, that is crazy. 31 and 11.
Just draw. I don't have my fucking thing. I'll show you. My pen is causing me to stutter, so not my voice, but my PC. Fine. Brim. He put a smoke here and here. So when a defender puts 2 smokes out like that, you are thinking, well, they're gonna have to be aggressive somewhere. That's timeout working OT. Both teams just get 1. When it's Pacific playing, I got bad news for you. In about a month and a half or something like that. When does stage 1 start?
I'm sure Sociable
Maybe a bit
has
more than
had
that.
more
Maybe late
and
March?
like
No,
in a
no,
map.
yeah, not like historically. Kickoff this
Oh,
year.
okay.
This year, kill leader or kill max, K max as it's called, is Alpha and Zeus from the same map, from the Corrode 18-16, if I'm not mistaken. It was a hell of a long game, but here we are. Heroes 2 away from
Toxin screen down. Here.
pushing that bar up maybe more than a few notches, depending on how long this one goes.
Well, 13 to 13. Fnatic have had their fair share of overtimes.
Who can win a defense round?
This is their first.
Hey, a little
Pressure.
B split. I don't think Fnatic have done this yet.
Placed Hero being hit by everything, but still standing. Shao under serious pressure.
Shao actually
but he's
did a
gone
pretty
down
good
to the
job.
same
Sociable
right
just
instead.
team flashing the
Even
fuck
still,
out of
though,
Shao.
Hero may
Doesn't
have been
matter.
hit by every
Chand
piece of
again.
utility under the sun, but he'll still take down Alpha.
Oh.
And the read.
Oh, the reveal!
Oh, wow.
Insane
round from
Teo
Hero.
value.
Wow.
That, I mean, that
God
was it was a
Maybe
sick
making a
round.
difference, but Hero-
I
He
really like
tracks
that from
Raze,
Navi.
Oh, that's gonna
gets
suck.
flash,
Hero just
insta-texts
there.
it by
He got
droning
2
so he still has the
assists off
sight
that
line,
drone. He
and his
basically
drone
gave
scans
those
too.
kills
I
away.
mean, that's so sick.
And if he got those 2, that'd be his kill max, you know? I'm sure he's devastated at 14 to 13, about to hand it over to Fnatic again. As you said, a team with a bit of history, not just in the head-to-head of organizations, which stands for most of the Fnatic players who lived through that, who stands for the IGL on NAVI.
The timing was a little bit off there because I think they're trying to pinching guard in there, Fnatic, but it felt like the guys on
Can he hit the
long
3K?
lead went a bit too early.
1 needed.
It's gonna
Just
be
needs 1
brutal.
kill?
One of these teams will hit that lower bracket
Yeah, no deaths.
after a close
1 kill, don't die.
match.
Or what, 4 kills
After
and die?
opportunities taken, and we'll have to
Yeah.
march through the teams that come up.
Both
to
seem
beat them.
feasible.
It's not going to be an easy task to make it all the way to the end and only
Can't
have
believe
one
a
opportunity.
4K seems feasible.
It does.
He's
Navi.
insane.
Yeah, he's been.
This is another
Absolutely
attempt to
going
close. They've
Locating targets.
struggled to do that thus far.
So they have an op.
The drone
Moments away.
taggers
Oh my
Less
god.
than a
playing with
second away
crashes.
in regulation.
Did they
Actual
see
Fast
the
and
op or
Furious
not?
Tokyo Drift.
I'm not sure they saw it.
Is
there.
Ruxic going to win the round for them on B?
Pressure being put onto Hero, but I'll be honest. I
You
wanna
can't
avoid
get this
that.
guy. Yeah, oh my god, he just gets Alpha right in the open. The timing couldn't be better. Holy shit.
With TP though.
Spike.
Or slow down.
Oh, he's
Wow.
off. That was nice
Wow,
from
what a
Social.
play.
And Hero's been left behind.
They know that Hero
30
was
seconds left.
in showers.
He's hurt
They're
all
not
three.
thinking about him at all.
He's
They're gonna
just
pit,
heard
they're
all
gonna
three
pit.
players Step towards the spawn. They could call for the
Ruxic
rotate.
got
back.
2, by the way. He
Five
killed,
comes in Hero. So
The Boaster as well.
away with no salvos to play with either, and he's gonna wrap all.
I mean, you
wish I
just
knew
double
how
up
this
inside.
pit looked.
You just double up inside this pit. And you've got the round, surely. You've got the game.
Goes down, that pit still stands strong, and look how deep it goes as
Well,
well.
now elbow's
To
a
walk
weakness.
through that choke point leaves you on a sliver of HP. Vacaj can
not
barely
planted in the pit
cross
either.
the door without going down to 1.
I don't see how they win this.
That's okay.
They'd have to
They
land
to
the world's most
deal with
almighty
Ruxic.
haunt.
Limited vision, barely any health. They heard the shot though. At
Well,
least
oh,
You
there
have
you
to
go.
spam off that. Oh my god, they did it.
It's almighty. It's almighty.
Holy shit! The haunt lands in his lap. You have to break it, therefore they know where you are. Oh my god.
What a call.
And Hero, the final boss, gets denied. Without his kill as well. He didn't even get the 1 kill he needed for the...
impossible scenario,
for
walking
33.
through a Viper's pit with Hero on the other side.
That
and
is
still
plot
come
armor,
back
bro.
alive.
That is plot armor.
Maybe, like we always talk about Brashies, but I'm looking at Vekaj and Crashies as potentially the duo you
Crashies has been
Crackers?
so good recently.
They
He's
just
been
two
fucking-
clutches now.
yeah,
They've played behind the
super
Viper wall twice.
consistent. I don't care what his KD or
Maybe they'll
whatever is,
start to
but he's
learn.
just been,
It's
like,
not a good
so big
idea.
for them.
It's not a good
Every
idea.
map.
gonna eat away at you.
Gotta get on site.
Phenomenal reveal by Crash.
It's actually becoming a banger. This time Navi don't go
Plays out completely
They did the
different.
same
fast anywhere.
setup last
Fnatic
time.
aren't going fast either.
Look
One
at
shot
that,
fired.
yeah.
It gave the game away. It allowed Vacaj to find him. And the duo of Kekaj again will find that victory.
Cash.
Oh,
Kekaj.
Cash.
I don't know that that
Bro.
works.
Kayak.
What about Crackash?
Bayak, obviously.
Oh, you won that.
He's already managed to take down one
Yeah,
of the danger men.
Vekaj's
Vekaj
crosshair
is
placement
gone.
was not very good there, was it? He was like aiming at their toes.
Now they look to quick swing.
They
back
heard
the
him.
other direction.
They literally
Bear in
heard that.
mind,
They're
there is a
all
lot of
rotating
man
based off
currently
that blast pack
there, but
noise.
the full rotation, the full force of Navi is looking to try.
Well, what can
run it
Ruxic
down.
do?
The goal for Ruxic is buy time. Slow
They're still
them
not
as much
in.
as possible, even putting through salvos.
the attack
but
up,
Filu has
though.
then been caught. They can look to try and get that spike in, and they will
And the
succeed.
Stin Beacon swing from Crashies.
Planned for now.
TP while he TP's off from showers.
Oh,
And now he'll get caught leaving.
The Tiger.
Playing this one.
They're Vipers.
I mean, there's
Oh,
no
they
way
can
the
put
Social
Viper
gets
wall.
out alive here.
Giving up the control, but Alpha
Right?
here waiting to strike. In just
Yo!
a moment, he swung
Oh!
it in.
Oh, he turned on him.
And
He
he
spammed
spammed
the
the
body.
body.
He spams the body.
Somewhat.
But Kayak now is in showers control again, but there's their
They're
time.
just on it. They're just on it. They're just on it.
their
Oh,
time.
there's no
Grim
molly.
The molly, the molly, the molly. They got
Half,
half through the
half,
molly.
it's half.
Already halfway defused.
Ruxic winning fights.
They got loads of
How
time,
would
so-
Crashies possibly win this, though?
Bodyguards defending as the defuse
Holy
goes
fuck,
through.
we
Oh
go
my
again.
god. Another
Shao
opportunity.
still
Another
on 10
chance.
kills for
Close
those
out
of you
this
who haven't
series to
VFL.
beat their rivals from day one of Valorant, let alone. Now we're going
Oh,
back to
it's
party
so
powers when it comes
brutal,
to
man.
Angel, but in partnership,
Dude,
a
Sociable
record that is
actually just
stacked
leveling up for the one
against
time.
NAVI, maybe about to change.
Thankfully, he has
It's a lot of maybes.
God
with
himself
how
on
this
this
game has
team.
gone.
Nice. Good
But
shit.
Hero's got to
Wonderful
keep it up.
retake. Even
Shoot
with
in the
all that
body
respawn
mid-clutch and
utility
OT
being
is
thrown
so
in, they
funny.
No,
managed
that's
to
ridiculous.
still
That is
have much
absolutely
time.
ridiculous from Social. You get that fucking
The
zoom off
zoom
my
on the
screen.
fucking 32 is fine.
It's no, it's not.
Before
I
the
think
round
it's
starts,
I
it's
think it needs to
fine.
get like 40 if we're talking about.
Thank you, Sloth Redeemed. Run an advert. What's wrong with you, Vias? You're freaks. You are freaks. You are freaks.
15 to 14.
Why would you do that to your fellow chatter?
Fnatic.
If you don't want an ad, go to mine or Chao's
One
stream.
retake with 2
worry.
seconds to spare.
Or you
for
could use a
Viper's
prime.
pit.
I guess.
Before that,
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
use
or
a
go
prime on your
YouTube.
Chaos, that's fine.
Time to jump.
they've been cutting it
Wait,
close,
that
but
chatter
each
wasn't even
time-
subbed. He's literally just asking for himself to be oppressed.
Like, what-
What is wrong with
the
you
last time
people?
that He was caught by Sociable.
They don't
He's
want to see
taking
this
a risk,
anymore. It's
no
too
shields.
pressureful.
Might just have to
It's crazy. Actual turkey votes for Thanksgiving.
but will eventually have to leave.
Oh my god, he's right in the open.
Still 100 HP.
What smokes are
Four
these?
shots.
Anti-op smokes?
Oh my god.
Shit
They
round.
demolished them with that molly. We're going again. We're going again.
Versus 2. Hero spam not quite landing, but here comes the salvo. That's going to open the door. Hero's got a challenge coming his way.
Oh, he loses it. Heroes, I don't mean to cast aspersions, but he's not got any kills since we were talking about him breaking records. Oh man.
12 seconds, 4 to find.
10 seconds
He
left.
spent about 30 seconds.
Oh, Shao, brother, get a fucking kill.
This is getting crazy.
These might be Hero's only 2 deaths without a kill in the whole game.
Yeah, well, he should choose a different time to not, you know, to not fuck.
Yeah.
Like, let's lock in, brother. You're an OT now.
But why on earth is my race second? My Sky is already dead, and my race has not even tried to enter, and then just fucking blast backs up.
I mean, that's got to be sociable. Like, it's got to be sociable's mistake, right? Like, Philu must realize that there's a molly at his feet, and he's like, let's cancel, and then sociable just runs in.
Leroy
And so
Jenkins
they run
moment.
in.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
They've been so close to connecting.
It's just because it's
This is a game
fucking
that
tense
feels like
OT.
it could be
Like,
theirs.
Philu is
Started
open
on split. Hell, it could have
against
been a 2-0,
Kayak on
but
attack.
instead, back to square footing yet again. Fnatic on the attack, up on Kayak, up on Philu. It's the same old story, and
God,
a
it's so
very,
slow from
very
both of
slow
these teams at
approach
the
for that
starts of the
exact
rounds.
reason. Both teams
They're
being
charging up.
very cautious
Yeah.
about giving away that open.
I mean,
pick.
both teams have had like moments in this OT where they do some weird shit early. Like Fnatic had that showers push the first time. Kayak pushed down long the other way with that smoke.
And then an immediate focus on the B site. The idea being once they make
Navi
noise
tried
over
a
there,
short push.
Hopefully, Philu pushes up, gets a bit curious in bathroom, and can be dropped by Kayak. But this slow play,
Anything?
They got him.
it's not luring Navi
Misinformation.
into any fights. I mean, they know who they're up against.
And now the Prowler and Hooker.
Touching the drone.
They got him.
Yeah, this is actually American media round full of misinformation.
A false sense of security. Ruxik
Now they know.
spotted them looking to cross.
Oh, you've got
Always
a great
wants to
bit.
make
That's
that
a great
plant a little
bit.
bit
Doesn't know
more.
what
Oh,
to do.
Philu, please.
Philu, bro.
Philu.
And then you
No, he
missed.
missed! He jumped over the top of it.
And he not even.
He has no idea about showers. He has no clue.
Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he?
And now the fucking.
What about the hookah lurk? What about the hookah lurk? Oh yeah, they're not ready for that either. Everything worked.
They don't even need the
Oh,
hook
it
alert.
would be so fucked up for Fnatic to win this. It really would feel wrong.
The first comes easy, but the next is tough.
Hold up.
No.
Cash down as
Can't
well.
imagine
The
his
player
teammates did
above,
anything this
surely he
round.
doesn't expect an
It's-
Make sure
I know that Fnatic were battering Navi at the start of this game, but it really would feel wrong after what we've watched for Fnatic to win today.
At this hurdle, I
We've
mean,
seen this
They-
before.
back and forth affair, attacking rounds, defensive rounds.
I'm not saying that Navi deserve the win,
Normally
but
when we get to this point,
but
Tom, it's
Fnatic
like, well,
don't.
both teams are really good on the
Feed
defense.
was like a kid
First
at
you
a
do an
candy
attack,
store
that's
there.
the
You just
team
can't
that
help
They
himself.
actually went a
As soon
very
as they come
similar
short,
round to
he's
what
like,
Navi
"Ooh,
did. So
sure."
Lurk came in slower.
To this.
Whereas I bet if he has a rifle,
Okay, Navi.
he
Yet another round.
thinks about someone might be Shao.
32 of bind.
This time Alpha has the
He
option.
hasn't even ever
Fight
been
for
that deep on the
survival
angle. I mean, that's
after
not great.
being
Okay,
knocking
Alpha
on
off.
Victory's door multiple times throughout this map. Fnatic steal the lead at what could be the final hurdle.
Well, this is what we talk about when we talk of rivalries. A cult classic.
Oh my god.
The
He's
Fnatic
seen
could
3.
look to end.
Is Philu actually going into that smoke?
There's no way we're
That's more like a
ending
Waylay
all
smoke.
through
There's no
Hooker,
way.
bro. There's no way we're going all through Hooker.
Oh my god, it's
Actually
working.
worked.
Oh my god, it's working.
Well, I mean, worked.
The advantage
Just
theirs for
okay.
now. But the spike not planted in players.
3v3.
It's not amazing, is it?
Oh my
They're gonna
god!
team B?
Oh my god, they're going. But they've heard it. They can't beat them though.
The rotate
They think there's a
is
lurk.
gonna get this plant. I don't see a way.
They have
Philu
to
should be
because I
picking
thought
up
there
the
was a
orb,
lurk.
surely.
To work with for Alpha, but
I mean,
Crash
maybe
has
it's
the
just
time
time
for that,
put
man.
bodies on site.
Oh, but it's traded. So important for Hero to strike. But he's the only player with
Backage.
the
Take some time, man. Oh, 1v1.
Oh my god, Hero, this is your time. He got to kill this round. He's broken the curse. 3 deaths in a row. Now it's time for 3 kills in a row.
Sneaking
Play the
his way
music,
tapped
play the
it.
music.
Figure this out.
tall box. It's all gonna come down to the time.
There's no way! There's no fucking way!
Oh my god. You be my American boy.
Staring across the stage as he defuses.
Oh fuck! He just owned him. Hero breaks the EMEA record with 34 kills and then gets pasted to a wall by Crashies. Oh my god. That was a banger of a game. That was a banger of a game.
Wow.
Imagine we went from the beginning of Bind to that. But the beginning of Bind was Snoozeville.
Wow.
God, if only they could have done anything early on Navi.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm down to watch more Fnatic if they play like that.
What kind of shit?
Yeah, even with the cost of one of their halves?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're just making the game entertaining.
I know, but then we all
It's
feel
fun to
bad
watch.
for winning.
It's fun to watch. I don't care. They'll become the villains. They will be the villains. Everyone will root against them because they play some shit macro and still win every game because they just clutch it out of the bottom of the bowl.
That's insane. That's insane.
Holy shit. Yeah, I did say that was going to be a fake comeback. I called it.
Wow. You know what lost it for him? Xiao got 10.
That's one of the best shots I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah. Let's go back and watch it. I probably will go to the quiz and won't have time, unfortunately, to watch the other game now, but...
Who's sneaking his way back behind that tall box? It's all going to come down to the timing. Sneaking his way back behind that tall box. It's all going to come down to the timing.
That's crazy. That is insane, man. Unbelievable. What a game. What a game. Oh, I would have hit it, yeah. Don't worry about it. Could Hero have just stayed? Obviously, I'm not expecting him to hit that shot, but did he have a missile? Oh no, he didn't. Oh, I thought he did. Oh, never mind. I thought he still had a salvo left, in which case, you know, he can play time a bit more, but I guess he doesn't. Yeah, it does genuinely look quick at this speed, doesn't it? So this is a quarter speed, and that's insane, man. That's quarter speed. Look how fast that is. Wow. Hero didn't even get to shoot. I bet for Hero's perspective, he's like barely on the screen, like at all. Xiao got 22 kills on the series. Is that a... Oh my god. 92 ACS, 22 kills in... 22 kills and what's that? 42. 42 plus 32. 74 rounds. I mean, Boaster's only on 31, to be fair, which is pretty bad, but
Hero
minus
at 43
31.
points and Ruxic at 34 points now. They are carrying my shit team
I think
right
Overwatch
now.
might be back on the table.
Have you? Is your chat feeding you Overwatch news?
Yeah, they're telling me they're going to release 5 heroes at once with a big patch.
Yep, and then hold on, and then a week later, another 5.
10 Marvel
Yeah,
Rifles. I
apparently.
need you to drop more Gooner skins, man. What's going on?
Apparently, they released a jetpack cat character that they've been like memeing about. So there was like originally in the very beginning of Overwatch, they were going to release a character that was a jetpack cat, and then they killed it. And then they talked about it in some interview at some point, and it became a meme of like, oh, you should release that character. And now they've actually done it, and it's basically Ivy by the sound of it from Deadlock.
Oh,
so you can like tether and carry people around. TMV finally gonna play some Overwatch?
I have played probably about 4 hours worth of Overwatch.
So you're basically
Yeah.
masters.
Overwatch
You'll
2
be as good
is
as we
all-
are.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I know I'm better than Sideshow.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's all right when I say it. It's not okay when you say it.
When's the patch dropping? When is this all coming out?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Because I want
it's
to be
going-
on that
They're
shit,
dropping 5 characters one week and then another 5 the next week. They're just never gonna tell you when that week is.
bro.
It's
I
Tuesday
love
next
fucking-
week, apparently.
Could be any
Fucking, I'm
time now.
playing.
They reverted the name back to Overwatch from Overwatch 2.
Yes, I saw that as
Did
well.
they
Which is like,
actually?
I mean, that's funny, but it's also like, yeah, of course they should have done that. They should never have called it Overwatch 2.
They should have called it Overwatch
Stupid.
1. They actually should have just called it Overwatch 1 now.
wait, these heroes look sick. Wait, that tank is a. I gotta mute.
Donor VFL review. Did I actually? Well, I'm about. I mean, okay, this is what we're gonna end the stream with. Because I'm gonna go to my quiz. Enter your team name. ... Lovers Rock, Penny. I mean, this is looking like a fucking good team apart from Xiao. Lovers Rock, Penny, Zeppa, Xiao, Rossi, Bolster as well, pretty rough. But they did win, I guess. Ivy, Inspire, Chronicle. I mean, Althea IGL is popping off. That's gonna be worth some points. I need Durka to pop off and something. Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If something improves, then this could be a very good team. I mean, Xiao and Bolster is probably not getting much better. I mean, so bracket-wise, Fnatic will play against one of Vitality or Giants. And NAVI go down here, I think. So they play the winner of KC Heretics, I believe. Who they've already both played. Or do they flip? Do they flip the bracket now? Oh, yeah, they'll flip, I guess. So they'll actually play the winner of Liquid Ulf. Which isn't too bad, I suppose. But yeah, that's a crazy... Crazy team you got there. Who the fuck is Thinking Man's Runeterra? You people are strange. Oh, Navi play the winner of Team Heretics KC? Do they really? Does it make more sense if they flip though? Because Navi have already played, Navi have already played KC and Heretics. Hold on, in a pick'em, if you lose middle round 3, team. That's why I got Foot losing there. Oh no, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not too bad either way, to be honest, because none of those teams have looked so good so far. So anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go enjoy your Vitality versus whatever the fuck Giants. I'll send you to Shio. Have fun, everyone. Shio's watching Overwatch Heroes by the looks of it. I'm going to my quiz.
Enjoy, my friend.